Did I mute this? I did.
It is the final ARC World Tour qualifier for Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising this topic. And sometimes get the accidental fire stance, but that's been kind of the tail of the tape for Sandalphon players in general. I mean, you can check out Arafu's play, very much the same style, right? But honestly, Sandalphon not really needing those stances. The power you get from light combos alone are just so potent that you can kind of keep up with the damage that Vasaraga's going to be putting out.
Yeah, exactly. And avoiding the extra damage penalty as well, you know, if Vasaraga's able to bust out. And additionally, like, you know, I was talking about this with Callisto a little bit in these top 24 qualifiers, where he's so comfortable just
He's so comfortable.
as possible to not give his opponent any opportunity to scramble up, even if, oh, I'm still plus after the stance.
Alright, let's see what Grand Blue looks like now.
Any opportunity to get that soul forge started. So first blood is
Wait, who's this character?
The mid-screen is going to be very interesting,
Oh, this is Sandalphon. Yo, what's good, anime Toonie? I'm just trying to watch some Grand Blue because this game always interests me. I'm always a big fan of this game. What stuff we watching today? I haven't watched this top 8 because I was busy with Harper, but I wanted to check this top 8 out because I like Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. You can probably watch some food. You know what I mean? I need to catch up on Vegas with shit. Watching some games, you know. What's good, Christoph? Yeah, this is Grand Blue versus Rising for top 8 at Frosty Frostings. I heard the top 3 is so weird. Like, I know Vasaraga's top tier, Luane's top tier, Matera's top tier. Like, it's such a weird top 3. You're from Colombia. Hey, how you doing, man?
This is a make or break moment. Like, most competitors would be so excited to be on the cusp of the finish.
It is a good looking game. And then the DLC is coming out. Is it this week? Yeah, I think the DLC is coming out this week with Lisa. We gotta check out Lisa. Interested in the upcoming Resident Evil 9? I should be interested, but I haven't played 8. I should find time to play Resident Evil 8. I think I have 8. Let me see. Do I have Resident Evil 8? I do. I'm gonna download it right now. I'm gonna download Resident Evil 8 just so I can get ready for 9.
Ooh, able to jump out of the blue flash, that ultimate command grab.
The Combo Devils Kickstarter trailer? No. I thought the game was already released. I didn't know they had a Kickstarter. Good casual grandpa. How you doing, man? 1600 MR with Terry. Hey, bro. OD Power Wave. Call it a day. Yeah, call it a day.
Zippy finds the hit before it even matters.
Okay, round a piece here. This first game, tooth and nail for each mile.
Round a piece, Zippy backs it up. One of the stance, DP on the reaction, the tackle.
How's life? That's good, man. Yeah, we're doing great.
So just kind of rip right through.
Yep.
Stagger again. Yes, good block. The safe jab.
Return on the BC. Fireball for fireball.
Ashlight to close the gap. Quick 2L. BSG not getting opened up yet. Biding his time.
Yeah, I thought we could backdash to, you know, be right out of range of that tackle, but ends up being perfectly spaced. BSG.
Already halfway through? Oh, man. Yo, let me see. Put that link in the chat. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just look it up. I'm gonna just retweet it. Combo Devils, huh? Combo Devils.
Trying to walk up a little bit, build some of that meter. What's interesting though, we're not quite getting those just guards that would build up so many resources for BSG.
Yeah. Actually, the first time we're seeing Zippy go into the flame stance here. So scooped over to the corner.
Combo Devils.
We see that 100 meter available for Zippy, but BSG, of course, able to deal out that damage. Plus frames off the guard crush. Stance has been consumed.
Man grab, so close. One brave point. Oh, that could have been it. No anti-air. Does get scooped. BSG.
Ooh, my man walked over the throw.
Touch on both sides and
full armor.
What the? Oh,
bro, Vasaranga just got mad armor, though.
Out by the ultimate
Tekken 8 new season? I don't know. I don't know about Tekken 8 new season personally. I need to see it in action, I would say. Combo Devils. I felt like, yeah, it's on my wish list. I guess you can't. There's no build to play Combo Devils.
That was going to be BSG's game, but quite an interesting interaction. Let's see how we carry on for this game number 2. Remember, first to 3 for the entirety of this top 8, folks.
All of top 8. There we go. All right, space out off the fireball. We're running out of Soul Forge here.
I'm gonna just retweet. Thanks for putting that on my radar, Grandpa.
Oh, huge.
No, sorry. I mean Gawksthorn. Thanks for letting me know. Gawksthorn. Gawksthorn.
Definitely looking like a BSG round.
You've been playing Third Strike. Any advice? You main Ken, but you love playing Dudley.
No extra raging strike.
Bro, get them neutrals. Get the dash. Get comfortable with parrying up close as well too. Yeah, try to understand how to like do down parries and forward parries consistently.
Much more commanding lead for BSG to start things off. Soul Forge active.
Bro, imagine the fighting game that this character is top tier, Vasaraga.
Fireballs with judgment cuts. It keeps chipping away at Zippy's health.
Yeah, that is the armor the reason why he's so good? Like, what makes him so good?
Now we take our turn, but actually able to escape from Zippy.
Insane roll.
What's good, Bud Master? How you doing, man?
Able to come out on top. Nice staggers. Off wall is a full conversion. Just gonna get into super.
I don't know Grand Blue lore, but this character Sandalphon looks like he's related to Catalina. Like, the armor that broken? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play the game for sure. Try it out. At least do one video. Yeah, this is top 8. Because I didn't get to watch top 8 blogs, so I want to check it out. Was receiving legendary content advice from Rufel. Oh, hey, Bud Match, let's go, man. Rufo's godlike.
Oh my God, and that will do. 2-0 lead for BSG. One step closer to that winner's finals position.
Fade away.
Don't worry, we didn't see.
Yeah, this is winner's semis.
That's normal.
I burnt my eyes. It happens.
You said I burnt my ass? Hey, yo.
Well, I see some of those, Grand Blue.
Can you describe the difference between soft buttons and hard buttons? Apparently, the levelist I got has soft buttons.
I mean, I got the posters to take home.
Yeah, I guess soft buttons are like the ones where if you mash, it doesn't hurt. But the hard buttons I'm assuming they're talking about are the ones that stick up. So soft buttons, they're kind of like the keycaps, where like they can flick off, which I don't like. I don't like soft buttons, but the hard buttons, they're the ones that like they're wired like inside, so they won't pop off. Like it'll take a while for them to pop off. They actually have like its own like ceiling type of thing. So they don't really make like if you have soft buttons and the controller is cheap, then usually that's the reason why it's cheap, right? Because they're using kind of like cheaper products for a lower price. So that's why they can charge up a lower price. But if you're using like quality buttons, they're usually gonna be more expensive. Hopefully the advice can help me to make my fighting game YouTube grow during 2026. Yeah, man. I mean, if you have any cool stuff, you could always plug it in, as long as it's, like not like bad content. Not in terms of like negative content. Like I'm always about the positivity. So if you got love the fighting game, you got a cool video, you could always plug it in, dude.
That's 5U.
What's good, Mercenum?
Trying to escape the corner up against an armored BSG is terrifying. Zippy just holding down back and waiting for that 50 to come up, but get jumped in on the EX Fireball.
That's literally about it. You are just waiting for your 50% to try to challenge out, or a good position for a far heavy so you can get that back special to push back in the mid-screen. But Blue Sky Guy's in that perfect range where Vasaraga can just dominate with these heavies, these low-enders off Savage Rampage.
Yep.
What do we do? Soul Forge down now. Nice. Ooh, max range of the 2L. And with the ult back special, we do get this wall carry.
Yes. Not going to be quite up against the wall, but definitely very close. Now we slash out with the meaty far heavy.
Oh, no, it whiffed! It's that max range. It gets a little tricky, especially with that 2L.
The extended herb box, and even though it's supposed to be a clean confirm, instead BSG eating this super up against the corner, even a light confirm. Now with all of your BP drain, it's going to be lethal. Could even be a throw lethal moment too.
All right, so 91%. Gotta expect the command grabs. We are going for these safe jabs for jump opportunity.
Yes. Oh, now that we're chipped through, the command grab from Vasaraga would have been lethal, so Zippy fights back immediately.
Well played, great.
Yeah. I'll definitely check it out, man.
Like the moment action stopped.
Yeah, I'm gonna pin that shit so people can come in and see, check it out.
You are not gonna activate Soul Forge in front of me. You have to commit to push me out of this corner.
Yep. Alright, run up with the EX Fireball, but PSG content to cross through.
Patience, but catches the jump out.
Bro, my man, this character of Operagx going in though, but let's see if Sandafon can do something.
Ooh, thought a jump would come through. I mean, we're starting to cycle.
I just try to play everything. Like my thing is, I don't want to be known as to play one game. Gosh, I just want to try everything. Who do you play in DOA? So I only played DOA 2. And when I played DO 2 and 4. When I played 2 and 4, I just played Kasumi because I'm like, you're a badass bitch, bro. I don't know what else to say. You're just a badass bitch. How else can I say it? That's good, DJ. What happened there? Why neither of two attack? They're just chilling, probably. You know, this is tournament.
We're still okay. We're just trying to catch up. A couple brave points. Yes, she has 100 meter though.
100 meter, 1 BP to your name. You still have that extra HP pool as Vasaraga. Oh my god, and the mashup of the 2L, it keeps on working on these slight delays from Zippy. Now PSG on set point.
Will be huge. The path almost solidified here. Shoulder check.
So you play her for the culture? Yeah. Goon culture.
The EXDP, those multi-hits are not enough. We swing through with the L follow-up. We dodge the fireball. And Sam on the other side.
Dodge does get the
I played Eustace.
Guy. Looking real strong in this
I like
corner.
Eustace, but I'm excited for yeah. If I want to play Eustace, because I played a lot of Eustace, but I want to try Lisa because she's another pew 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 character. But if she's kind of whatever, I'm gonna go back to Eustace. But I want to play this game again. This is one of those games I really do want to play.
That armor is not just for show. 100 meter apiece. There's so many great points. Are gonna use it for counter hit DC. Set up the armor.
Distinction. Oh, we got the shoulder check. That's a big opportunity. Yeah, combo limit does get hit. We are in aerial state after that shoulder, so. PSG does take the chip, does secure a winner's finals position. One step closer to qualifying.
There we go. That 3-0 to put him into winners finals, and like we mentioned at the top of this, needs to get into grand finals, win or lose. Of course, I know the outcome he's looking for. He has one more set before he confirms that participation in the ARC World Tour finals.
Yeah, exactly. And this is such a nail-biter of a lineup because there's so many players that have been in this position before, some strong competitors and varying spots.
We're gonna watch 2x KO matches today? No, definitely not.
Speaking of those strong competitors, last year's champion of Frosty Fossy.
Why would you ask that, Evie? You know the answer to stuff like that.
One from Mono.
See that blessing in a curse.
Ooh,
right?
I heard Matera is broken though. I want to see why Matera is broken.
So, it's like close and punishable if they end up blocking it. And the high, it's an auto time thing. It's not a mix-up, right? It's just checking their reaction. Now, can that be good against zoners? Yes. Is Monarch going to be looking for that as soon as you cross that 50-meter threshold? Yes. Do you also have Ultimate Luminiera as maybe a counter-zoning tool? Yes, but it can be quite slow. So I'm very curious to see if we're playing it patient or if we're really just going to bust out the gate here. For the other side of our winners, top 8, Conmaison Monarch versus Paid Actor.
Absolutely. Monarch, again, pretty well deep in the rankings here, but would still love a permanent seat.
Yes.
Nice clash.
Oh, a little bit too far to get a pickup off of the butterfly. Just flying on through, and Paid Actor stays in.
Yeah, very good. This is important.
Paid Actor's a godlike.
Position, we're golden throughout the rest of the set.
Exactly.
Only one. I mean, this is only one screen, bro. But yeah, I heard Matera is broken now, and Matera was like the first character I tried in this game.
There it is.
I'm just curious on like what makes her broken, like what makes her OD.
Cover in time.
No punish on the 2L. At least you take your turn, but Monarch's still worse for wear right now.
Bro, that butterfly kind of fast though. Not gonna lie.
Butterfly is such a threat as it homes in.
Yo, homing a butterfly is crazy. Yo, this might be my character, low key. Oh.
We're not gonna be seeing her waiting for that 100. As soon as we cross that 50, ultimate butterfly, the ultimate shots are just so good to keep.
The chip damage is kind of insane too.
Actually catches the backdash with the.
Does she have a DP? I guess it's ultimate DP, huh?
Flashlight. Let's see what the rhythm is here. Monarch wants none of it. Gets the mid
Yo, word?
with that BC. Let's build up these resources with projectiles.
Yo, oh?
more, but Monarch has all but chipped out Paid Actor. And
Oh, hold on, hold on.
On the way back down.
Hold on.
Takes round 1.
See, that's what I was saying. Trying to take those aerial routes gets really tricky against Matera.
Hold on.
You're going to get called out the quick recoveries here with that trip guard. It's very frustrating to try to navigate the space, but if you keep your mental endurance, you should survive. You jump in to start.
Yeah, especially as a character like Mia, who before her
Yo, hold on.
way to,
But yeah, but they're gonna patch her probably, huh?
Monarch, as long as he's not committed to a very long duration action, it should be a clean anti-air and a clean
Oh
pickup.
my God, this is when.
Nation in the corner. This is so rough for Paid Actor.
Monarch not one to usually spend super unless it's a guaranteed kill, so we back off and get the ult butterfly setup. Oh!
Caught you off with a great fall.
Yeah, quick reaction for Paid Actor, very important.
Yo, oh?
For H, but it's not going to buy you the round just yet. Chipping away at the HP. Paid Actor, you can only block a few more specials, but the heavy wasn't enough. Let's do the ultimate version, but still
Yo,
not
oh?
enough to get a full confirmed Monarch.
Yeah, we really tried to reach in for it as we mashed out the 5L.
Nah, this zoning is crazy.
Monarch. We are not looking at the notes, not after a dump like that. Are we really?
Bro, it's crazy. You know what's even more crazy? He just stood in one
We were saying it's
spot.
the battle of
You understand that?
Conway and Paragon this weekend.
He
here.
stood in one spot and just did the same thing over and over, and he couldn't do anything. Well, at least this
Pretty
character,
well locked in
Vera,
position.
couldn't do anything.
But why not get some more locked in? Game number 2 here is Paid Actor. It's a pretty aggressive start. There's so many staggers off the 6-6.
That pushback is crazy with the stand jab.
Not afraid. We barely took any damage for it.
And we wanna take
Ooh,
one of those just
here,
guards.
that's
Very
unblockable
important for
right
Monarch
there.
here. It does build those resources. It gets a free reversal opportunity.
The
or
EX is kind of crazy, actually. Logier with the tier 1. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that.
That's perfect. 2 and 4 H. Sniped out with the 2.
Oh my God, hard knockdown. Set the butterfly again.
Once again with butterflies, we keep whittling away at the health of Paid Actor.
No anti-air?
Stopping the forward movement with normals.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, the butterfly don't go away? Yo, Rhyme out the tier 1. Thank you so much. That's okay. That's broken.
Always going to be a great.
It don't go away if you hit him.
Okay, not quite enough, but chip damage makes this round all but over unless you play perfect and the slow arrow catches out the early spot.
My man,
Notice
thank
how
you so
early
much for the
has
tier
butterfly
1.
track
Appreciate
Actor,
you.
but because we have
Hold on, this character kind of
Monarch,
busted actually
such
at
a
the
big
moment.
lead, and one more detonation being the kill.
Yo, I might, yeah, okay, I see why she broken.
Paid Actor that momentum.
And trying to navigate these projectiles is much like we'll see it later in Hava. Just pretty well layered, right?
Yeah.
So it's difficult to try to spot dodge when you have an explosive butterfly here. Oh, nice snipe. Wait a minute.
Yeah, we saw the RM from downtown. I wonder if that was a misinput from Paid Actor. Either way, knocked back into the corner. 50 still available. Not the 50% HP.
Still whittling away. Paid Actor. Patience starting to wear.
Oh yeah, this is my character. Look at this shit.
Approaches.
This should look godlike.
Now that we're doing a lot of these like single arrows into another arrow or just checking with the 2L, he feels a lot more comfortable pulling up with the roll, and now 2-2-U, that ultimate Luminaire summon, is so much more corner kick.
Okay, finally get in.
Until just now.
Yeah, didn't spend for double bar here, which would have been huge, but I think the damage is done, honestly. 50%, that's great. You're not going to get into mitigation.
Yeah, and you just alpha counter, brave counter,
These low shots just to try and keep that pressure on.
and you build mad bar for the ultimate. Even though it costs 50, like you just build a lot.
Detonate, great fall.
Look at that, he almost at 50 again.
Pressure again, but
Yeah, he's gonna do it after this pops. I'm sure it's gonna be ultimate butterfly. No, what, he slide? Nah, that's crazy. That was
Whip on the 2U.
Why did he do that?
So there, Paid Actor.
I didn't understand. What? I already saw the vision.
From Monarch.
I saw the vision what he was supposed to do. He didn't do it.
Based on the 6-6-M, the immediate challenge, that 2 and 4 H, and again, not the, it's one of these bust-out moves that we're using to try and react to Monarch, looking for these butterflies and these quick balls.
50% lead. Luminaria keeping you thinking. There's the brave counter that Paid Actor was looking for. Calls out
Ooh,
the
bait the
DP
DP.
attempt. Massive damage opportunity, and frankly, we have enough resources. This should be around.
And that's the first
Oh,
time
yeah.
we've
Is that it,
bust-out
huh?
DP. We've seen a couple of these
Damn, that
already
was
from Monarch,
optimal.
but the single time we finally feel the pressure up
Nah, I was
against
waiting for the
corner.
other butterfly to explode, and then he does ultimate. But he did the dash slide or the dash, whatever is that, dash M. I was waiting like because the first butterfly pop, and I was like, okay, he's gonna do ultimate butterfly right there, done. But he didn't do it. He went in.
Top 8. Yeah. It's very crucial. Oh, no Paid Actor trying to see the notes. Hold on.
Yeah, right. They're like checking over at the notebook. They're like, all right, did you call me a masher in that notebook? Be so for real.
Just let me know.
Yeah. I can take it. Big boy, just let me know.
I'm preparing to tweet longer, but it's not about you, I swear.
Exactly, yeah. Google Doc making progress. Oops.
Yeah, I don't know why he going like that. I guess he felt himself.
Triple dash light.
Sometimes you feel, damn, he spent 2 Brave counters already.
Out of the way.
What a shot.
Yeah, just barely stopped the 2-4H.
If we can keep this distance, spending 2 Brave counters has been pretty well worth it.
Yeah. All right, sets the butterfly. Now we're
Man, that chip damage is crazy too. Oh, maybe it was too quick? I see.
But you have no more BP. Spend the double Brave counter and not able to spot dodge in time. Paid actor taking 60% of your life on this one hit.
Damn, that shit did mad damage.
So think of this.
That's true. You get
Oh, he challenged?
One chance to match that 2L out. All right, low shots. You don't proc the butterfly.
That shit does so much chip damage.
Fade away.
Yeah, paid actor doesn't need to press the issue here.
Yep.
It's a good life lead. Plenty of time.
Okay, cross the loose, 2-4H. Gotta be careful as well. At this 0 BP situation, a YOLO EXDP from paid actor is lethal. Oh, and so is the bait on the throw.
Oh, and you get a full
Back
combo?
and Monarch brings that round back from the brink of defeat.
So
You get a
close
full
and yet
combo
so
from that?
far. That's the thing. Monarch has been in this position before where, you know what, I'm out of Brave points. I can still counter zone my opponent.
Yeah. All right, jump it's clean. A little too high for a confirm, so instead just looking for strike throw. Monarch busts back out.
So set up another butterfly here, buying some time as we try to chip away.
What's good,
Mental
sleep?
endurance, Monarch, the one to look out for in this bracket here, because again, able to stand the test of time at last year's Frosty.
Yep.
I feel like had the most timeouts out of the top 8s, honestly.
He's fine with these long rounds, right? Him and Elon just forging the fires of Blaze Blue. If anything, this one is so much slower. He has so much more time to think. I'm saying this is Bait Actor knocking on the doors, and again baits out the throw.
Just leaving the ground now for corner combo routing. Watch out for these resources from Monarch.
Yep.
Keeping things smothered with Luminaria set up, but the 2-web interrupt.
Nice. Damn, that's a good chunk. Yeah, after this, gonna say, yep, there it is. Summon the butterfly, Holman, pop it. Chip damage is available, almost a 50 again.
Drawing the line
Yeah, there it is.
5Ls.
The ultimate?
Approach. Trying to force a jump.
There it is.
Oh, butterfly keeps you locked. We're trying to chip away.
There it is.
God, just barely stopping before that old skill came out. 5H, the single arrow, putting another game on the board here for Monarch.
I think the confidence built immediately. Once we put paid actor in chip territory, it's okay. Just one more of.
Damn, that was.
Be careful.
Okay, I see the vision. I can just watch his videos and learn how to play Matera. I was gonna ask, I'm currently doing a challenge from your YouTube, which is learning Third Strike. It's a mostly modern fighting gameplay. Would you be open to maybe coach me or help me with the game for my video? I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I can have time for coaching. Like live coaching. I'll be honest. I just right now this is a bad 2 months. I'll tell you that.
Spot dodge action.
Bro, that butterfly's still there though.
We left some damage on the table here. Walk it down.
Ooh, interesting.
Ooh, no, again, that 5H just stopping the ult skill startup.
Who am I playing? Who am I playing as an Alpha 3 upper? Yun.
5L again.
Play Yun.
Yeah. Watch it. Keep chipping away, and that's fine. Monarch back against the wall. Paid actor.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit is godlike.
That could have been a big
I'll be honest with you. I'm about this. This shit right here, this is my jam.
The escape thanks to that interaction.
Block the butterfly off of the jump in. Paid actor. You can only block a couple more specials, and with 20 seconds left on the clock, you have to do
Wait,
something
so
crazy.
the butterfly used to last longer. They nerfed how long it's out, bro. That shit's out for a long time. And you're saying it got nerfed?
Paid actor. Can you tie the rounds
So
back
was she the best in the last patch too?
Playing a shot to start things off. Full screen position. Monarch will absolutely take that. Rainfall, good shot.
Ooh. Yeah, the fadeaway shot catches out the 2-1-4H. Paid actor trying to advance. Bounce back up. Yeah, even if it actually doesn't, open up the guard, just trying to get a little bit of that space, also avoid some of those low shots.
She was definitely top 2 for sure. Bro, this shit is ridiculous.
Yeah, this life, the stress starts to
But
build
now
up
she
at
number
this point,
1?
right? You had 50% life lead. Monarch is chilling, just firing away.
Dude, from top 2 to top 1?
Projectile the challenge. Has all these resources where you could quickly close the gap against any other character.
Oh my god, the Great Fall stops the 2-1 for you. Trying to bust out, you have 50 more meter available, but you're trying to navigate this bullet hell. It's a heaven situation for Monarch. You're still waiting for that 50 to come up, but you're not even afraid of that 2-1 for you. Honestly, from Paid Actor,
Trip
on the way
guard.
back down, we catch you with the 2M, and Monarch secures his spot in Winners Finals.
So it's BSG and Monarch in Winners Finals, and this is going to be a nutty return to form.
Damn.
Monarch advances, trying to retain the Frosty
You play
Blossom
Maki because you're a
title, or
degenerate? I
the
mean,
hungry
that shit
BS
don't cost life to
potentially
do the 3 kicks. Why not?
It's going to be really fascinating to see, but Satoshi, this is an underdog story.
So good. You know, short of giving you
Lil Wayne is top 3, right? And then you have Henri. Henri?
This loser side top 8 that you were mentioning, I feel like
Yeah, this. Oh, well, here you go, XL. The triplets are here.
unprecedented.
The
right?
triplets
To see
are
him
here.
on
Lil
Sunday
Wayne.
on Sunday
Yeah,
last year. I
exactly.
think a lot of folks are expecting to see him, you know, in this top 8 as well. But Satoshi actually ended up taking it in that Lil Wayne.
He's white and kind of blue and purple sleeve, and he has handcuffs on his wrist. I'm what, Cody? You playing Cody?
Alive here. Button check to make sure everything is all good. We head into our first side match.
So on the other side, of
Uno.
course, we have Henri.
This guy, this character's named Uno? Wait, who's Uno? Who the fuck is
has
Uno?
The skills to kind of interrupt that Sammy Tomy situation, right? Beak driver is definitely going to be a great tool to kind of blast right through.
Yep.
There's also the fact that we do have parry
Uno is.
to help
Wait,
us
what?
out.
Why is Uno Henri?
Same principle, kind of.
Even the
applies.
game calls him
Henri can be
Henri.
a little bit more potent.
Is there a?
Do quite often the install
Yeah,
super and utilize
what's the
that
lore to
for
that?
combos or even just kind of help keep some of our hits
You
safe.
know?
So
No, I don't know.
quite a dance of resources out here, especially when you talk about the reach that Henri is capable of having.
Uno's his Japan name. Oh, I guess. I guess it's easier to pronounce, huh?
To Lil One of the big things is, do you have a special or a normal that can go through Sammy, Tommy, and also reach Lil Wayne, right? And now we're just parrying through, gets grabbed on the way back. Satoshi and gets grabbed again.
Staggered, late tech. So still gonna receive
Bro,
some
that
damage.
why is that wheel so fast?
There we go. Catbot with the pickup. It's the 3v1 going on right now.
Good air to air. I'm blasting with that beak driver, like I said, through Sammy and Tomy, spending the ult to get a little bit more damage. Nice.
Yeah, caught you with the throw attack there with the plus on block dive kick. But
Why look like Uno doing mad damage? This should still a gimmick?
Nice. Does
Here,
the
oh,
choke.
no, caught in the overhead. But not quite the kill.
So
That shit's still a gimmick?
parry, nice extension to push out a corner.
Where you gotta react and block?
Annoying character to have to deal with on defense on both sides, right? Ultimate bro wheel and the parry. Meanwhile, Henri has the
What does
parry
these swords
and
do?
so many air options as well. The 6-6H behind the back stops you from that install.
It was good positive influence.
Guard button check here. And Elon using that install, but didn't even get to activate a single strike from it. Satoshi so quick on defense. Backing off here as we get Catbot trying to challenge. Could only wipe out
They
so many of
bopping?
those
They are
projectiles.
bopping.
Okay, looking for the dive kick, but this nice frames on that guaranteed situation. Caught you looking for the jump here, so Elon continues to keep the corner.
Yeah, that 5L to interrupt the dash heavy was huge. Quick reaction from Elon, and already a substantial lead.
Then you try to bait.
Bad delay.
Stop
Good
kick, do it
nick.
again. Sorry, you didn't bite, but like, what if I did it twice? All right, Satoshi in such a rough spot for the HP right now. No BP to your name and no HP either. Let's tie up the rounds.
I've been good, mannequin. Just chilling, man.
Round start here.
Sword is Oral Rocks. Okay.
More room to give.
Damn, that shit's a fast-ass full-screen special.
Set up a Catbot. Ooh, nice parry off the slide.
I think Ellen's doing a really good job as well of Satoshi using that Lil Wayne back run to go to full screen where Beak driver
air unblockable.
and then running up a little bit to catch
Ooh.
that Beak driver. Also ended up
Did they take away the
stuck in the corner
the-
here against Sammy.
the OS tech in
Tuck
this
the
game?
way
I see
from the
people
top
just
row.
teching a lot and then getting
Just
shimmied.
window when there was no blocks done. And now 100 meter node HBA.
Interesting. We didn't hit combo limit there.
Yeah.
All right, tries to bait out a throw with the backup of Catbot. Elon not biting on it. We do get HPA, but there's no opener. And Elon doing a great job just running away.
Evasive. 100 meter just to play the keep away game, but drops the combo.
Could have been it. BC, last one, the dive kick.
Damn, that shit does mad damage.
No, no, please. Finish your food.
Oh my goodness, tension is mounting here as we try to close this out.
Oh!
No VP either side. Satoshi not trying to be greedy and get some of that, you know, eat from the
Wheel.
screen.
Yep.
What a parry to close the gap.
That had me stressed. I'm
Never in
not
a
even on the
million
scene,
years
but
would I
had
have
me
guessed that.
stressed.
I was sitting there waiting. What do you even do about this full screen? The wheel comes out. It's over. It's over. What can I do? The parry. Great thinking from Elon.
Yeah, you already knew. You already knew Wheel was coming out, bro.
Okay, I do not have the time
You already
to
knew.
chase with
That
the
shit. That
to look for this fire.
ultimate skills are just moves that you just definitely throw out.
What are you gonna do when
You're like,
Elon
it's so good that you
has
just throw out.
touch territory?
Your job is to see if you can counter them.
Good corner combo. Now let's try to clean up the scramble from last round. Nice. Empty into the throw. Again, fishing for the parry. Now we get to mount an offense with parry off the table for a little bit.
Yep, I'm throwing Lupin, finally gonna find a PC to escape. Behind, no air unblockable, just a little bit too far off the cat block.
Ooh,
Here it
dive
is,
kick
the throw
again.
bait. One more time, and we're not going to miss this SBA.
There we go. Keep it simple for Elon here. 3 rounds.
They refund meter? Oh wait, like, what do you mean refund meter? Like if you use ultimate, they refund?
Ooh, yeah, off of the walk back, still able to reach that last frame of the 2U. I would have thought you were good too.
Unbelievable. All right, Chase.
The
doesn't
parry
get the
again.
air unblockable.
Yeah, we go for the air parry instead just to catch
You're fighting Bison? You gotta, yeah, you get some back on block on hit. Oh wow, really? Okay. I'll take.
These
Let me.
parries are nuts from Elon right now.
I didn't know that.
Got the recovery. Reset for super install.
7 swords.
Bro, what's that? That superstar hasn't done anything. But that one didn't give you back anything. That one didn't give back anything. Once that shit happened, that should stay at 50% until the move was finished.
Elon wants out.
Yeah, really doesn't want to give Satoshi any opportunity to fight back because that chip damage scenario
Oh,
was
put
so
the wrong
tricky behind the
way.
back. No!
God, that was tough.
Ooh.
Great counter
Oh
bait,
man,
but
once he
again,
activates swords, that shit was
ultimate
ass.
sauce. Satoshi ties up the rounds.
Swords didn't do a damn thing.
Awkward situation. We were meant to keep the west side of the screen. We couldn't quite wait long enough for Elon to get to that opposite side, or it was just a character flip not happening in time. We had
Let's
to
go,
press
Ronin.
at some point with that heavy, but still, Satoshi not going to fall for the scramble. Ooh.
Alright, trying to poke out after that dive kick with 5L just does not reach.
Oh, is that the fastest move to do? Jab and the throw?
BC.
Or Clash?
Sauce from Carry.
Yeah, no self-starter, so it's not a lot of damage, but we just want to put Elon up against this corner. Again, baiting for some of these BCs.
BC away. Catbot being relentless with
Oh,
the
he
slide
dead.
to the DMs of Dash M.
There we go. 6-6 and the single raging strike, and now a game up for Satoshi.
Ta-da! This is a Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising.
Elon.
Oh no, I'm watching. I didn't get to watch this top 8, so I wanted to watch this.
Said one's not enough.
Jin? I heard Jin is in Marvel 3 mod now. That's kind of cool.
Nice. Some thrust, full screen.
Yep. Alright, brave counter, set the cat bot. Missiles were fine to just super jump back, super jump back. Spear.
No, I didn't watch Strive top 8. I'm not really interested in watching Strive top 8.
Setting up the wave.
I usually only like to watch the games I'm interested in.
The parry. Whoa. Does get scooped up. I think we just missed the active frames with Dash Light there.
Bro, that parry has been cooking those missiles.
Set. Get the turn up as well. You can't be mad.
Oh, this is like Mana Orbs.
4-3. Oh, jeez. Such a brave match.
Yo, he got mad
The
turns.
5L anti-air.
And on the final sword, that's the one.
Bro,
to
why he
seal it.
got-
All mids, all
Why he
mids,
got
and
mad
finally Satoshi
turns?
bites.
Oh yeah, I watched Street Fighter 6 on my stream. We watched it live.
Next round, though. Interesting. Try to go for big switch.
It would be sick to have a
Parry
Metro
afterward.
City
Satoshi
Street Fighter
onto
6
it.
season. I would 100% be down by that.
Confirm. Oh, Contra with the overhead as well.
Yo, Shogun. Yo, Shogun.
BC out.
My man,
Wants to dive
you was cooking in that Marvel, bro.
Tried to get cheeky
That
with
Marvel?
big driver
On the team,
with punish.
you was cooking with
Slide
that
under
that
the
shit.
spear and slide under
The
basket
Ami
as well.
was
Contra
crazy.
in the skies. Oh my God!
See the snipes on Beak Driver. It's going to take out Sammy, Tony.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
so
also
spaced out, but when you're up against the wall, right, throw wheel becomes even faster because that travel time is even less of a factor. Satoshi bringing you to the corner and one touch and one throw. One game apiece.
Yeah, Wong kind of. He just balls you, huh? He really just be balling.
Still a nail biter of a set. Satoshi
Let's go, Jaden.
looking to close this one out again to take the lead. Double jump. Great approach here from Satoshi.
The double parry.
Yo.
Thought we would get hit by something on the way back down. Maybe thought we would land into the cat missiles as well and waiting for that, but either way.
Launcher. Not enough to get super.
Ooh. Okay, able to confirm the kill off of the airborne.
Is this combo?
Well, sweet. Not missing any
Reset
brain points.
there. Yeah, we should be okay.
Bro, what?
Oh my.
Damn, that shit
The
did
moment
bad
I saw
damage.
that last episode, actually, we're not. We're dead.
Yo, you got the hot. You bought the strawberry Haagen Dazs. All right, talk to me about it, bro.
Does like best in
I'm
class
telling you,
there,
that shit's
but
ridiculous.
I was not a believer.
We got production in the back going off with the Loane cheer. They're loving it here
They're
for
going
Satoshi.
Funny enough, there is actually 3 of them as well. They could be Sammy, Tommy, and Lorraine if they really wanted to. I'll let them decide who to.
Ooh, body splash. The
Ooh.
shimmy into the slide. Are you kidding me?
There we go, the back run. Well said. We bust back out. Oh, we got caught by
What?
the
That's
laser.
that shit caught you?
Just getting stopped by Catbot.
Satoshi
I never had
Wait a
Blue
minute.
Bell.
Might be extending the life of the best performance I've seen Satoshi put on so far.
Wake up,
HPA.
All right, we've been a little tricky on the reaction so far.
He learned. No way. No way. Satoshi unlocking every chakra level to advance so far. One more round.
Bro, is that super just safe on just safe? You just can't really do anything about it?
That's an insane adjustment.
No,
You
I
see
never
how
heard of
to
Ice
avoid-
Cream Jaden.
You can't escape. It's inevitable.
Yep.
Sammy Tommy coming in. Look at this. Called out the parry. You see this?
Yep.
Real-time
Back it up.
adjustments from Satoshi.
Exactly. For the crossing to try and bait that parry, that defensive reaction as we take him to the skies, but right here, 50% left for Satoshi.
Missed the BC. Great call out from Elon. Elon round if I ever saw one here with the super to back it up.
To unleash.
Simple, a little extra damage after draining that BP, but still set point Satoshi.
Damn, you just have to react, huh?
Got called out by the
Yo,
beat driver.
sleep.
Tag.
Sleep 91 with tier 1. My man, thank you.
Elon all over that shimmy.
I appreciate that, dude.
Great to you to call it out. Here's a wonderful throw.
Yeah, just looking at Tommy at the top of the screen. For the Wayne, though, ultimate bro wheel stops that charge spear.
Oh! Very fortunate we did not get the parry, but the right idea from Elon.
Yep. Ooh. Caught with the spinning spear.
Satoshi on notice.
Dive
still
kick.
Jab out.
Trying to spend all of these BP.
Oh, again.
All right, but you don't have meter, so you have to make the most of this
Yeah,
combo.
and
which
he
it
got
should
the
be
pizza?
enough, and we do succeed. A quick snack as we head one step closer. Ooh, Satoshi, what is going on?
This is the run of a lifetime for Satoshi right now.
Viewed himself so kindly to make Zoe in fairly strong. Just there were some bits and pieces that other characters had
It's not
to
that
outshine,
bad.
right?
You just gotta, yeah, I guess you just gotta
Zoe
react.
come out
Wait, is that a
there,
she got a swimsuit
up to the
costume?
forefront. Again, there are other characters a little bit stronger. Like obviously Beatrix is one.
Yep.
We are definitely looking at Loane out here, but Zoe is definitely an argument for
A
high
third
tier-
Capcom collection with third striker rollback? I hope so.
Just being so much more easy to
Yeah,
control, just gives
I'm
more
praying on that.
damage in the corner as well. Like,
Right.
you know, just overall brought her power level up. But up against Beelzebub, right? You mentioned this before where dive kick is the name of the game, not just for this character, but for Have a Nice Day, right?
Yes.
Are we going to be looking for these anti-airs, these anti-air DPs, which, speaking of, right, unless we're preempted with the HPA slash, we have to spend that 50 meter for the ultimate DP for Koji Koko. So
She looked like she was on a school trip, and then she had to fight.
Yeah, Koji is definitely one to really try to build resources on Wyvern Gauge more often than not. The standard course of action for Zoe here, so we can keep this light pressure. Staggers, if you're not going to open up with BC or not going to DP out, then I'll just run in and throw.
Got tiny bit too early on the spot dodge, sends it with the ultimate DP.
Oh, it was punished, but no big thing though.
Heavy. Maybe thought it was close heavy instead. Got the far version. No full confirm and back up against the corner.
Nice.
Times out with 2 red.
All All right, Koji really threatening victory and will succeed here with this routing. Roundup is Koji.
Yeah, that should be
Kick things
dead.
off in this losing match.
Yep. And didn't even need to go into the super again. That H spinning slash, a little bit extra damage in the corner.
Yeah, and that's just dominant presence. Hava had no opportunity to
Ladiva?
escape there.
Bro, I feel like
Koji was a
I've
couple
never
steps
seen
away, so
Ladiva
they tried to jump out. You were
ever
within
part of the
range your
meta.
hands here, but also close enough to call out any whip normals.
Yep.
Back against the wall now. Good spot dodge on the heavy with a dash H to start.
If you
things
want to
off.
play grapple, you gotta play Vasaraga. Vasaraga top 3.
Close out.
But he's kind of like a brute grappler though.
Spends one of the crystals to escape.
Ooh. This will die. 50% life lead down.
The 6XL, but still clashed. Either way, the 2M able to go into the Excalibur.
Oh, what a
Ooh,
heavy
big ass
reaction
dragon.
From Koji Coco. That lead, nice spot dodge with dash light. That's the thing we talked
Wait,
about
Ladiva
earlier.
was high tier ones?
Multiple
Really?
Layers of projectiles.
I feel like I've never seen that.
Monarch. Same principle applied here for Beelzebub. You're layering a lot of actions to keep the opponent locked in, and a spot dodge might be their demise.
Damn, he thought the DP was coming.
Seen a ton of the Vortex just yet, but speaking of Vortex in the corner, Koji Coco, no HP to his name. So has to keep this low and looping up to try and survive, but mashed out on the way back down with that 5 out.
Beelzebub.
All right, round a piece for our first game. Tight race. The dash light to start things off.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, the jump back. We've been seeing a lot of that L fireball pressure coming out from Koji Coco, right? Oh, sniped out with the EX lightning. Looking a little bit low on the Wyvern gauge, though.
Yeah, spinning slash.
Yeah, nice
The
combo.
Jump arc there.
Yes, we mentioned that earlier, right? Something that if we're a little bit preemptive about it, we can stop, have a nice day, feeling so comfortable. I say the cooldown came up and he immediately did it again. Oh, no!
Oh!
Come behind the back.
Blessed be the spinning slash hitting up both sides.
I know that's right. All right, plus wins off the EX dive kick once more.
Step with the 2L. Not opening up yet. Able to get a jump back, but the dash L is still going to open
Is it
up
enough? I
Koji.
think it's enough, huh? You could
This
do.
should be another round with the dust
Oh,
loop
yo,
into
soul?
super.
Keep it simple. We saw that start with a single crystal. Of course, the super takes one more. It's an easy kill for game number 1.
6XL is too broken, huh?
Certainly a very clean.
Yeah, that dust loop was kind of godlike.
First round was really detrimental to the performance of the rest of, of that game in particular, because Koji absolutely denied.
I played Catalina and then Eustace.
Right.
But now I'm gonna try Lisa when she comes out. But now I want to try play Matera now, because Matera, yo, that shit look crazy. That shit look definitely looks really busted. Beatrix, oh, I don't know.
So high, so you can't find a full confirm.
Watch it there. Oh, the 2L. Okay. The 2H. Go for that dust loop. Plenty of meter. And just goes for the recharge there. Not going to spend a super until we get close to a kill. That is the habit that Koji has here, and rightfully so.
I tried Anila
There we go, stick out the big
when
leg.
she first came out. I actually made a video of her because she was pretty fun. The sheep girl, yeah, she was mad fun.
But the backdash into 2M.
Insurgent.
What a call out here with Koji taking around.
I actually played a lot of Eustace. I was playing Grand Blue Rising a lot, so and I was looking at all the text and everything. Now I just need to remember everything. Like, cause the zoning aspect was really good. Is really like natural to me.
Great reaction from Koji to get the reset after the 5L.
Ooh. Yeah, actually went behind the back, so no anti-air to be seen from Koji Coco. Back up against the wall.
There was at the time when I was playing Eustace, there was so many people. There were so many people. There were so many characters that just were able to stop projectiles. Like who's the
Plenty of resources if Koji chooses to zone out.
who's the guy in the
Dash
cape?
light chase down from Have a Nice Day.
Wolverine ass dude with the cape.
Ultimate
with the
addition
hoodie.
right back on the opposite side.
That character just smoked. Yeah, 6. That's right. Yeah, that character was just smoking.
This is my personal
Smoking
space.
me.
Don't go near it.
Unhand me.
Yo, that cat. I just wanted to watch this top 8
Maximum damage output should
because
be
this is the one that I missed because I had to do family stuff.
That 6XL as well. Koji Coco looking for a counter poker, any way to try and advance. Maybe
Oh no, I mean now zoners are
advance from Hava.
chilling right now. I saw Matera go ham. And, Matera was going crazy.
just doesn't change. I float over here.
Bye. Hello.
We'll see Matera in winners finals. So
Nice 5L. Interrupt. Ava Gonna get denied on the approach here with Koji on that dash light.
Yep. Toes. Ooh. And again,
Ooh.
spot dodge is getting you caught up on the second hit of that black flies. And again, the counter hit from Have a Nice Day.
Is that enough? Oh, it's doing double? One more?
Points, the base damage on the Raging Strike just keeps the combo going. And Close Heavy ties up the set. All right, one apiece here. The crowd going crazy for a set on our hands.
First of all,
Listen,
listen. I need the commentators not to lie about that.
Ties up the set.
I need the commentators not to lie about this.
All right, one apiece here. The crowd going crazy for a set on our hands.
The crowd going crazy? Nah, what is that what crazy looks like in Grand Blue?
Right, we slash through again. That's the third time we've been just a hair too early on these spot dodges. Out of here, no! Big whiff on the throws. We TP behind.
RPC out. Ah, but the alt DP does not want to give up the position here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, the cat with the tier 1. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. How good is Anila? I don't know, but she was super fun.
Get me thrice, but not 4 times.
The crowd going crazy was buffering.
Ultimate spin.
Yo, that hard knockdown into the teleport is kind of good. Like, it's really good for side switching.
Not able to get a full follow-up. Yeah.
We're just going to super distract you from the BP situation. You're still taking a little bit of extra damage, but you want to have that life confirm for Raging Strike in case you need it to find the kill.
Nice. Run up throw. Last interact. Good God.
Yeah, what if he woke up ultimate? What if he woke up the ultimate
You're not
super?
escaping the corner, by the way. I'm sending it with the meaty. If you want to SSBA, do it. I dare you.
You won't.
Be brave.
Yeah, she the dragon warrior.
Exactly.
It's yet to be seen throughout this set.
That situation, not the case. Now we're knocking on the doors with the 6XL. I thought I saw the startup of a throw, but Hava with the patience. Ooh, spinning slash.
Not gonna lie, this character looked like she would be top tier though. This dragon, like, she looked like she should be top tier.
5L.
Yeah. Now ready for the confirm. Speaking of 5L, Hava after the TP catches up.
Watch it.
Trying to throw bait, but instead that UDP catches you out of the sky.
Run up. Too deep of a run from Koji. Hava.
Oh, we doing it again?
Yep.
Pass 50 meter. Where's spend that meter, Hava? There it is.
God
Down
damn, that shit did mad damage. That chunk?
But I agree with the ultimate spend. Put you in the one touch, and that 2M catches out the throw.
Did they nerf throw teching or something? I feel like I've seen so many shimmies.
I think if we were close enough to get another Raging Chain into that combo, it should have been able to finish the job.
Yeah, just the base damage of that Raging Strike does so much.
Exactly. BC away. Oh, nice.
This game is on sale right now. Might as well get it. It's a good game.
Nice shot. Very sneaky stuff here. The ult does get spot dodge.
All right. The timing looking so much better for Koji to avoid these projectiles, but still scooped up and back thrown. All right, empty on the Wyvern Gauge. We have one more special.
Raiden from Metal Gear Rising can join Grand Blue. Maybe. I mean, they had 2B.
Antsiness now getting us caught out in the mid screen.
Okay.
I think that's the main problem, verse. There's way too much to play. Like, there's too many fighting games to play, and let's say you're a fan of other games, and you got to play all these other games too. You're like, bro, how can I fit more? How can I fit more on my plate?
Last hit, a like confirm can be the world, but backstep on the karma.
All right, just get the dive kick again. Koji!
Wow, good confirm.
The 2M Raging Chain. Nice finish to take the lead.
There we go. Up 2-1 now. We're seeing the win in Hava still so close on all 3 of these games, right?
Too many good ass games. That's facts. Too many good ass games.
Why Have a Nice Day has given such a problem to so many of these competitors this weekend.
Yep.
The reason why we've solidified a top 8 position, have been consistent online.
Oh, that ain't combo. Is that supposed to be a mash right there? You said Harmaru?
Okay, with the close L, put a button attack of your own. And backstep on the 6XL. Ooh, airborne hits, so you're not getting it too much, but at least you're up against this West Coast corner. 100 meter available for both sides. You know these players are not afraid to spend that UDP.
Nice. Let's get that overhead. We'll take the hit.
Ooh! Ah, didn't recover in time because of the use skill slowdown. I love the use of the ultimate dive kick there.
2M opener back against the wall. Havoc can strip with Ox for damage. Next hit will kill if we get the opener. BC away for Koji.
believe in the hit. We might have had lethal if he confirmed that close light, but it's all good. Hava still has the corner situation here.
Uh-oh, that's death, right?
Kick. Keep it simple off of the raging strike. EX spin into close heavy. 1 round up.
Mr. Big, dude, Mr. Big is kind of crazy. I mean, people are saying he's meta right now, so.
Just, it's mine.
He said, I want that losing sport as bad.
Oh, jeez. Start with dash heavy.
Oh no, of course, Bun Master, man.
There it is. Dash heavy. Just nothing through it yet. Would have blasted right through projectile.
Yeah, have a good one, dude.
Exactly. First time we've seen that armored dash move, right? But Go again. Now just remembering that we have that tool in our arsenal, trying to see if we can make it past these black flies, and also see if we can check a dive kick as well.
BC back. Nice spot dodge.
Yep.
Sweeping beam, and the double check with the double.
Bro,
dash
that is so good.
Oh,
no! Did he miss?
You're too far. Have a nice day. Having an awful time.
Oh,
in the corner.
no.
Goji Goko taking full advantage of that drop.
Oh,
That 100 meter
no.
down the drain now in 1 touch.
Oh, no.
2 touch.
Yo, he is in there with this dragon.
Oh my God.
Do it again.
Yeah, keep shooting lights. Eventually, you're going to open up. What are you going to do?
Let the dragon do the job, man. I'm working remote today. I'm not checking into the office. I'm letting Wyvern finish the job.
I hate that you said that. Actually, that sounds way too close to real life.
You missed invincible backdashes? That shit was cheap.
Yes, like the auto clicker, just trying to stay online, but trying to stay out of this corner right now. As we check with the 6-6L, not going to get away with it twice. We have that lack of conceal, that DP.
Right. Ooh, dash like to challenge back against Hava.
Yep. There we go. Healthy on the dragon gauge as well. Full meter, which means you can toss out all these L fireballs.
But heavy beam can be locked into all just outside the range of dash light that would have shut down the black flies there.
Yeah, we're at that counter poke space to try and stop something from having a nice day.
He said, prepare yourself. It's never your turn.
Bust back out.
Watch it. No anti-air. A little bit too late.
Probably would have caught. Now we go for the vortex.
Still anyone's game here. Well, 2N just denying that forward approach with a quick 2L. The raging chain. At least get this corner carry. One more interaction. Wait a minute. Yeah, one more.
Yeah, combo limit stops you. The 2L isn't enough off of the scaling.
Oh.
Have a nice day. Gets the counter baited.
That spot dodge was good. I wonder if he preemptively tried to do alpha counter.
Yeah, and I mean, there were so many situations, especially up against the corner, where, you know, try and challenge on the summon. Heard this name on the streets, it's true.
Yes, reporting for duty.
I've seen that far L.
And we're just snacking out here with Lwayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be quite a treat. Just such an outstanding run for Satoshi, considering like the online performance. And here we are at Frosted Frostings proper, making a name for ourselves with quite the pedigree of competitors ahead of us here if we still make this advance.
How good is this game? I think it's pretty good, actually. I'm a fan of this.
Former Arc World Tour qualified competitor. We've knocked out a couple before. Can we take down another god?
Exactly. Satoshi trying to make a name for themselves in that way, but just checking with the 6XLs, it was a very slow start. Just content.
My man looked like Virgil. He got the dimension slash.
Light. Sammy Toei with a parry. I'm covering the homies.
Exactly. What's good, pro?
I have enough space to look for this parry. I know you want to try and challenge
Cross
They
strikes.
can make their way over. We'll find some throw.
How you doing?
A wide berth right now. Alt wheel gets denied by an alt fireball. Well timed from Zippy.
There we go. Ended up lining up super well when they were all on top of each other, so caught all three. Ooh.
I checked out Tekken 8 Season 3. The character, like, you know, I think Kunimitsu's cool, Bob is cool, Roger is mad random. But like the balancing, like we don't know, like until they show us more videos, right? So we'll see how that goes. Dude, that wheel is so good, huh?
Yeah, I mean, both these gamers
You're happy Roger Jr. is back?
Up and waiting for the crystal,
That's
but
so
still,
random.
that brave counter goes
To me, it's
by.
random.
Satoshi
I guess you had to add the
finds
animals.
you.
Back to basics. Yeah, I feel like if I don't know what that means, but like pretty much what it means, like the game's gonna slow down a lot from what it sounds like. But to be honest, they did lie before how saying, oh yeah, Tekken 8's gonna be more defensive on this patch, and clearly it wasn't. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how what that means.
To set up off of the ultimate bro wheel.
Still able to get awesome sauce pressure. A little down back, but still got parried. Excellent spacing once again after the summon. Satoshi really been looking for that. Yes. Ooh.
Yeah, I watched Marvel 2. We watched it live.
It's like, it's the contingency plan, right? And especially when we're ahead in the meter situation, it's at least one less jump scare that we have to worry about.
But we didn't finish. We didn't finish the whole thing though. I think we stopped at top 4 because I had to go.
EX, awesome sauce, but that's not the confirm that you need. Zippy finds the punish. It's not going to be coast to coast just yet, but quite a bit of corner carry for Sandalphon.
Coach keeps it safe. Jabs.
Yep. Ooh. Unsafe off of the EX Lariat. Satoshi finds the kill, that double raging strike.
I'm not gonna lie, this Sand character don't look like he top tier. This Sand character feels like a generic Shoto.
I mean, look, the way that Satoshi is cooking right now with these parries off of every single summon.
Pizzock, David, Pizzock's just fun, man. First of all, that Catalina outfit is beautiful.
And then went back to the Sandalphon, still feeling pretty confident.
That outfit is
now, going back to another Shoto
beautiful.
Style, we haven't really been using the stances from Sandalphon, so that can't be the difference. But
what? My man, she going to a ball right now. Cinderella type of style.
To make sure that Luane has even less room to try and scramble with as we head into game 2.
Another big one, the light wall.
What's good, Darren? How you doing, man?
See interactions there, potentially calling out Sammy Tony interactions. Yeah. See how this plays. Tossed. Or it could be the debuff, right? Luane actually does less damage against Catalina.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he's a Sith.
Oh, no, they do. But you have to be in, like, your health has to be blue in order for you to summon that.
To take advantage here as we pull up with a 6-6L counter hit on the close end. Now brings you over to the corner. No longer that awkward, yeah, we kind of have the Grand Blue Zone. No, you are well up in this East Coast wall.
Oh, nice. Got the whip punish with Dash Light there.
Yep.
Light damage in there. It's all right. Let's look at that. That sweet spot. Not going to be out of the threat zone. So Zippy does.
Oh, we try to hit it?
Satoshi does get a free snack.
Yep. Ended up on the other side. Yeah, guard button check.
Spodge.
He's a hold that frost.
Ooh. Simple triple hit. Yeah, and ultimate thrust is not going to work. That trade is never in your favor against the bro wheel and runs up again. We've been so tricky with summon the catbot missiles and throw you right before they actually reach.
Yeah, we tried to get a dash light to interrupt the approach, but Zippy just ran right to
Oh my god, that didn't do anything. Baited.
No, the one time we're not looking for the throw. Satoshi baited at the meter! Oh no, but it's okay. We still finish our food, and Satoshi takes another round.
Nightmare.
He said, just do it.
I was like, no, you can't lose the round like this, please. Please.
Both go full screen away from each other and run in for a clash of dash light from Satoshi. Yep. Takes the advantage.
Okay, run up, trying to bait a throw tech this time, but instead Zippy just holds down back.
Well, you know, James, it just be like that. You know, that's actually the kind of like my life, James, is that if somebody beats me in anything, even if it's a game I played for like 5 minutes, they gotta brag about it. That's I guess that just comes with territory at this point.
But look at the life lead. It's going in favor of Satoshi for each one.
Yep.
Sammy comes out. One more touch. Late tech. We'll take it.
Yeah, now throw is lethal.
Oh, look at this. This is the mix.
Chip, how are you going to get out of this one, Zippy? There's only so much you can do. You have to commit to the spot dodges. And Satoshi, with a slight delay, catches you 2-0 right now and loses quarterfinals.
This is insane.
That shit is cheap.
I looked at this bracket, the entirety of it, before we got in here, and I never suspected Satoshi to be in this position today.
Yeah. No, it's, again, the run of a lifetime right now. These throws are just working out so well. The screen pollution, Zippy trying to play patient, but, you know,
it'd be like that, James. I'm just like, all right, man. Enjoy your glory.
Against wall, alt wheel with missile barrage to get out of the corner.
Yep.
And that's such a strong coverage.
That's all good, Oasis. It just be like that.
Yeah, I tried to bait the throw attack off of the throw whip animation. Stop short.
Oh my god, there's Luane just adds mad shit on the screen.
Set up the cat bot and keep that turn up.
Catalina's, I don't know. It's real like, ooh, baited.
We've seen it against Elon time and time again.
You see that momentum, but just stopping on a dime right out of range.
Watch it. No brave points. Dash
Yeah, Lil
light
Wayne
able to
mad
finish the job
cheesy.
with an awesome sauce.
He
for
mad
Rapid.
cheesy.
Match point.
Yes. Right, a commanding set of rounds from Satoshi. Zippy, how are we going to hold on?
Toss.
First one to start things off. Again,
Uh.
the story of the set, right?
I mean, the tell right now is that we have no resources in terms of abilities that led to a couple throws. Zippy not quite paying attention to the circumstances.
Ooh, and again, that's the second time that we've misspaced that thrust. Maybe looking for, you know, a frame trap or something on Satoshi, but just so content to wait
Cross
things out
up?
behind the back. And we still have one more Raging Strike to finish the job. Satoshi knocking out Zippy in losers quarters.
After an emotional,
That was A4.
remember, turn Toshi
This top
at really
line C.
bringing a carry
Lena, you know, in corner pressure as we speak. So
Engage.
Let's check our buttons real quick. Of course, that G here that we saw, you know, in top 8 from last year. And those
Luis, they do bun checks in game now? They still do bun check in game?
It's Paid Actor versus Paragon's own Koji Coco.
round start is going to be so terrifying here because, again, you run into the same situation for Vera each and every time when she goes up against a projectile character. How do I close the gap and prevent projectiles from paving the way here?
Yeah.
We already get close quarters.
Yeah,
Nice
just bring it
hit.
down. Slash, you have to get
Yeah.
the 2M. So basically almost coast to coast.
Bro, it's just crazy that like a random character like that is number one. Usually those type of archetypes never number
L
one.
Dragon 6XL, L Dragon 6XL, 50%
Ooh.
down from Paid Actor, and a big L on the throw whip to find the 2M punish.
Actually, wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well played for Koji Coco. Caught in the back foot at round start.
Time stone?
Paid Actor.
What do you mean? Do I have the time stone?
Gonna die there off of the link from
He was low tier
Special,
before the
but
patch?
6XL
Damn.
finishes the job.
Paid Actor, unfortunately, having to figure out a way to fight back out of the corner.
Yep.
Engage.
See too many DPs from Paid Actor. Pretty conservative on that reversal. Ooh.
Okay, caught you. We've been seeing a lot of those resets and staggers from close
Yeah.
L's, so just gonna send out the
Ooh,
early
baited.
jab.
Damn, he pressed jab
Oh,
too.
TP as well.
I spoke it into
Look at the
existence.
damage. God.
Oh, the TP
Damn.
anticipation. The player's always trying to prove us wrong. We refill on the weapon gauge too.
Ooh. Outside the range for throw. Opportunity for Paid Actor.
Okay, caught you with the multi-slashes. Damn, and the slight walk back. It didn't quite whip punish the 2M, but caught you
Oh,
with
skip ahead. Yeah, I mean, you could skip now. Right, it's a VOD.
Away, trying to shimmy a little bit to see if you can get Koji Coco to bite.
Yep. Ooh. Okay, kept your turn, blocked out the Brave counter. Oh, but that's not what we need. Paid Actor minus and Koji Coco's facing with those double diamonds. The H spinning slash takes game 1.
Another walk in the park here, it looks like, for Koji Coco. It's like, I've been here before. I know how this feels.
Exactly. You see the slight smile, no change in the expression. He's like,
Plus
"All right,
City."
it's another day in the office.
Spot dodge here. Dash light.
Yep.
So we've got with the Dust Loop combo.
Yeah, we go for the Ultimate Dragon. We're so far away from killing, so let's get that refund.
Launch it. I spot dodge again on the medium.
You haven't downloaded yet, David? It's a fun game.
Medium.
Yeah. Because what are we looking for Vera here, right? It's 6XL, maybe a 2M to try and catch an approach, you know, and maybe a 2-4H for really trying to look for a whip punish like that. So Koji just holding down that space with far H.
Nice block on the dash M.
Yeah.
You're also trying to dissuade the Vera player from going for that 5U interaction.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
rare from Paid Actor, but that is still a threat you want off the table.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
So jab and the
no.
throw clash is usually the best up close, huh?
Counter there off of the,
That's what it seems like.
off of the clash. Or it already buffered, right? 5L into Raging Strike, but didn't react in time to the clash. So Koji comes out on top.
Sometimes the corner panic takes over, where you're not fast enough to go for the throw tag or
Yeah.
a DP if you do have one to try to challenge that rock, paper, scissors scenario.
Exactly. Ooh, there we go. Finds the whip punish 6-6M that maybe we were trying for out of the corner. Ooh, the bridge!
Things looked a little suspicious with that dance, says Koji. Took a back step away to get the whip punish.
He said, I'm good. We found the punish with Paid Actor off that far L, but really
You want to throw
optimal.
hands, but there's only Sabin, and
Oh,
he's
airborne hit,
meant
but
to
far
play.
M brings us
What
back to
game?
mid
What game you
screen.
talking about?
A little bit of a pushback, dash light. Wow.
Nice confirm. Good that boy.
tier. Wasn't ready.
That boy Tony, yeah, throws the fastest button. Either you throw DP on Clash, okay, bet. Yeah, that's what I thought because I saw everyone do it.
Finally lets it rock after the 5th 6-6L.
Crumble state, tons of damage opportunity.
Yeah, that damage is so good from that. You can't kill here, right?
Suspect we have kill here. We definitely don't.
Oh, he.
Yeah, you're looking for the base damage, but it's unfortunate that that doesn't.
Damn, that shit did
kill.
mad
That
damage.
Coco had the opportunity to maybe one chance you with that SSBA, but still able to hold down the corner with far out.
If anything, if we had the meter, definitely would have killed.
Yeah.
That was the path to kill, but unfortunately ran out of the resource.
Right, because we have Raging to bypass that combo limit for that extra damage, but like you said, not the meter situation. Koji Coco undeterred as we have a strong start to round 3.
Oh, nice dodge. Back special does get out of the corner, but the throw puts you right back.
Exactly.
Neutral. I'm not sure that's the input we wanted there.
That was such a cool interaction too, right? Because the animation of the sweeping beam was still there, or the dragon breath rather, and we were just.
Vera is also top tier. I remember when I was playing Uses, Vera was really good.
Ooh, and right back at you.
Yep.
The life lead in favor of Koji. Late tech. Low block, but still going to get opened up. Maybe reversal opportunity was
Ooh.
there. The 2-end to chain.
Nice.
Off of the back step, the raging chain to keep
Is Gimmer
bombos down by the beach as
part
Koji Coco
of meta this
takes
season?
a second game.
Continue down this path of victory here. Koji hoping to arrive for a run back against Satoshi in the loser semis.
Just stop that with a far L.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
never mind. I can't stop you now.
Whoa!
So I'll do it myself. 6-6L.
Wow,
Okay.
DP. And that was a safe jab situation, so
I
a
was
little
gonna
bit
say,
late.
Yeah, maybe we just missed the timing from Koji Coco there.
Yeah, this game has got like pasta.
On a misinput or a misexecution from Koji Coco when you're down 2-0.
Uh-oh. Maybe start
Like there's always a lot of back and forth, which is really nice. It's not just like, you know, like kind of other games where it's like so fast and it's like, yeah, it's like so fast and you just get set played all day. I guess maybe it's like that in like lower level, but like when you watch high level, it's like you don't get that one-sided feeling.
Next hit builds up 100 as well. And you have 3 raging strikes available too.
This is nerve-wracking for Paid Actor back against the wall.
Ooh, nice.
Reversal super for a round.
Staggering for our life. Koji Coco putting Paid Actor on deck.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to learn because they have easy inputs and motion inputs both activated.
This is it for Paid Actor. It's a long road ahead. We got to make something happen here and now.
Yeah.
What's good, Ty?
Will look comfortable in a top 4 scenario. Dash light.
Yeah, Brave counter helps a lot. Yeah, it's such a good alpha. It's such a good alpha counter.
Combo limit, reset the lightning. Just keep it simple, a couple of close L's, and again, we're trying to bait out that raging strike, or the brave counter rather, from Paid Actor.
Open area, sends out, pushes for corner.
Yep.
Bro. This is nuts. We've not seen Paid Actor install.
Yo, that Muffin Man. Yo, what's good, bro? Yeah, it was definitely good seeing you at Hall Mat, man.
Try and jump scare from the mid screen, or even the.
Did you have fun in Hall Mat?
Corner carry out of the East Coast corner right now. So spending 100 of those, you could have 2 ultimate skills is so scary of a prospect.
Ooh, there we go.
Speaking of, there we go. We got the ultimate Luminaire, and even with the meter penalty,
Oh, that's
we still
dead.
have another 2-2-U, a raging strike for a little bit of extra damage, but it's not necessary as Paid Actor.
Clubs
stays
and bars were
alive for the
legit
round.
too. Oh nah, my ass went to
Takes
sleep.
One opening. And way to capitalize. Paid Actor. Final round. See if we can put a point on the board.
Yep. Ooh. There we go. 1 out in the 6XL war. Didn't really get any special cancels, but it's all good. A little bit of space, and it's fought right back by Koji Coco.
Hmm.
Straight to the corner.
Your
again,
first fight
losing out
stick?
on these clash situations.
Oh,
So quick.
let's go.
The handshake.
Time to get used to that fight stick then.
Launcher spends for the ult. Next interaction, guaranteed kill.
Exactly. 1 touch. So brave counter out. Koji Coco not committing to the bait. 100 meter available for an SSBA. You still need a couple more good touches from Paid Actor. And we've been unafraid to mash out with the 2L and the 2M, and that could be lethal for Koji Coco.
That's it.
2L, pull up, and once again the basketball bombos down by the beach to take Paid Actor out. Cash out the check. the 3-0 for Koji moves him on to loser semis.
They actually stopped making that stick, right? The cross up. They stopped making the cross up where you have a jump button for the fight stick.
Raga against
Exactly.
Matera. Like, this is
Distinction, right? Where this ultimate fireball used to be, so excellent. And it's still very good, especially when you're up against the corner. But that's not the issue here for Vasaraga, right? Having Matera up against the corner is not, a situation you needed more help in. It's getting in the first place. It's finding even a stray knockdown into Soul Forge without risking getting caught out with ultimate butterfly or having the, ultimate arrows knocking you out as well.
Right.
It's making your way to walk down to that corner. It's going to be so difficult. Let's see if BSG's
Let's
got
see.
it
Look
in
at
him.
Leo.
As
Matera.
once again,
I'm curious how
our
Vasaraga gets in
winners
because he's so
finals.
slow.
Blue Sky Guy versus
Nah. So
Mondays Monarch.
usually other sticks they have like kind of like R3, L3 as the button, but I guess you could technically change it, right? But like there's no other stick that tells you like, oh yeah, like this is an option, right? Because there's no like controller checks. Like there's no way to check controllers unless you're like, hey, I want to check your controller if you're cheating or not.
Let's see if that maintains or if BSG has become a more mature fighting game competitor.
Exactly. Have we been able to steal some of those emotions, right?
Yeah.
Especially as you had that momentum. It's so
Yeah, but now every stick is kind of like could be considered a full schedule stick, right?
Slide now up against the wall, right?
Yo, how did Vasaraga get in? Armor?
Are we going to try and escape? You have UDP, but of course, with that armor, it's so difficult to try and escape. We scoop you. Monarch probably already thinking of the next round. Right. Down but not out.
Full screen scenario here. Does get to chip away.
Yeah.
BSG, massive.
Nah, cross up isn't banned. Yeah, people use cross up.
Like you mentioned, that health is a resource, so even if we get caught out here by a couple stray hits on our tackles, it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh my
Surge
God.
or Vault?
The
What
land
is
that
Surge or
empty jump,
Vault?
Ultimate Instinction and ready for it as BSG takes round 1.
You hear the meme sound. The five.
It was the base drop.
His special gives him armor? Yeah, it's just crazy that he just has armor.
To be seen. Instead, it's a throw. Once again, Monarch back up against the wall.
But it's like is it infinite armor or something?
Don't worry, that 5L is
Bro,
fearless, I say,
yo,
as
he
BSG
is brute
just
forcing.
Through. The damage. The damage. Let's Soul Forge up. Command grab.
The Damahe. Yeah, he still got Soul Forge as well. We're stomping on through, and it's not even gonna run out.
My
before
man,
you
what
find
is
that
yo?
kill.
He is
Double Raging Strike. BSG.
my man is rah rah rah
No emotion.
rah.
Doesn't care. Doesn't care. This
He's
is not
like,
what I'm
he
looking
trained
for.
under the waterfall for 7 days and 7 nights. Like, he's chilling.
Went to the hot tub on the second floor of the venue.
Oh, Surge and no, I never had Surge or
I saw that
Vault.
tweet, I was like, I didn't know that was there.
There is a pool. I don't know if there's a hot tub. I made it up.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I believe you. Yeah, there is.
It's a special meter runs out quickly. All
Shots
right,
Tell stories like that.
And that's something that you kind of have to.
but can't he just get armor just by you? Right? His U button just gives him armor.
But I need to make sure I'm still locked in every game as fresh as the first, and even if you're still ahead.
Let's go, Rick Burns. How you doing, bro?
Spot dodge on the low arrow.
Oh, didn't quite
Oh, I
support
see.
the-
There's the meter. Okay, so that's the meter for armor, huh?
That's the reach, but now stuck in this corner. Massive life lead from Monarch. The tides have turned.
Yep. Okay, set the low butterfly.
Ooh, try to get the shimmy.
Tag or a raging strike as a brave counter, but nothing to be seen. BSG holding down back, going for the latest text possible, maybe.
Watch it. Oh, butterfly once again here.
Oh, there's
Rainfall.
armor.
How do we get out of this corner? Just built 100.
Oos. Big swing with the slide, but nothing found. That Soul Forge is running out, so we bet it all on the EX tackle.
That's crazy that he could just keep activating it, and then it's just the meter. My man, it's like this just like Genaijin.
Until as we get ever closer to that corner, threatening with the low swipe. Spot dodge the rainfall. We're
His
close.
armor lasts for a long time, it seems like.
Still has the quick recovery to get the 5L into the Soul Forge charge, but misses the juggle.
Yeah. It's just in a bad spot for BSG. Of course, you have the corner, barely any HP, so with 3 Raging Strikes available for Monarch and all that meter in the bank, you still might be able to kill off of a stray like Confirm.
All right, we're looking to just chip away at the health. The stress will build up. Keep pushing.
Watch the butterfly. Can stand up into it, but still gets caught. No, detonation not even necessary. Monarch
Yeah, I see that he uses chunks of meter, but
Mental fortitude.
it just seems like he just gets in much easier.
Chip away, especially when your life deficit gets further and further away from victory. We can still force errors.
Oh, that shimmy doesn't give you anything though.
shots.
Watch it, shoulder check. off though. Full screen scenario. Monarch looking very comfortable with room to retreat.
Set the butterfly once more. Yeah, back out of the sky. You're so far away. There's no arrow unblockable threat, but again,
Damn,
your approach,
God.
but jump in.
Damn.
Extinction works out. That Soul Forge running down though.
It actually used to be way more messed up. Dude, this shit look messed up.
Ooh, actually reached. Extended your hurt box into that high L follow-up, and now into the EX tackle. We got Meter for the ultimate follow-up. It's one touch. Never mind, it's two with the scoop, the chip off of the ultimate extinction, and the back throw.
Had a perfect spot dodge timing there. Still not out of the woods yet. Monarch needs a little bit more breathing room.
Yep, be careful of that ultimate fireball. Goes through.
All right, we need some just blocks here.
He about to get 50
combat
too.
This battle of attrition in terms of meter. BSG still has a couple rolls forward. The extinction.
Yeah.
Watch it. Oh my God! I thought the butterfly would activate and it would have been a wrap.
Yeah, didn't bite on the shimmy. No backstep bait. Ooh! Tried to look for the spot dodge, but you got no escape.
I'm surprised he didn't just block and alpha counter it.
20 seconds left on the clock.
Going to this round 3, Monarch wants to draw at least a game out. Nice, actually recognizing that butterfly would not force a block scenario, so BSG goes for check. The roll, lucky tech.
Yeah, still able to recover in time. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. The detonation of the butterfly, the great fall, and that old butterfly as well. Slowly chewing through, but now Monarch below that 50-meter threshold.
Oh, okay.
Not gonna get the swipe.
Yep.
Yeah, the ultimate butterfly is a demon. That ultimate butterfly is crazy.
Big whiffs, both of them being so preemptive with the ultimate fireballs and the ultimate butterflies as well, but just threading the needles, we just stayed in the mid-screen.
Basaraga doing an excellent job threatening the approach, catches the roll.
Yeah, no escape throw, late on the tech. Ooh. Okay, found the Soul Forge opportunity, but look at how much help we have to shoot through for Monarch. Yes, you get the damage bonus, but you're not going to get the opportunity, the spot dodge.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. You alpha counter the tackle, and you're always good. Back to neutral. The brave counter is crazy with ultimate butterfly. Ultimate butterfly with brave counter is crazy.
So good at just like weaving his way through the camp. How did he know?
It's almost as if the production is conspiring with Callisto.
Dude, I did not know that when he like streams his locals, he'll have a stream deck when he's playing, so he can change the scene in between his own games. It's so dope. But no split focus like these competitors here, right? Game number 3, they're all locked in and trying to fight this mid-screen to vie for dominance, but counter hit 5Hs, right? No conversion to these specials. We're just trying to hold that space.
Yeah, you definitely got to get in 3 times. It's crazy.
So whittling away with the old butterfly. Wow, with an extra hop to follow up there.
There we go. Yeah, tech trap. Ooh, yeah, really early on the spot dodge because BSG just full held that charge, trying to bait that out exactly.
Bro, he got a full combo from that?
Zephyr, that short hop into corner carry. Now ultimate butterfly chewing through the HP, 100 meter for BSG, but it's scary to send out that U Instinction. No more ult skills available for Monarch for the next 3 to 5 seconds.
Okay. This is nice. We got our
Yeah, he almost got a wall bounce from there.
Great patience. No reason for Monarch, but still will get sniped.
Jump, arrow, and just keeping the pressure on. BSG afraid to look for some of these swings.
It's definitely the strongest alpha counter of all time. Safe on block.
Nice. Walk it up. Well, yeah, now we're looking for some more of these preemptive checks, right? BSG was a little too passive where Monarch felt so comfortable looking for these dash up throws.
God.
No longer the case.
Damn.
Force there. Oh, what a spot dodge, but still going to get smothered.
Bro, he still gets punished for that.
For BSG.
Yep. Ooh, we bait out the UDP as well.
Yeah, he still get punished for that, bro.
His, reversal timing is just not working out for him, and we finally commit to spending that meter.
For spot dodging, how do you avoid this the barrage?
BSG looking for the round start roll, taps on the toes with the 2L.
Yeah, I wonder what we trying to fire off there from Monarch. Maybe expected to jump out. Shoulder, able to get a hit, but a bad positioning.
Yeah, in terms of tempo, right, we traded Soul Forge for that ultimate butterfly set, but still able to find the hit. So the butterfly goes wide. Monarch in the corner, 3 diamonds to your name. But what are we going to try and brave counter?
The back and forth here, willing to chip away with this Instinction.
Yeah.
Still threatening with the Soul Forge command grab. BSG is up 2-1 right now.
Oh, the command throw.
Stomped into scoop, the double games, and just needs one more for this qualification. We can see BSG trying to steal his nerves, trying to make sure he doesn't get too ahead of himself now, knowing that Seoul, South Korea qualification is just around. And it's saying, I only got one more in me. He has not taken his eye off of that monitor. Water breaks, and now he's locked back in as Monarch.
Julia Chang? Bro, Julia Chang for DLC would be pretty cool. I think a lot of people want Julia Chang.
For BSG. Spot dodge here from Monarch. 5U still available in the Soul Forge. Oh my goodness. Okay, caught out here on the stomp follow-up. Out of range for the Brave counter.
It's all right. The snipe shut down his Soul Forge.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
Break.
Yeah, as well, that short hop. Double low arrows.
We noticed that Butterfly's out there, so we kind of just have to pump the brakes on our next action. Soul Forge active. There's an opportunity here if Monarch decides to give it, though. Look at the layering.
Ooh, there we go. Reacted to the L follow-up.
Bro, the armor.
But didn't believe in the 2M, even off of the counter hit. We're still chewing through the HP. So much needed for BSG, and stops the ultimate.
No anti-air.
Oh, doesn't matter because the jump in is clean. One touch apiece as we dodge the ultimate extinction. Doesn't confirm into the tackle, and Monarch one more chance to live. No, waited so long.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Please,
The texture food. No chip territory quite yet.
Oh!
We need one more touch.
Oh!
And Monarch just barely staying alive with the fadeaway. 10 seconds straight of them both being one touch. Any block special was enough, but Monarch stays in it. What?
All right. BSG.
That was a crazy scramble.
Nice
Yeah, that jump, it's crazy.
I was wondering if we were gonna, go for the low shot to try and detonate the butterfly in time, but Monarch maybe just not reacting to the jump in as quick as he needed.
Spot dodge, shoulder right through.
Oh, stops the roll, and we have all the time in the world off of that crumple state to roll through and get the corner.
All right, this victory is escaping BSG right now. Denies the startup of an Instinction. Denies the
Yeah, he is
startup of a
getting-
command grab.
Yeah.
He is getting,
Monarch so far,
oh.
every time we're
Yo,
looking, his
Monarch?
ultimate skills get stopped in your tracks when it
That
matters
ultimate
the
butterfly
most.
is a
Monarch
problem,
ties it
bro.
up.
Ultimate butterfly problem.
This is the moment you take a breather here because that
Yeah.
ran away from BSG. Like, quite literally. Once that scramble situation happened, things started to fall apart. Let's not lose faith.
Yeah. I mean, both of them taking this deep breath at the rematch screen, right? So much respect for the other player on the other side.
This is the
of
nerve.
setup.
It's crazy that this is the nerve
Any of
version.
these last nerves, our final game of winners finals. We want that spot in the
But
winners
the
semifinals. We
crumple
want that
and the chip damage
qualification.
still stayed the same, right?
And we bet it all in the round start roll. Alright. The EX low cougar shot ends up winning out here to push BSG to the corner.
Way more 5L come from Monarch in this round.
Yes. I mean, excellent disjointed hitbox, recovers so quick, so now we're just trying to play that preemptive game, right? We give up a little bit of that full screen coverage, but now we go right back into it. Monarch shooting away.
Yeah, the damage is crazy for that.
Another great fall. Now we're just going for some of these single arrows. We have to respect that meter.
BC away. Tries to chase down with Instinction, but just outside the range. Monarch. If we do get caught, being down 2 Brave points, not a good look.
Yeah, exactly. You're in 1.5 touch territory. One throw and one confirm is kill.
Yeah, he spent it.
Didn't even need to proc the ultimate butterfly just yet. You keep that pressure on. But no brave points to your name.
Let's be so careful. ESG taking our time. Let's get the low swoop.
Doesn't disappear on hit, and we get the detonation as well.
Oh, he was a little thirsty. He was a little thirsty for that.
Point. Right, I hear the crowd cheering on PSG. They
I think
want
there's a
to see
sale.
all
People
game
were saying
final
earlier,
round.
Gigantes, there's a sale, so maybe it's not that expensive.
BC away. Nice. Savage Rampage. Will challenge the hop.
Slight delay on those double hits to make sure we can get that L follow-up and that back throw.
Oh my god!
He doubled down with the ultimate command grab. That great scythe grenade to put Monarch into the corner. And we
Oh,
charged
he
through.
didn't
We
think.
ended up getting caught in the detonation. So tricky off of the scramble, but Monarch still rough on HP.
Has to respect the butterfly here. A minor life lead right now.
backdash. You backed yourself into a corner though. Lots
Damn,
of
the
meter.
butterfly is just crazy.
Scary stuff. Getting found off of the jump in. Still half duration for that Soul Forge armor.
5L trying to just. Oh my goodness, the spot dodge does get command grab. Instinction to keep you locked in the corner. What a challenge on the low.
Now we put you in throw lethal territory, but of course you got to watch out for that detonation. Just goes for it immediately to chip through.
Ultimate butterfly again.
PSG, one more touch.
Yep, GG's.
Watch it. Our chip is a factor, but we get around. That is the game. 3-2. Monarch locks in a grand finals position. Whoa.
Yeah, I already could tell that was
Smile on
GG's.
PSG's face, right? I am seeing the character development time after time where maybe before that's the mental boom. It's damn, that was what.
Right after this might be the character spot here.
To get them are all good, and it looks like the Belial is staying in the back pocket.
That shows a fun, man. Look, watching the zoner is kind of fun. I'm sold actually.
Oh, man. Quite the story ahead of us here. Satoshi on the Lane. Look, I'm sure Koji probably called all of Europe, said, "Listen, guys, I could use a hand." And Saki said, "No, everybody, no, don't talk."
There's so many low hands in EU, man. And I thought it would just be like a region thing for so long. I watched Psy Games Cup. I saw Tororo on that Lane, and I knew it was the beginning of the bros.
It's because of what happened at UFA. That's what happened.
Exactly. Yeah, he saw the vision.
I can't stand it.
He's like, hold on, I gotta become the bro myself. I was gonna say become the villain, but you can't bring it.
They have
bring myself to
Tunington
hate
out
those
there
guys.
saying, "Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
here's the
dude,
way."
yes. Alrighty, no, I don't have the chat open, but I know.
You want a mirror match, butterfly versus butterfly, dude? That must be the most craziest mirror match. Two top tier zoners. Sometimes two top tier zoners going against each other, like in a mirror match, is like very boring to watch. It's kind of like Morgan versus Morgan in Marvel 3. So boring.
There you go, EX parry, but nothing found.
Elise Waz? Who's that? Who's Elise Waz? Oh, Alex. Oh yeah, I'm definitely excited for Alex. Alex is gonna be super hype.
Finds the clean hit on the awesome sauce. It's back to the corner for you. Oh, instead, he's going for the eat.
It's like a salad.
That's what I'm saying, man. He was a little hungry. He went waiter mode real quick.
PC away.
Guile versus Guile, you think that's fun?
Back to mid-screen we go.
Nah, bro. You ever watch Street Fighter 4 Guile versus Street Fighter 4 Guile? That shit's
Let's go
ass.
full screen. How about
Yeah,
that?
right? We got that corner carry.
Oh, is it? Is it pretty fun to watch? But what about fun to play though? That should be enough.
Dust loops are gonna spell doom for Satoshi.
Bro, the dust loop is so cool.
Absolutely insane. The evolution of Zoe. I'm so glad we're seeing more Zoe.
Yeah. Sick to see that buff to the spinning slash. Koji Coco happy to represent his
Yo, I'm
team
down.
once more. Alright, poked you out with the 2M.
Position here. Nice poke.
Yep.
Trying to shut down both Sammy and Tomy, but that gave room for Satoshi to press the issue. Go for corner though. Safe jab and no interaction yet from Satoshi. No break point spent.
Alright, poking on through with the single Rekka. Trying to bust out with a couple L buttons of their own. Of course, up against the
Oh,
wall.
nice
Wheel is so
punish.
strong, but finds the punish for Koji Coco.
You're a big body enjoyer.
Alright, look at the damage output here. One more interaction for our kill. It will be SBA.
It's all good if you're a big body enjoyer.
The Dragon Gauge, so fine to send out the Dragon's Breath. Spot dodge on the L Fireball, but that's not the end of the pressure. It's just avoiding a bit of chip.
Dash.
Yeah,
fight,
Ryu
and
versus
that
Ken. I
is
mean,
around
look,
from
Evil
Gabe
Ryu.
Coco to draw first blood in this loser semis match.
Evil Ryu versus Ken is pretty good in Street Fighter 4. That's Daigo versus Momochi at Stunfest. That was a great
Only
finals.
game one right now. See if Satoshi's able to lock back in.
Oh, like, yeah, there's. I think it's because modern mode doesn't really give you options to do multiple charge characters like that, the multiple charge moves. So I guess that's probably the reason.
Nice. Holy smokes.
You can only have 2 charge moves total, right? It's like back and down.
Awesome sauce. Again, we see this a lot from Satoshi, right? Just run up before the Rockets actually make contact. Just look for that throw. But it looks like Koji Coco a little aware. So watching this top 8 as well.
The
and
Neo
saw what
Geo
happened
Pod
to
Collection
Late tech. We'll take it though.
on the Switch. Yeah, I gotta install my Switch.
Okay, we'll take the trade.
Yep, see, ult for ult, right? Trying to clear out the
I think I did a Neo Geo collection video, like not like one of the games, a Neo Geo Pocket game. I forgot which one I did though. Definitely wasn't Last Blade or King of Fighters. I think it was like Capcom vs SNK. Yeah, it was definitely Capcom vs SNK.
The opposite side.
Oh my god.
The micro steps.
Yeah, the micro step is crazy.
Ah, yeah, Yeah, tried to grab Sammy, but Tommy was waiting in the wings. Now human pyramid attack.
No, I'm cool with
Perfect.
Bob.
The
I'm
chip
down for
pyramid
Bob.
Makes you risk the damage off of the spot dodge, and we crossed through to catch you on the timing. Satoshi takes a round.
Yeah, Ryu busted the nut is insane.
Moving in a tall order for Koji trying to come back for that.
Yeah.
Let's open up for round 2. Ashlight is the opener for Satoshi. And that shimmy not falling for it, though. We've seen so many players get
Yeah, there's a card game as well too.
Goes with the 6-6L, the parry goes wide, and we still find the raging strike. Koji Koko bringing you back to the East Coast.
Ashlight. Maybe missed our parry input. It was already off the table, though.
Yeah. Simple into the super. It's not going to kill, but taking away one more of those diamonds means one less brave counter. I still think you live with a sliver off of the throw, but now that we're chipping away with L Fireball, that's not the case.
That throw did so much damage.
Unbelievable. Koji Koko do the safest way to secure the round, even with that 100-meter.
In this third round here, spinning slash, you ran into it. That's your fault.
Yep.
Nice. Good shimmy right there.
Summons, I don't want to have to deal with 2U. By putting you back into the corner. Healthy on the Dragon Gauge.
Quite the parry spot dodge.
Ooh, spot dodge.
Benefits of a safety jump.
Avoid in time the spot dodge on the Dragon Breath.
Nice tech on the throw. Oh, Dragon beats wheel.
Not able to block in time, so it's even better than the trade. We get the knockdown, putting you in one touch.
It's a quick call. I feel like we reacted to the animation of Lowain as opposed to the sound, which is very tricky. Miss.
It's just my luck.
Delta 2M? Yeah, no, that's going to be the L Dragon every day of the week.
Minor life lead. Down back is the play. What's the worst you're going to do? Overhead
Oh, the spot dodge there. Blocked in time.
Some of the bro wheel so early, so Satoshi, of course, able to run past the trade. It's not going to be the kill here, but we're putting Koji Koko in throw lethal territory. Summon the single Tommy.
Ooh, on low.
And with the stomp.
Team game character in the single player game.
Back in this.
My man definitely be going in.
Maybe not on this top 8 stage, but up against Koji Koko. So let's see if we can keep that momentum up.
Flashlight denies. There's our tech. Big jump. Cross up with the 5L.
Yeah. Backstep it out.
Ooh, all right. Teching away, that does give invulnerability through those missiles.
Yep.
But low on Wyvern Gauge. She did a little charge, but no opportunity. Koji just says, screw it. I'll just press the issue.
Exactly. I'm good. Let me send out the 2M.
Here we go.
The marvelous.
For a massive charge. Ooh. What a 2M to call.
Oh, he's dead, huh?
Up against the wall. I wonder if it said we were looking for the ultimate pro wheel there. I'm surprised that we would risk it on the summon.
DNF Duel. You know, I'm sad about DNF Duel because I'm a huge DFO fan, like super huge DFO fan. The fact that they just like didn't care. It feels like they didn't care. They just didn't give a shit, right? They're just like, here, no future updates, or if we do future updates, you're not gonna know. Like shadow drop characters, like no communication. It's actually kind of sad because this is actually a super fun game. It even looked good too.
No, again, just sending out the single, bro, and baits out the throw tech again. Satoshi tying up the rounds clean here. And do we need the human pyramid attack? We do. The party poppers to find the kill.
The party poppers.
Party poppers for the excitement that we're advancing this next round.
Exactly.
So who takes the lead here?
Yeah, it was super fun when it came out.
I can't believe how down to the wire this is. Satoshi playing out of the line.
Yeah.
Like, it was such a broken-ass fun game, you know?
Shimmy works.
Yeah, I mean, run back to you is just so tricky for Lowain, right? You stop your momentum on a dime's notice.
Ooh.
And we get the full confirm as Koji Koko up against the wall.
Good summon Catbot. BC through it all.
Yep.
He's like, come on. Nice little jab through that.
Look at that. Back and forth we go. Doesn't get a full conversion, but the 2U opens up. This is a round for Satoshi. 2-1 lead.
Yeah, Crusader with the hammer. I remember, yo, that wheel, it was the...
You know, we've been seeing
it was, yeah, Crusader with the wheel. That big-ass wheel was crazy.
Beating to the throw text, which I think could be so scary, right? At any throw point in Grand Blue, right? But specifically trying to go for it, I assume, so that we're not eating any of the, plus frames off of the cat.
What game introduced the shimmy to fighting games? Shimmy existed in Third Strike before people found Crouch Tech. Same in Street Fighter 4. Before they found out about Crouch Tech. But then Shimmy really became more popular with like 5 because there was no like defensive hack that people have found. You know what I mean? Yeah, the third strike was first, and then 4.
But Zoe retired to the back pocket. Now in game number 4, Satoshi 1 game away from the losers finals. Let's see if the Belial is going to be enough to swap up the story here.
This is nuts. Absolutely nuts. But a testament to how much change has happened over the last year of Grand Blue.
Yeah. Right, double punches with the cap on.
Sager backing away. Does not want to collide with that dash light.
Yep.
The missiles are crazy sometimes. You actually want to play Monk? I don't remember playing any DLC in DNF.
Sam, nice stagger.
I just enjoyed playing Hitman.
Oh, great. Safe jump setup.
Yeah, tricky one at that. Up forward Goisha. Oh my god, and the Asmodeus with the cinematic also just goes straight through the bro wheel, even though it's such a good defensive option from Luane against the corner.
It does get a 5L to shut down at least one of the brothers.
Yeah. Now we're looking for the button text here, right? Koji really does not want to risk that throw whiff in case we bait it, but now with a round on the board, Koji looking to tie up this set.
Backing away. Whoa. That was dash heavy startup.
Yep.
In this game, yeah, it's definitely a lot of like taking advantage, right?
6XL,
This
back,
game.
6XL. Oh no! Thought we'd look
A revamp of DNF, like a re-release, that would be clutch.
Oh,
But I don't think that will
brother.
happen though.
Goes off the wayside, that DP. Full corner carry off of this one.
Yeah. I was going to say, we had already started like pretty far out of the corner.
Damn, yo, that was a corner carry and a half.
Secure that wall.
Does parry. No escape here for Koji. Does get the jump. What a throw bait for a round.
Here we go. Set point. Satoshi keeping the run alive, but Koji down but not out. Cat Missile's just doing absolute work right now, but stops the summon in its tracks. Poke out.
He said, "Gotcha."
All right, well, late tech though.
Yo, what's good, Taiga? How you doing?
No escape. Ooh, 5H denies Sammy Tomy.
Exactly.
Full follow-up.
I mean, up against the wall, right? You have all the range that you need to get all 3 of those bros in tow and spend the super while we have it. We can chip out with the Goisha, chip out with the ultimate Asmodeus, and put you in throw lethal range.
Right.
Oh!
Just a command grab, a perfect round, ties it up 2-all.
You see that slight smirk. He's trying to keep in the emotion. Yeah, I read Meditations by Marcus.
There it is.
You know, you gotta let that
Look at
single
him.
smirk poke through. Why are you laughing? That's mad disrespectful.
Yeah, there was like DNF DLC. They randomly would just release a character. Yo, Zhao Dren with the tier 1. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
Right, final game in the loser semis.
See how this plays for a stellar run of Satoshi.
Hello.
I like Eustace, but I want to try Lisa when she comes out this week, I believe, Lisa. So I'm excited for
Yeah,
that.
see, it's all the apples that Belial's been eating, really.
That's what I'm saying. Ads versus apples, but looking for a salad right now. Instead, gets caught out and mashed out. Coco no! What?
We're trying to reset it. Wait a minute. They're looking a little dicey right now in this final game.
Okay, there we go. Just walking it back. That throw point off of the missiles is so crucial for Satoshi's game plan. Spot dodge with the ultimate Goisha.
Yeah, Eustace is like Guile,
Reset. Trying to
but
get that BC.
the thing is you have special move button. So special move button, you don't need a whole charge. So his charge moves, you could do it like it's like a motion.
I can't believe it. Spot dodging the dash H. We go for human pyramid attack. This should be almost certain. But Koji could survive. There's the chip.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe
Bro, how do you avoid that?
Just thinking, okay, I can weather the storm. It's not chip damage territory just yet, but Satoshi not looking for any of these baits, just looking for that chip mate situation. Now, once again on set point.
And it's one of those supers that if you mess the rhythm up, you don't dare.
You
try it
don't?
again because you will
That should
not
look
counter hit.
like you really can't escape it. Like it's guaranteed checkmate.
To you, spot dodge this time though.
Alright, got you for the spin. that spacing. It's so difficult to try and challenge.
That's
but even
basically
though you caught
checkmate?
with the
Damn.
6-6H, the bros got your back. We're back to the mid-screen and spaced off of the awesome sauce. Not able to find the backdash 5H shimmy that you wanted.
Dash Age, ultimate bros. Oh, that's a jail. That very dangerous. Could have been anti-air for Satoshi. He wasn't ready.
There we go. We got the cold shoulder coming out from Koji Coco.
All to extend as much as
Ooh,
he can.
damn, that's
Ultimate
mad
bonus
meter
for
he
damage.
spent there.
Double ult link, no, but a little bit too far after the pushback. Now the clean hit, awesome sauce. Not going to do a ton of damage off of the starter, but we find the corner for Satoshi. It's going to be a while till you build that 50.
Blocks the BC. Nice sneaky throw.
There you go. Low wheel is a factor. Thank you, Sammy.
Saves the day here. Full screen scenario. Sets up with cat bot. Shimmy does not work. Koji
Yo, oh.
down backs for his life.
My man, look at him. He's playing lame.
Does SSBH for both
That's
sides,
it.
And finds the confirm with the 6-6L. Ultimate DP to kill as Satoshi moves on to losers finals.
Absolutely stellar performance. I can't imagine anybody had Satoshi at this position, but
Characters, a new fighter each month.
You know, make our way in and space out for plus frames. We finally got our Soul Forge. It's so scary even just to get there. Satoshi takes his turn.
I don't know when the next FGC big event is.
crush through.
You guys know? Because I actually don't know.
PSG tech.
This is loser finals. Lil Wayne and
Skill
Vasaraga.
for you, skill again.
Grand finals has
aware.
Matera
Save your
waiting.
50 so you can react to that blue flash.
This is what Europe has done to us.
Exactly.
Nice. Actually, going to get both Sammy and Tomi with an awesome sauce. Then with throw, bad news bears for these guys.
Exactly. Satoshi able to put you in that HP. I think with the Vasaraga HP, you're in throw range after this. Definitely not least.
So BSG needs to win the set in order to qualify for Arc World Tour. Ah, okay. Damn. So he obviously fought Matera, Zoner versus Slow Grappler.
That's so smart.
And now Lil Wayne's kind of like a zoner as well too, but like a random zoner too. So I'm assuming this is kind of hard for Vasaraga
Just
possibly.
waiting for the reaction. So spot dodge, 6XL to finish.
Yep. Ooh, there we go. And off of the slide as well, we're able to find the pickup with Cat missiles. Ooh. Double stomp, yeah, and off of the big swing, didn't go for the elbow to catch that jump. So Satoshi able to bring you back into the corner with his L awesome sauce pickup.
Oh, Genesis. Yeah, I guess Genesis is during Valentine's Day's weekend.
Okay, that's not what I meant.
Genesis on mid-February, then the Sex Showdown, Evo Japan. Yeah, okay, so I guess that's the one, huh?
There's no
I thought there was like another event like Max Mode or something.
Did he say way too? He said way. Just a big slash. All right, Catbot with the beam.
Yes. Okay, able to run up and get the 6XL pickup. Think, yeah, off of the starter, it's not going to be enough to kill. But we
No,
set up
CO is in August.
All right, that's some damage. JU.
Oh, no, you had Raging Strike to confirm the kill.
Bro.
Don't let it be you. Don't let it be you. They did not let it be them. All right,
Oh my
game
God.
1, Satoshi.
Dude, I'm freaking out. Dude. It's a whole new year, J2.
Yeah.
It's 2026 Grand Blue.
So much has changed.
We have to fight
Hover
the
over the
wave.
Symbian- Nah, oh.
Yeah,
Willness, yeah.
Willness?
Willness.
Who's
Wait
Willness?
a damn minute.
Willness?
At the top of the block, we had the cover illustrations from Psy Games Cup, the beautiful Galleon sketch, and what people
You already know
were
your
terrified
contest.
to see on the backside of
I
that
love
card
my
is
city, the
Willness,
Wolves.
and it looks like we're locking in. The
my
Voss is not going to
goodness.
do the job. We need the 3.
Willness is a problem too?
to kill.
Damn,
It's
okay,
time
bet.
for BSG to bring out the Willness for the one time in game number 2.
This character, the monstrosity that is Willness.
Oh,
View this
monstrosity.
character Because at all given times, you are in danger.
Yeah.
Literally at round start, you're in danger. Back
99 seconds, it's dangerous.
Oh, that's-
Slightly less dangerous.
Trust me, chat. Trust me.
Still dangerous, still dangerous.
Oh, jeez. Try to sneak in a throw there. But yeah, so dangerous because of the explosivity and damage at any given moment. We're looking at a back special, which is the volcanic knee that will
Oh,
really
God.
start things off, or an alt Hadron smash.
Yo, what is?
Put you in the corner off
My
the
man,
hits.
is this like a comic book ass character right here? What, one of these gods?
Damage already.
I know. Chilling out in the bro wheel here.
Someone rage quit you?
Again, another one of these big bonds.
Let's go.
Big HP, so
It's always a fun moment when somebody rage quits you.
The knee.
He's a dragon? Oh shit, bro.
Hold these missiles. And
Look
that's
at this
the thing,
guy. My
because
man, look how he's
so
sitting. He's
difficult,
sitting like a sumo.
You can kind of take your time and let the opponent come to you. Nice raging chain finish here. And it pays off, right? We didn't put ourselves in danger. The health is that resource once again, but in a different way. The threat is.
Let's
full
go walk
speed
and
because
play.
Ramos
How you
has
doing,
some
man?
trouble closing the gap.
Yeah.
So Satoshi has to try to close in to open things up because chipping away at Wilness is not going to finish the job.
Exactly.
He has a lot of sumo-inspired moves. I can see that.
Do it. It's this character, but it's still scary knowing that that Lariat is always on deck.
Oh, all right, able to block.
You trying to get like him?
Block the low.
He said, "Ha!"
Overhead's going to come through here.
It's terrifying, man. You know that threat is available, but caught you with a 2L on the way down.
And staggers.
Yo, my man got locked down.
All right, another tag. And back against the wall. I'm at a life deficit, but still, one touch is all I need.
Tell what you know about Capcom versus SK3 or else. All right, let me tell you right now. So CVS3, they're going to have 12 grooves now. You know, we had 6 grooves in CVS2, but they're going to double down with 12. Right? And then they're going to be adding all the Street Fighter 6 characters, all the King of Fire 15 characters, you know what I mean? So that's going to be like that. So I'm excited for CVS3 to come out because it's going to be crazy. It's going to be on
Okay, you've seen it yourself.
on RE Engine as well too. That's just gonna be ham, bro. And they added X Factor.
Storm. It's more Mario Party.
Okay, do you remember?
So far from September, but so far away.
Oh, my man dodging though.
Too early!
Oh, he didn't get the punish.
Okay,
Oh, yes! Oh my God! He whipped into the spot dodge and was ready for the EXDP. A game on the board for BSG.
That interaction only doable because he got the late tech.
Yeah.
The late tech taking away the damage, guaranteeing a chip situation. So anything would have worked. We whiff.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I got
LeBron's a guest character. Shit. Thanks for letting me know, man. Insider
One apiece here
information.
in the losers finals.
dash light. Oh,
Counter
close
hit.
Heavy. Big counter hit opportunity.
Oh, there we go. Caught out of the skies.
Triple attack low, but the alt DP, get off of me.
There we go. He's looking for a clean knockdown here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Ooh.
tricky. The fluttering feet.
No, Fugitivo, 100 meter for Satoshi.
Damn, the fluttering feet.
He's got the champagne poppers rolling. Yeah, let the crowd do the job on that one. Cheering on Satoshi, another kill.
Oh, man. If you are not awake watching this Grand Blue, I don't know, you might want to go to the hospital.
That's what,
What?
I'm saying, man. Ooh. Yeah, tried to bet it all on the high parry, but caught up on the low.
Punch.
Shut it down. Big Hadron smash. Volcanic knee launcher. This is where the damage gets mounting. This is going to hurt.
Oh,
no setup either.
Yeah, I thought we were going to reset after the air tech into high-low, but instead just going for strikes and throws.
All right. Massive life lead. BSG doesn't sweat quite yet on this one.
An opportunity to eat here? No, we sent up the single summon.
Look at that. The Hadron goes for me. Quite the parry.
Still scary for Satoshi, right? We got the knockdown, but it's still chip damage territory. Any hit kills, and you're out of the 50 now, too.
Oh, JL.
Yep. Rising buttons to stop Sammy.
Watch it. And we're not going to rip it all.
Oh!
Too obvious, but we might need to on this next interaction here.
Got out the perfect
JL
shot
every
again.
time.
Unafraid. Oos! It reached that high. You cannot be jumping out of the big body's range. The slowdown from that blue flash as BSG ties up the rounds.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Every round start is going to be a Wilderness Volcanic game, I promise. Watch does miss the overhead here. It's a good situational awareness from Satoshi.
Yeah, it's scary to go for these summons up against the wall, right? Because there's 2 U's, these 5 H's just end up swiping all the bros on summon.
Right. Oh, knee, slow motion. And air unblockable. A little bit too high to follow anything up after.
Yeah, exactly. Still getting the corner carry, though. We find a close L starter.
Body splash. Yes, but still, this is rocking because it's a grounded combo.
Exactly.
But look how little damage it does.
I know, man. This guy got mad health. Still got 2 diamonds in tow, too. Oh.
That should be enough.
Game, buddy. It's Satoshi with the raging strike. 2-1 over BSG right now.
Look, if you got shimmy by a character that can't quite shimmy, you're getting cooked. I'm sorry. Like, you are mentally checked out. And Satoshi, pretty well aware of the scenario.
Said I would never let that happen to me. But now back at the character select.
Bob Burgers.
Down to potential final.
Wayne. Yo, Jimmy, what's good, bro? How was Frosty for you?
Of the wellness or the comfort of the Vasaraga that we've been rocking.
You had fun?
So long.
I feel like the wellness is fine.
I was watching the whole weekend.
Popping Soul Forge. And
Dude, you had
if
fun?
You do get caught on the back foot, you have the
Nice, that's
damage
good,
output
man.
to cap
Frosty
back up
seemed like
very
it's a great
quickly.
time. From watching,
And
it's a
you
great
can reverse
time. Obviously, there was,
So,
you know, a few complaints here and there on Twitter, but
and that coverage you mentioned as well. Like,
I wasn't there. I enjoyed from the comfort of my home.
And within the spacing,
Daruku Tenchi, yeah, I know about it. I'm not good at it. I only probably played it like 10 minutes of my life.
Nerds, we head into game number 4.
Commencing test. Trial 1.
All right, then.
He said, "Get out of
You're not
here."
getting the bros on screen if I have anything to say about. Okay, back run to you, the classic.
So as I was saying, well,
Anyway, I started sliding.
I started slapping kids around. It was
All right, auto lesson in the corner here as we get the cat bot punch.
You need that for real? That's good, bro.
HP tries to look for sweep spot dodge, but nothing can be found. We summon the bros once more.
all right. How do we get out of this corner here? There's a good tech. Blocks the low.
He said, "Woo woo."
Uppercut.
Yep.
I got nothing left to lose.
Nice. Being a
That's
dream,
big.
the empty
That's
low.
big. Magic chain. Close enough. Okay.
Ooh, side switch.
Guard button check. The crowd goes wild.
Okay. HPA. You gave an opportunity to roll. Oh my god.
Oh, he wants the chip
Perfect.
damage.
Oh, but the slight delay.
Bro, that's just cheap.
Out the spot dodge timing.
That shit really is cheap.
React to, right?
What's-
You kind of just have to auto dial it.
What's good, HR?
Trial 2.
All right. Final chance. Satoshi. One step closer to Arc World Tour qualification. Nice low.
Run past the missiles. 1 diamond for a diamond.
D, nice. Got our throw. Another.
Really late tech there.
What anime would I like to be made in a fighting game? Naruto.
The body splash comes through. Raging strike just to stabilize the combo routing.
Yep. Oh, God.
Blocks the BC. Nice throw. All right.
Do it again.
Oh my god.
Yo, that damage was
Throw in
crazy.
quick, but keep it simple with a big smash.
That damage was
SG
crazy because he had no more brave counters.
Still on set point.
I was so scared. The audacity of BSG to get that throw.
Trial 3.
Born from an individual that gets bullied back into corners time and time again, who's gone through thick and thin with Vasaraga, now on Wellness.
Had the air to air, the big knee off of the EX, but Satoshi finally
Mr.
got the
Big?
6XL.
Oh shit, Mr. Big kind of that dude.
The bros.
Watch it, yeah, the anti-air not risking a button to get the massive counter hit.
Yep.
Ooh, wrong knee.
We should do the fluttering legs again, bro,
Trying not to risk the counter hit 2H.
as a jump mix-up.
Still doing good, very good on tech, but still got caught with the 5L.
Yeah, still going to need a couple more good hits from Satoshi to work through this HP.
BC out. Blocks the overhead.
Bro, you saw how they nerfed Hoku's teleport, the emergency patch.
Now, any hit should be a kill, but you drop.
Oh,
you
no!
get the opportunity to spot
Immediate
dodge.
spam.
That shit looks slow motion as hell.
This is a lot of
Oh my
damage.
God.
Final touch scenario for both players here.
First of all, did the dragon just dive kicked you?
Is down.
What's it gonna be? The JH. My saber with a knee.
100 meter
Oh
available.
no.
Bet it all on Yigi, the flames, the lightning.
There's no way you mess up a second time, right? There's no way. When your tournament life is on the line, there's no way you mess up a second time, right, J2?
Chipping through, play perfect, and he
Oh
just
my goodness! Unbelievable! We see Satoshi advance to grand finals. BSG
Oh, he is
falls.
upset.
Third place.
First of all,
missing the
nah, hold on.
unbelievable-
First of all, BSG is so upset. Did you see how fast he left?
We see Satoshi advance.
Bro, my man, look at him. Oh my god, he said, I'm out.
The grand finals. BSG
Oh my
falls.
god.
Place missing the one spot that we needed to survive. and guarantee our invite.
He was not happy,
A
bro.
heartbreaker of a set, a heartbreaker of a finish, but Satoshi,
Damn.
the hero on today's top 8.
Jesus. So down to the wire. One last reaction check for
Yeah, that sucked, bro. BSG, I feel like he was playing so good, and then he just ran into 2 bad matchups. 2 bad matchups.
One last match. One more battle here for Satoshi to secure that Arc World Tour qualification through the loser's side, no less.
Smooth, really, like, I really big. Do you agree, Satoshi? That modern, pretty accessible. So,
Your heart on the line, set after set. You played so much in this top 8.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, let me go back real fast.
This afternoon, how much mental fatigue has that been? How much physical fatigue has that been up against Monarch? You're so clear. You got to turn the brightness down, buddy.
no, he's got
I don't know what that.
Guam, save Guam
Save
Blue.
Guam Blue. So true.
What's going to be crazy is that this will be qualify for Arc World Tour, especially this one, right, is such a life-changing event, especially if you haven't been able to travel internationally. Like, this is going to be huge. I mean, an invite guaranteed for Monarch, regardless because of the point standing, but Satoshi, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Getting an invite, I mean, I couldn't imagine. In that seat right there,
Yeah.
like, if I win, trip to South Korea.
Yeah.
To play a video game that I poured my heart and soul into, met some of my best friends through, traveled across the country, created great memories. Huge opportunity. So thank you so much to Arc System Works and Side Games for putting out this game and really bringing us all together for one great appreciation as we get to this final set of Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, the final qualifier.
Damn.
Here at Frosty Frostings 18.
The last match of this Arc World Tour qualification. Again, Monarch coming in from the winner's side, trying to keep the
That's
situation
sad,
at
bro.
bay. Satoshi has the weight of the
If he
world
won,
on
he
his
would've got the
shoulders
spot.
now. Coming in from the loser's side.
My man would have went to Korea.
Get all home and got that flight.
Satoshi, the protagonist this entire time. You
Yeah.
know what? Actually, what's crazy? You know Ash's name in Japanese? Satoshi.
Gotta catch 'em all. I see.
Which season of Pokemon are we in for Satoshi this weekend? Here is the question.
It's the one where he finally wins and takes it home. Of course, game number 1 of our grand finals here as we pull up for the throw.
That was so much delay.
What's happening? 50% life gone. We just walk up on somebody and shank.
Yeah, keep it simple. I mean, we've seen so many of these throw baits and these back runs coming out from Satoshi in all these matches. So maybe Monarch just taking this first game. We have a lot to work with here, and you know, suss out some of those player habits. Oh no, that is not a good trade. It could have been worse though. I mean, we got the corner. Still not great.
All right, no alt homies, just regular.
Bro, this matchup looked mad random. Like, this is one of those matchups where it doesn't make sense, huh?
Build back those resources, but the 5L, who's alt for alt.
Ultimate wheel. Yeah, the detonation.
Nah, it's not. It's not Canada Mango.
There instead, but from downtown, just pulls up with a 6-6L.
Backing away, just not wanting to
You think so, streamer? Maybe.
Forces the situation. The body splash not gonna work though.
Yeah, 668. Right in front of Matera's face. We're chipping away with the ultimate arrow. We fade in, we tumble through, and we find the throw.
Looks like a
for
tower
round number
defense,
1.
bro. It definitely looks like a tower
30 seconds
defense.
left on the clock there.
Longest 60 seconds of my life, and we're only in round number 2, the red versus blue, and I'm starting it off a little bit more aggressive for Monarch, right? We're holding this space, becoming this wall with the high Cougar shot, and now just sending out the butterfly to stop the bros.
Didn't know where to
Shout
hide.
out the butterfly, just keeping you locked down in this corner, trying to jump into the great fall, but ultimate arrow once again. Satoshi already down to 50%, and that goes
Damn.
for the bro wheel. Help, dude, it's such a good defensive option. It's so fast, but stopped by another blue flash.
Dash lights here, not finding the pattern quite yet.
There we go. Not quite close enough for the detonation, but it's all good. Ooh, spent it all for that 50, the ultimate bro wheel.
How do you fight that? I don't know, man. This should look crazy.
I was going to say, watch the ultimate DP.
Matera
but
just looked
0 for 2 on
OD
that
right
launch,
now.
So instead spent it on the ultimate arrow.
Poor Cabot didn't even stand a chance.
Nah, bro. She was waiting to try and help out in the wings, but the point got. That's game 1, Monarch. Is this the wall that we need to stop the momentum of Satoshi?
Let's see. And yeah, much more aggressive round starts compared to that first round, right? We kind of let Satoshi get a little comfortable to see where the offense is going to come from, but Monarch denying so much from Satoshi.
Oh. Hey, you almost burned your linguine? Oh, no.
50% life lead once again. Just keeps whittling away at the health. Monarch giving no room, ult for ult, but a little bit too early on ours. It already struck against Lwain as opposed to the homies.
Yeah, exactly. Actually ends up being kind of the opposite of what
Nah,
we
he's
see
in, he's in.
Sets, right? Where we're saving that 50 to react to the bro wheel. Now instead, Satoshi doing the same because that.
Yeah, it looks messed up. It's definitely cheap.
For Satoshi,
Ooh.
and also the 668 ends up crushing the Brave counter attempt, and such a great starter in the corner too.
Body splash again, blocks the BC, tries to get a sneak. He close heavy, but triple attack low. Toss it out.
Yep. Yeah, we got the chip damage off of the cat bot. This is all but inevitable for Satoshi.
Quite the finish here. But we drew first blood in that game 1, round 1 as well.
That super just seems broken, dude. I know it is. I've been saying it, but like, it's just crazy how good that super is for checkmate.
Caught out with the 2M as well. Big counter hit starter here for Satoshi. Oh, and jump up baits out the throw whip too. We're not going to build 100 off of this, but we set up the single summon for the bro.
Right.
Oh, no, instead we're going for the...
Oh, my God. Yo, what is he?
Pick up off of the, alternate side swap, but we still push really good.
What was that? How come he wasn't using that the whole entire time?
Not going to build... But we set up
Like,
the
what? What?
bro.
Right.
How did he, why he don't use that the whole...
No, instead we're going for the... Yeah, we did not quite get the pickup off of the, alternate side swap,
Then-
but...
Does that shit do chip damage?
But we set up the single summon for the bro.
Right.
Oh, no, instead we're going for the... Yeah, we did not quite get the pickup off of the,
Wait, how do you...
alternate side swap, but-
Can you do that every single time?
Yeah, but that was a lot of meter build for Monarch because they'll just go.
Or is it
Oh,
random?
right, yeah. Of course, with the character with such incredible ult skills, that could be the difference here in the round, but it doesn't matter. The walk under the NTR 5L, and that raging strike ties it up.
Smooth brain.
I know that's
I
right.
don't
There are a
believe
lot
this.
of wrinkles on that brain,
I
to be
don't
honest
believe
with
it.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
My man, that was actually insane.
It's smooth.
I suppose so. That's the only thing I can imagine here as we head into game number 3.
It's super EX special.
Smooth criminal.
It's a lot of resources.
So true. Oh, nice.
That shit was crazy.
Monarch with his own wings, taking to the skies with the jump shot.
Flashlight.
Ooh, stops the 5H.
Yeah.
There we go. Able to block in time.
Flashlight
Oh.
BC too far. Yeah, the Terra, one of those tricky ones.
Yeah, exactly. Disjointed off of the 5L.
Oh, tried to get the run on her. Very close to doing so. Roll would have saved it, but then you put in a vulnerable position.
Exactly. Now, Bro Wheel got you the knockdown that we need once again for this West Coast corner.
Bro Wheel is such a sick ass name.
Oh!
Oh,
The
oh.
butterfly detonation. Alright, if it doesn't work once, let's do it again.
This is where it gets so difficult for Lwain. You're trying to full screen setup, but Terra will deny every second of the game. She is superior at the full screen zoning scenario.
Now the EX arrow. Tommy coming in for that final hit, but Lwain's
But
already-
Terra.
There's no man to wing. Round two.
I did it, homie. Looks back. Oh, God.
Oh no. You gotta get an Uber for that guy. The Bros once again swiped up with the 2M before they can even take flight.
That goes maximum distance here. It still has the safety net of block stone with the great ball after hitting the combo.
Oh my god, the butterfly is just fighting to keep up.
Help!
Unhand me. Full back throw action. Oh my god. Sammy just a hair too short to try and keep up with Monarch.
Oh, yeah. That's ult locked in.
Yep.
No need to make an approach here because this life lead, like,
Check the meter differential, right? So briefly, we didn't send out the Bro Wheel until they're at 3 meter
Ooh,
wing.
Mario, my man. But Terra
They're
just...
too late, so Monarch.
Okay, I see why Matera just so busted. She just but she looks mad fun to play though. But I can see that it's like
Does Monarch have the mic down?
very
communicate. Hold on.
one-sided. You know,
I
you'd be
judge
up
in, like,
super
the PS5
upset.
chat.
Wait a minute. Guys, you're not going to believe this.
Toshi's in Discord right now. It's like, bros, what do I do?
Round one.
Any tits with this Matera champion? Asking for a friend.
Late tag. Another one. I got damage for late tag. Look at this.
Same, man. Oh, and they ran right into the rainfall. Right, great follow, just locking you in.
Ooh. All right, so be chased out, but that's the way, right? If you're going to deny that ultimate butterfly, that's what you do. You keep pushing the offense.
Exactly. Run up, trying
Both
to
these characters so much lockdown. It just seems like it has a lot, right?
stand blocking the JM.
How do we close the gap? That's Satoshi trying to figure out here.
Yeah, I mean, Monarch has just been so clinical about stopping the Sammy and Tommy summon, right? They haven't had opportunities outside of these knockdowns to kind of aggress for Satoshi. So now spent the 50
Ooh,
for it,
nice.
still not even
Spot
find a clean
dodge.
hit.
Find a BC there. We had the spot dodge, but nice low.
Yeah.
Significant combo for Satoshi to start things off.
Yeah, 6 to stabilize, finds another hit with the bro summon in the corner. Not quite chip damage just yet, but actually still gonna go for Yiggy. Are we really reaction checking Monarch here with our life on the line?
We're talking about a vanilla player here. Like, good luck.
Gonna work on him. It's not even a chip damage scenario either, so runs up. Ultimate arrow, but that doesn't kill.
We can chip away. I'm good. Monarch threatening tournament point.
Bro. He just blocked. He said, I'm not going to take no risk.
Reactions, but Monarch just locked in. Callisto said it's time for the bear. Let's go. Potential final round here. Like you said, tournament point for Monarch.
Sounds Sammy, but not Tommy.
Yep. He's denied that crown of Frosty Faustings last year in such a close set, and now trying to reverse history. Satoshi put a round on the board. L awesome sauce to space things out. Let's get the trade with the U-Bro wheel.
And was able to gap.
Beatrix is pretty good versus her.
Oh, what a roll.
5H, yeah. Oh, the
Damn,
deep dash.
the delay.
Build 100 just yet for this, so we're gonna send up the single row. Ooh, caught you with a low instead. No
Is that enough?
need to take to the skies. We got 100 for the party poppers. It's lights out for Monarch in this round.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, excuse me.
I was like, hold on now. Spend the super, please. All right. Tied up on the round. Still tournament point Monarch down, but not deterred. Still have the safety of that next game. You still have the safety of the reset, but of course Monarch trying to let his own mental fatigue build up here. Caught out here with a couple 5Ls.
Spot dodge again on the rainfall. Watch it here. It's looking like a nightmare scenario for Satoshi trying to close the gap. 5L denies the approach again.
Yep.
Fly still pushing back to this corner. Roll.
Oh, we got a combo?
The ultimate butterfly detonation is combo limit. We set one more butterfly in the corner. BC, but it's still a rough spot for Satoshi with no meter to their name.
And I love the fact that we did deny
Bruh.
the explosion. All butterfly.
Oh
Right now,
my god, he can't do anything.
Monarch, literally a touch away from victory. So close to getting that guaranteed qualified spot. Does close it out. That will do. Monarch succeeding and denying a brand new entrant to the qualified rankings of Arc World Tour. Monarch gains the invite through thick and thin, making a run back for Frosty Faustin.
Damn.
Qualified last year at this tournament and doing it once
Yo,
again.
I kind of want to start learning Matera. I'm not gonna lie, that should look mad fun to do.
Last year and now sealing the deal.
That
20,
actually
26.
looks so fun to do. Oh my god,
Absolute.
that
run
looks
of a lifetime.
fantastic.
Name after name. After this, it's going to be hard to even call them.
Yo, he
upsets,
couldn't
right?
do
With a performance
anything.
like
He was
this,
getting
this
rushed
puts
down.
him
Look
on
at
the map.
like this was like
Screen zoning scenario.
crazy.
Goes maximum distance. This is from victory, so close to getting
Like this shit right here. Look, he was in the corner. Look how much.
looking like a nightmare scenario.
Look what happened when he got to the corner. That was it. After he get this conversion from the ultimate butterfly right here, boom, done, and he got the full conversion from here.
There we go. The ultimate butterfly detonation is combo limit. We set one more butterfly
Yo,
in the corner.
look at this chip
BC,
damage. All
still
chip
rough spot
damage.
for Satoshi with
Dude,
no
it's a
meter to the
chunk.
name.
And I love the fact that we did deny that explosion all butterfly, but right
Yo.
now,
Oh,
the brief Monarch, literally a touch
Oh.
away from victory, so close to getting that guaranteed qualified spot.
yeah. The thing is, I was
Does
watching,
close it
and
out.
people
That
was,
will do. Monarch succeeding and
people was spot dodging, but the thing is,
a brand new entrant
it
to the
didn't
qualified
matter when they were spot dodging because they were still minus, right? So like they just gotta hold that.
A run back for Frosty Fausting's appearances, qualified last year at this
Yeah,
tournament.
yeah.
Once again.
And if you spot dodge too early with like the rain of arrows, you just get hit by the last active frames of the rain of arrows. So he was catching a lot of people off guard when it comes down to that as well too.
An absolute run of a lifetime, taking name after name. after this, it's going to be hard to even.
So it's kind of insane.
Performance like this puts you on the map. It doesn't quite.
All right, but we gotta, we gotta give a big shout out to the sponsor, operagx. Let's give a big shout out to operagx for sponsoring the stream and everything. They are amazing. I'm using their browser right now, and the cool thing about their browser is that you could obviously have a lot of customizations, which is always really cool. Like obviously I have my Thirstrike customization for kind of like my mod, and you can have you could even change the music, background music, keyboard sounds, right, opening and closing tabs, tag sounds. So I have my theme as like a Thirstrike theme. They have also a GX control where you can limit the RAM and CPU usage of the browser, especially when you're streaming, because obviously when using other browsers, they take so much of your RAM and CPU usage that, maybe your computer starts slowing down. But with Opera GX, you can control that limit, which is really awesome. GX Corner, you can stay up to date with free games, the best deals, newest releases, and breaking gaming. So they have news for a lot of that as well. And quick import tool. So if you're using another browser and you decide to use Opera GX using my link, you can quickly import all your settings from your previous browser to GX. They have sidebar apps where you can use Twitch, Discord, TikTok, and Messenger. And they also comes with a free VPN on this browser. So if you guys can, please use the link every time somebody uses my link and download Opera GX. Using my link, I actually get a few bucks in my pocket. So if you guys can show some love and do that, just download it, check it out. Maybe you'll really enjoy it. I really, really would appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. So I appreciate all the love as always. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. And that is Opera GX. Shout out to them once again. Let's see. I want to check out this video actually. This is how Street Fighter 2 cheats against you. I wonder how Street Fighter 2 cheats against you.
Games of all time was Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter 2.
Its original arcade release in 1991.
Is it World Warrior cheating?
The arcade
I mean,
market,
Street Fighter 2 do be cheating.
Revolutionized the genre and set a standard for competitive gaming. Street Fighter 2 was massive, and the franchise is still as strong as ever with the
input reading.
Street Fighter 6. And while Street Fighter 2 was popular for its versus fighting mechanic, especially in the arcades,
my man David charged it. You saw Gal in charge
to battle against the computer
opponent, also
known as the CPU. And like many arcade games from that era,
Street
Fighter 2's game code was built with mechanics that would often stack the odds against you, and in some instances downright cheat to clinch victory.
Yeah, that's true.
Important to note here,
like mashing throw is also cheating.
About game code,
every fighting game can have CPU input reads, but it's also depending on the developer how cheap they want to make them. So like SNK games are super famous for that. Street Fighter 2 is also super famous for cheating computer, but that's why you're like, when you fight against computer, you're not supposed to fight them as like a human. You're supposed to cheese them out, find their pattern, find their weakness, and then, it's kind of like when you're fighting like a boss in another game, right?
CPU gain an advantage, and this game code simply cannot be performed by any human given their reaction times and the approximate 2.6 frames of input delay.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if this is a cheat actually.
The approximate 2.6 frames of
you see, I don't know if this is a cheat. I actually think that this might be, you just might mistime it. It's maybe standing heavy kicks, hitbox is not good enough, right? Well, because Chun-Li's neutral jump heavy kick is actually really, really good. Yeah, it's actually really good as a tool just to hit people and cause a knockdown. So I don't know if this is a cheat or this is an exploit from the CPU. It just I think it just worked out.
Input delay that the arcade game has. But we have to remember that this is the 90s and arcade games are there to take your money. Street Fighter 2 would be no exception. Now, I have to say this. I'm going to use the term AI to describe how the CPU opponent has been programmed to fight against the player. This term obviously means something far different in 2025, but AI has been a...
Oh, see, like right there, that's cheating. This right here, you saw how Chun-Li dodged that fireball? Like this right here, this is cheating. Bro, like you can't actually do that. That was actually cheating right there. I'll give you that one. That one right there was pretty cheesy.
It has been a video game industry term since I can ever remember. So that's what we're going to call it here. Now, back in the day, if you played Street Fighter 2 in the arcades and Chun-Li was a later opponent, it would often be an unfair fight.
Would it be
Thanks to
unfair
video
fight?
capture and slowing down the gameplay, this is a perfect example of what I mean.
What do you mean?
This fight against Chun-Li in the 3rd round, she's pulling out every trick in the book to defeat you, including this move here. When Ken attempts a low sweep kick, she becomes invincible.
I don't know if that's. I feel like I could debate that. You know, I feel like you can debate that. You can be like, oh, you know, it's just Ken's you know, Ken's hip, like his hitbox doesn't really, like the hurt box doesn't go that far. Like his attack, like that range, you know, where you see like the green and red, like it just doesn't. It might not just go that far. Like Chun-Li's leg might not just be there, right? So I think you could fight that. I think you can fight this. You know, if there was like a Phoenix Wright, like I would be like, hold it, objection. Like I could fight that.
And collision detection seems to be temporarily disabled, and the result is she just laughs at the move that you're trying to make and jumps right over it. During this fight, it happened at least 2 times. Now, what's interesting here is when the game is running at normal speed, sometimes it's hard to know if you were just too slow to react or if you absolutely landed that blow.
I don't know.
Most of the time, your instincts were probably right. You absolutely did land that blow, and this game is absolutely cheating. What's happening here is what many arcade games of the era did, and that is to read your inputs. We've covered this very same topic during our breakdown of both Mortal Kombat 2 and NBA Jam, and the concepts are much the same here.
Okay, you
In
block,
Street Fighter
yeah.
2,
Looks fair.
before
Looks
the
fair.
first animation frame is displayed, the CPU is reading your joystick and button inputs.
Yeah, that's true. They it's like an auto block, right?
determining a
Auto
counter
block for
move.
sure.
One of the counter moves is to disable collisions.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, I don't know the frame data for Ken's crouching heavy kick, but I do want to kind of check that out at like slow motion again. Hold on. Let me see that.
Determining a counter move. One of the counter moves is to disable collisions.
Okay. So for this, for Zangief winning, okay. Zangief, you know, like, hey, so we don't use this word anymore in fighting games, right? We just don't use it anymore, but we used to use this back in the day. There was this term where specific moves just have more priority than other moves. Priority, right, doesn't make sense in modern fighting game terms, but priority in older terms was like, okay, this move is just more powerful than this other attack, right? So Zangief's sweep is actually known to have lots of priority, which means probably in the most scientific way possible to explain it is it has way more active frames, right? The startup is fast and there's a lot of active frames on the sweep. So even if the sweep is already out and you eventually press a button, you just lose automatically because the active frame is insane, right? So that's what it comes down to. It just comes down to that like older games just had these nonsense. This doesn't make sense. Like frame data, the amount of active frames, you know, the numbers were just everywhere. They were just absurd, right? So I think that's what it comes down to is that there was just priority. Like Zangief's crouching heavy kick out prioritizes Ken's crouching heavy kick, right? Because even if you do it in human, I feel like Zangief's crouching heavy kick would win here, right? So I don't know. This is actually, I think, it could be a cheat from the CPU, but I've seen Zangief sweep just win like this in general when I play against other Zangief players in like Hyper Fighting and ST, right? So the sweep hasn't changed since the beginning of time. Nah, see, that's not what do you mean. That's fine. Yeah, like look, see that's not cheat. Clearly Honda's sweep came out faster than Ken's sweep. Right, we can agree with that. We can agree with that one right here. Yeah, like we can agree with this one. This one I think is Honda just attacked first, right? Like Honda clearly attacked first before Ken's sweep came out. Yeah, that I think that's That's correct. That was correct, right? Nah, that was just mistimed. That was just mistimed. My man, he was on the ground still. Yeah, no, that's not cheating as well. That's just a mistimed fireball. Yeah, that is a mistimed fireball. Mistimed fireball, right? So, yeah, I'm like breaking. I love how I'm just breaking down like, nah, you're wrong. I'm sorry. This is a well done video, but you know, I think I'm like the Mythbusters right now. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's not
There are
cheating.
many other examples where the game.
See, that's cheating. This is cheating right here. Okay, I'll give you
Now,
this.
there are many other examples
My man said, "Oh, flash kick on standing, no charge."
where the game disables collisions to gain the upper hand. But let's move on. Charging attacks seem like they have an entirely different set of rules for the CPU.
What's good
and
saying?
This is one of the most infuriating.
Yeah,
aspects
that's
of
cheating.
fighting
This
the
is
CPU
cheating.
in Street
Hell
Fighter II
yeah.
And its iterations. As Guile, in order to perform his flash kick or sonic boom, down and back on the joystick must be held down for approximately 1.5 seconds to charge the
1.5 seconds. You know what's crazy? Because the guide says 2 seconds. Like when you go to like the move list, like the manual and everything, it says you hold down for 2 seconds. I think 1.5 seconds might be wrong. Obviously, it's based off how many frames you charge, but I'm pretty sure when I used to read manuals or even like tips and tricks or like what the move list is usually hold back 2 seconds, press forward punch, or hold down 2 seconds, press up and kick, right? So maybe it's I think it's 2 seconds.
Then to execute the move, quickly snap the joystick forward and press the button for the move. Charging attacks are very common in the Street Fighter 2
1.7?
series.
But the problem is about you can't say 1.7 seconds, right? Because how do you count that in your head? Like back in the day, think about it. This is from the 90s, right? 90s and like, you know, like 90s. And then you're looking at the move list. You think they says, all right, yeah, count wait 1.7 seconds and then you do up, you know, charge move. Like how do you count that in your head? 1 2 like, you know what I mean? Like that's why they use 2 seconds, right? It might be 1.7 seconds, but like theoretically, like realistically, you're gonna have to tell people 2 seconds because I don't think you could count 1.7 seconds in your head.
With many characters possessing them. However, when you're fighting against an opponent that has charging attacks, such as Guile, the CPU can charge these moves
stun.
in
Yeah,
much
3-hit
less
stun.
time than any human opponent can. As an example,
Yo, my man, why is he only pressing jump heavy kick sweep though, or standing heavy kick? Like, let me get some combos.
a CPU performing Guile's flash kick is executed much faster, and in some instances, it's done from a standing position.
Yeah, this one is cheating. I'll give you that one. That one, the computer be cheating. They got some secret tech that we never have discovered how to do that.
And the game most of the time doesn't even attempt to hide it. Now there is some
Ooh, you saw that? That shit was godlike. He said stand jab and the flash kick. You saw that?
to hide it.
Where you jumping, my man? That he did a DP motion.
Is some
Hold that.
instances where Guile will fake a charge attack by crouching down for about 3 or 4 frames, but charging up the move at this level of speed is still impossible to do. And it's certainly not just the sonic boom.
That's good common sense. He said sonic boom. Honda. He's a Dostoy. Okay.
In Street Fighter 2, a character
Oh, was the Honda supposed to be cheating there? I don't see what's cheating about the Honda. Yeah, I feel like that was crouch medium kick. Right, crouch medium kick. Yeah, that was 2 seconds, right? And then he does sumo splash, headbutt. That's not cheating because you can charge headbutt while doing sumo splash. Collins with the tier 1, my man. Thank you. Yeah, I think that still counts as frames too, right? With a button, heavy button, and then you have enough charge for that. That sounds about right.
in Street Fighter 2,
Appreciate you,
a
tier
character
1,
can become
Collins.
Dizzy. This occurs when a character takes
Wait, sorry, I didn't hear
In
that.
Street Fighter 2, a character can become dizzy.
Yeah.
This occurs when a character takes more stun damage in a short period of time than their stun value.
Okay.
They enter a dizzy state. This is an animation of birds around the character's head.
Yeah,
Then in a dizzy
You
state,
usually 3 hits, like consecutive hits, will cause a dizzy. Sometimes 2, because the stun is kind of random. I think if it's 2 hits, the game is like, oh, counter hit, but like there's no indication of counter hit in this game. But maybe there was a counter hit. Maybe there's a counter hit there. I don't know. But everyone always say yes. If you get a 2-hit stun, that's random.
it puts you at a significant disadvantage because your opponent has an opportunity to do some free damage. In order to get out of
Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, wait. I just had to see that damage from Vega real fast.
to do some free damage.
My man, did you see the damage on Vega? He didn't talk about the damage that he just did. Like, god damn, that was 2 hits and that shit did 50? What? My man, he did jump roundhouse stand fierce and like, yo, you saw the damage?
Because your opponent has an opportunity to do some free damage.
Oh, 2-hit stun as well too?
To get out of a dizzy state, you must spend
You gotta
left and right
mash.
on the joystick.
Yeah, you gotta
as
mash.
quickly as
You gotta
possible.
mash.
But the rules of Dizzy are once again different as the CPU. It's
Yeah.
programmed to get out of a dizzy state much faster than
Yeah.
what is humanly possible.
Yeah, that's true.
The CPU needs
They
only
mash
around
out
4
stun.
frames to recover from dizzy in Street Fighter 2.
They mash out
not
stun.
having any possible
I feel like that's actually slow for the computer. Like I'm pretty sure there's other moments where I saw the computer just mash out like less than 1 frame.
frames to
like-
recover from dizzy in Street
Yeah,
Fighter
you know what I
2.
mean? Like there's
Also,
definitely
any
faster CPU mashes that CPU that they mash out of that.
possible free hit. This is much faster than a human possibly can.
I can mash out fast. Yeah, I can. I mean, I can mash out pretty fast.
Even if you spam left and right on the joystick as fast as possible. And if you think that's bad, check out Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yeah, see, that's the one I'm talking about. That's the one where it's just instant.
Did you blink and miss it?
Instant.
Let's run it again. The CPU can often get out of dizzy state in about 5 frames, which significantly reduces your chances.
Stun
to
is
perform
merely a
devastating
suggestion.
combo on any CPU.
Yeah, you have to do something right away.
In Street Fighter 2, when your character gets caught in certain moves, like in Zangief's bear hug or Blanca's headbite, the game locks you into a damaging animation that slowly drains your health bar. Normally, you'd break free after a certain time and the fight resumes. But here's the thing, mashing buttons and wiggling the joystick can help you escape
Yeah.
faster, minimizing the damage.
Yeah, that's
This all
true.
sounds fine until you realize that the CPU can mash, and it mashes way faster than you can possibly do yourself.
Nah, I feel like I'm mashing out though. Like 100%. Like if I get thrown by the computer off of a throw, like I don't take that much damage. Like I'll take like maybe 4 bites, but I think I'm not taking over 4 bites.
In Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, CPU mashing is downright infuriating. What would be a commanding lead in a particular round can turn into a bad defeat very quickly if the CPU character traps you.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? So Dawson Noogie is kind of fast. Dawson, like you see how he fast is? Dawson Noogie is fast. Shout outs to Ryan Hart. Because Ryan Hart told me the funniest story ever. He said he was fighting a Dawson. You know, it's like his first, like he's a kid on the SNES, right? The SNES. That's how he called it. And he was fighting against Dawson. And like he's like, oh man, I haven't lost a single battle yet because he wants to try to beat the game on 1 credit. Right? He had to fight Dawson before you fight the 4 bosses like Balrog, Vega, Sagat, and Bison. So he's like on this crazy run right now. It's his first time, and he fought Dawson before he fight Balrog. And then he about to destroy Balrog. You know, he about to destroy Dawson. Right? He's like literally like almost about to win. And then Dawson lands the noogie grab, and you know, on the pad on this SNES pad, you can't really mash. Like it's terrible to mash on the SNES pad, right? Like there's like you're not gonna like twiddle your thumbs like this, like crazy, right? So he said, I kid you not, he told me that he went from 100% to 10% health from the noogie grab because he couldn't mash out at all. My man had no friction on his thumbs. So because he had no friction on his thumbs, he lost. He literally died to Dawson's noogie grab because the Dawson was just noogie, and he couldn't mash out because my man had no friction on his thumbs. So Yeah, that shit was really funny when he told me that story. It had me dying. So every time I see Reinhardt, I always, we're having a gathering. I always tell Reinhardt, yo, tell him that story that you told me about Dawson on the SNES where he just noogied the shit out of you. So that was actually cheating from the computer. I'll give you that.
Defeat very quickly if the CPU character traps you and starts mashing. The problem here is that the CPU mashes their buttons much faster than you can, knocking tons of life from your meter.
Bro, first of all, you see this? This is a perfect example. He gets hit by this Honda grab, right? And he doesn't mash out because you clearly see him standing after he gets out. I'm not losing this much health. I'm not losing this much health, like, right? Like, you know what I mean? If the computer's grabbing me, I'm not losing that much health.
Tons of life from your meter. And if you ever played Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, you know exactly what I'm talking about here.
Ooh. Oh, if the next standing heavy punch would have... Yep, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. You see that? Oh, that's the one. That's the Reinhardt. My man, that was the Reinhardt Dawson. You saw that? My man, that's a Dawson. That's the Reinhardt, bro. Oh, my God. I'm about to send him this clip and be like, yo, does this remind you? Is this familiar to you?
It's definitely infuriating, and there are more issues, including...
But you can mash out of that, though. Maybe not on the SNES pad. No friction on the thumbs.
Speed, which is a result of reading your inputs and coming up with a moveset to counter depending on the difficulty set in the arcade game and how many rounds in you are. This can be punishing, and it can also be unfair, but it's hard to imagine it being any other way. Just like MK2, the insane AI is a part of the fabric.
MK2 is crazy. So unique. But Street Fighter 2, I feel like Street Fighter is really easy to beat compared to MK. MK is harder.
16-bit nature of the Motorola
oh, nah, that's crazy.
The Street Fighter 2 games. The AI logic in the game was...
Oh man, did the green hand into the double super... hold on. What was that range?
Wasn't overly
right here?
Sophisticated.
Oh, yo, where did he grab you? Where did he grab you? My man, you were far away. You were sweep range.
Rather, it's running from predetermined code logic based on inputs that were read. It's not rocket science, and the game made millions in the arcade, and it's now one of the most popular franchises.
Yeah, I mean, you can't attack. See, you can't attack Zangief like that anyway, though. Zangief, like, the reversal command throw, like, you just spin the joystick while blocking is actually a crazy, it actually was a legit strategy for grapplers back in the day. That's why grapplers are so bad now. They got nerfed because they wanted to get rid of this, like, mashing, like, strike invo throws, get it out the way.
In the world. But at the end of the day, if you thought you sucked at playing Street Fighter 2 against the CPU, you weren't alone. It's just another in a long line of arcade games that had an unfair advantage to take your money.
Hey, he's stuck.
And with that,
no show you can.
For today's episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye for now.
No, that was a good video. That was actually a very great video. First of all, why does Ryu look like that? You see his face though? Like his my man, his face look insane. It looked mad funny. Like, look at this face that he got. The World Warrior is cursed. Yeah. I also didn't realize this as well too. When this part right here.
But at the end of the
I didn't realize that there was boxes. For some reason, I was like, oh, I remember barrels, but I don't remember boxes. I thought boxes were only in Guile stage. I didn't realize until just now that there were boxes in Ken stage as well too.
If you thought you sucked at playing Street Fighter 2 against the CPU.
So yeah, I was for some reason I just thought it was just barrels.
A long line of arcade games that had an
I don't remember the box. Maybe it's a World Warrior thing.
And with that, we are going to leave it here for today's episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye for now.
Yeah, but SF2 World Warrior is kind of crazy, right? It's like full of glitches and everything as well too. That was a great video though. I'm not gonna lie. This guy, Modern Vintage Gamer, I'm gonna give him. He actually made a great SF2 video. How Street Fighter 2 cheats against you. That was actually pretty fun to watch. Yeah, but there were just some that was like, oh, I think I can. I think I can like kind of debate it. Like. Especially with like active frames that are involved, like Zangief sweep versus Ken sweep. I feel like Zangief sweep is just always like that is faster and is more active, right? So I think that's kind of common. But some other stuff, like obviously the charge stuff, the noogie, like, but like, and then even just jumping straight out the fireball. You know, the one he did fireball, he mistimed the fireball against Guile, so that was a mistimed on his end as well too. So, but it's a great video though. I mean, computer do be cheating Street Fighter 2, but the thing about Street Fighter 2 is that you can cheat the computer as well too. Like if you have Bison, you can literally just pick. You could like you know, anything with Bison playable by Champion Edition above. You could just Cycle Crusher, and the computer doesn't know how to stop Cycle Crusher. Once you get one Cycle Crusher knockdown, if you do a meaty Cycle Crusher, they don't block it. Like it's actually like they just get hit by every Cycle Crusher. So that's a, you know, it's an exploit. Yeah, like rest in peace to my homie Flash Gordon, like John Gordon. He was able to beat he was able to beat ST with one credit, beat Akuma as well too with every character in the game. So yeah, once you know the pattern, computer pattern, they just fall for it every single time. That's just normal, right? You just use Tatsu and Street Fighter 2 against CPU. I just did Fireball DP. Like if I played World Warrior, like you just do Fireball DP and they just get smoked by it because Trip Guard's there. The Fireball's so slow, you just walk behind it and you just sweep, and then they fall into the sweep, and then you rinse and repeat. Like sometimes the computer just doesn't adapt with that. Obviously, the harder jump characters is a problem, kind of probably like Vega from what you saw, but Vega did cheat it in this video. My man just did Half-Life off 2 hits. So that's in Street Fighter 4, you can beat the game on hardest just by mashing Lariat. See, it just be like that, right? Is there a fighting game where the AI feels human? Human? I mean, no, not really. I mean, I guess human, the closest is Street Fighter 6 CPU. If you put the CPU level 8, they actually play like a human. They do shimmies. They throw loop you. Like they literally do like the same strategies that you normally do as pro players. So, but usually computer, like it just CPUs in general, they were either too strong or too broken from back in the day, or like, you know, yeah, too unfair, or they just sucked. Like it was just so easy to beat the game. Because I guess so many people complained about it that they had to make the AI easy on the hardest difficulty. I hate when the AI is so easy. Like it just ruins. I think it just ruins the single player experience at that point. Humble Devil Dev says DM him for Twitter on a key. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I mean the game definitely looks really fun. That I would like to try. That's for sure. Definitely would like to try it. So we'll see how that goes. What's this? Marvel? Hugh Jackman versus Robert Downey Jr. What's this random thing you sent me? All right, if this sucks, I'll be upset. Come on, man. Wolverine the best character of the game, bro. Why you do that to poor Doom?
You know, every restaurant
Why you do that to poor Doom, bro?
Especially here in Las Vegas, the all-you-can-eat capital of the world. Hello, friends. It's me,
I'm watching my
Shane,
friend.
and I'm on a quest to
Tell
vlog
us
every
the
restaurant on the
Vegas
Las
with
Vegas
Shin.
Strip as well as downtown off Fremont Street.
Because I'm old.
233 in this week for number 234.
Man,
New York, Las
at least
Vegas,
do a different variation of the combo. Do drill claw. You know what I mean? At least added the drill claw in there. That would've been cool.
All right, everyone, and here we are seated at Tom's Watch Bar at the New York, Las Vegas. Really cool, modern-looking sports bar here. High tops and low tops for seating.
Wolverine is pretty
Plenty
busted.
of screens for your favorite sports programming. Now, with the Super Bowl coming up in about a month, I'm sure folks are making plans to come out to Las Vegas to watch the big game. And in addition to really great sports books, you've got really cool sports bars like this. A full-service bar, a lot of happy faces.
You just
and
wanted to
loud
land
lively
it?
Music. It's got a great vibe in here.
I feel like
Now,
I'm pretty sure you
regardless
land that
of
shit
all
the
about
whole
the
whole
food, let's take a
run.
look what they have to eat on the menu.
You going to Vegas for Super
Alrighty,
Bowl?
So here is your menu. It's Tom's Watch Bar. Let's
That's
take a look
kinda
at the
godlike.
Appetizers and starters to start. Looks like they've got nachos, both in adobo chicken and carne asada.
You never been to Evo? Can you tell me top 5 restaurants you gotta try
They've
Evo?
got,
All right.
chips
So it
and
depends on
queso,
your
tuna
pocket, how
tower.
deep your
Okay, this all
pockets
looks
are.
pretty nice.
But I recommend if
And
you
then
want to go
let's see,
fancy,
we
you go to
got the most
Momofuku
popular
at the
section.
at the
You've got
Cosmo,
ribs and prime rib dip.
Cosmopolitan.
Looks like some pasta dishes here as
Shoutouts
well.
dumplings if you're trying to be cheap, but the dumplings are actually
and some-
ridiculous.
yeah,
That's
all
at
really good
Spring
here.
Mountain.
Some jumbo wings here. Looks like 8 wings served for an order.
Mikaya,
What do we
it's
have
like
on
all you can eat
Alright, so we've
shabu
got burgers and
like
sandwiches on the back here.
barbecue, which is really good. That's
as
at
well
Spring
as
Mountain as well too.
tacos. You've got bowls as well as salads and greens.
What else?
You've
Those
got
3 are
sides
really
as well
good.
as beverages here.
Resorts World's
And they
food
apparently
court
have a colossal
is a
cheesecake
really
for
good
dessert.
food court.
Alrighty, so
All
a
Asian
pretty
food court,
good
like
looking
Southeast
sports
Asia
bar
food
menu
court.
here.
So
Tom's
I mean
bar
that gives you a lot of
showing
options to
you
choose
today,
from.
You know how it goes in my videos.
But it really
Every
depends.
restaurant
It's
is a
usually
buffet
either
you wanna
cheap
pay.
food or
We get a
expensive
nice
food,
variety
right?
together. We're gonna see what Tom's sold out.
Tacos El
Appetizers
Gordo
coming up first. I'll
is
see what
really
they were.
famous tourist taco, like Mexican authentic taco place that you could try as well too. That's near Evo. This is it's called
And welcome back,
Tom's
my
Watch
friends. Now, the
Bar.
appetizers got here. This is pretty
It's
good
somewhere on the
quality.
strip. I don't know where
I
on
got
the
their spinach
strip.
artichoke dip, as well as their fried cheese curds, their chicken adobo nachos, their pot stickers, and their ahi tuna tower. I'm definitely hungry, so I'm ready to do this. Let's go in. I'm gonna start things off with the pot stickers.
Yeah, Resorts World is
Served along with
godlike.
what I believe is soy sauce. We'll give it a dip here. And let's see how the pot stickers are today.
Oh, he don't like it.
Unfortunately, I can't say I'm the biggest fan of those.
He don't like it.
Now,
He
I'm
had
pretty
that
sure
face
these
like,
pot
oh,
stickers were
disgusting.
Pre-made, frozen, and delivered here, and they were just reheated. Personally, I don't like the texture of the wrapper. It feels very dehydrated and dried out. And then rehydrated, I can actually see why they probably completely doused this in the sauce. There's a certain gumminess to the wrapper that's really not all that enjoyable here. Not anything too complex, but it certainly does provide some flavors here. The filling in the pot stickers, I would say, is probably my biggest disappointment.
Tom's is near
The
Park
cabbage feels a bit
MGM.
mushy,
Okay.
and I believe there is
They are
chicken
some
inside,
sad
but
looking
unfortunately I can't
at
actually make out
dumplings.
any of its flavors. And the vegetables inside, especially that cabbage, just feels very wilted and not fresh. In general, I think the sauce is what's providing the most flavor here. Really, not too much of the dumpling itself is on display. I'd probably steer clear of those if I was coming here. Next up, the spinach and artichoke dip. A classic appetizer that I see in a lot of sports bars. And this is something I typically enjoy. We'll give it a nice little dip here. Spinach and artichoke dip.
I like spinach and artichoke. I like dips. I think dips are really good.
Oh yeah, that's good. Perfectly fine spinach and artichoke dip here. We'll start with the chips. We do have store-bought chips.
Store-bought
However,
chips,
they're
yeah.
not stale, perfectly fresh. And while I can't say that there's a very deep corn flavor, they are salted.
Can't wait
lightly,
to go back
and
to
so they're
Hong
not
Kong to
bland,
eat.
But really, the texture
You
is
like
what's
Hong
most
Kong?
inviting about these.
Not bad.
So I'm perfectly fine with that. The spinach and artichoke dip here is nice. A good cheesy crust has been developed, providing a bit of a nutty flavor, but also some richness, as well as a nice salinity. In general, the dip is very creamy, and while you can taste a little bit of that iron-like spinach flavor, I would say garlic is the predominating taste, which is definitely the star here, and working well for me. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing super complex here, but a perfectly fine spinach and artichoke dip, and I can certainly see myself enjoying one of those spinach and artichoke dips before a game here. Next up, the chicken adobo nachos. Nice big plate of nachos here, and they certainly didn't skimp on any of the meat. Hopefully this tastes good. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, it's good. Now these are the same chips that we saw earlier with the spinach and artichoke dip, and they're working fine here. Nice crisp, not too much of a robust corn flavor, but they are salted, and so they're not bland. I do like the crunch though, and that's what you need for nachos, so I'm happy
Frosty
with that.
Frostings
I'd say the
ST
cheese
Top
sauce
8s
here
on
is
YouTube?
okay.
Oh shit,
Personally,
I
I
might have
wish
to
this
check
was
that
A
out.
little bit more viscous, a little bit more thick. It's a tad on the watery side, and it is quite mild in flavor. I wouldn't mind if there was a little bit of additional spice or salinity to this, but it does have a nice richness overall, so it is working okay here in the nachos. I think the chicken adobo is certainly the star. It's a shredded chicken adobo, and so it's certainly tender. While I wouldn't exactly say it's ultra juicy, it's certainly not completely dry either.
Did you
Somewhere
enter
very much in the
ST,
middle.
Jimmy, or
I do
nah?
like the
You only
seasoning
entered
blend when it comes to the
2XKO.
adobo chicken. It has a bit of a smoky flavor up front, and a bit of a woodsy cinnamon-like flavor on the back end. It is a nice accenting flavor overall in these nachos, so I do like that just fine. A nice freshness coming from the pico.
Dog, you retired from ST? I mean, you could just enter for fun sometimes. I just be entering for fun sometimes.
Although personally, I wouldn't mind if there was just a splash of additional lime juice there. The jalapeno
It's been 8 years?
provide a
Nah,
nice kick
man.
Overall, all said and done, these are really solid nachos. If that
Your
cheese
hands,
sauce had a
your
little
hands
more of a
remember,
flavor, I think
okay,
I'd love
Jimmy?
these a lot more.
Your hands
Next up,
remember
the
how to
fried
play
cheese
Balrog.
curds.
Trust
Comes
me,
along with
I
two
know that
sauces,
for sure.
marinara and ranch. I think I'll give it a
That
dip
shit
in the
don't go
marinara
away.
here.
You know
Let's
that
see
shit
how
don't
these
go
fried cheese
away.
curds are. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Perfectly fine cheese curds here. Although similar to the pot stickers, I'm pretty certain that these were pre-packaged, frozen, and reheated here. That said, there was actually a very nice crunch when it came to the exterior of these cheese curds. A nice fried job. The breading is also relatively well seasoned, not bland at all. So the breading layer is working fine for me.
I know, I saw the
cheese inside is
cabin
quite
play
nice.
casuals
A very
immediately.
mild cheese.
Yeah, this is
Quite creamy
Tom's,
in
Rez.
texture as well. And the cheese itself is
Yep,
actually seasoned.
exactly.
It does
It-
have a nice salinity in the aftertaste.
Listen,
Pretty good cheese curds.
you gotta
here.
think of it like
I
this.
think the marinara sauce is okay.
If
It's a little
ST
tart for my
comes
taste.
back,
And you definitely have a pretty
like
strong
if
metallic
Capcom
tinge here,
Collection 3,
likely coming from the fact that the canned
and they make a
tomatoes have not been
they
neutralized
you know
with
they
either
take all the
sugar or
games that they
baking
made for
powder.
30th
It is
anniversary
relatively
edition,
well seasoned,
and they
though,
just
and I do like
repackage
the
that.
chunky
You
rust
playing?
preparation. So the marinara sauce, while
You
not my favorite, is
playing.
perfectly fine. The ranch dressing is
You
nice
know
here,
you
providing
playing.
some creamy richness as well as some tang, providing some cooling flavors, especially when it comes to the overall saltiness of the dish. Perfectly fine. cheese
Nah,
curds.
Jimmy gonna play it.
All right, my friends. Now the last bite to try. from
Jimmy
my
gonna play
appetizer
it.
round is gonna be their ahi tuna tower. Effectively, you're kind of
He
looking at
might
something like
make
a
he
sushi
might
roll
make
here,
a
except deconstructed and it's
burner
on a fork.
account though,
And this was one of their highlighted
just so he don't
appetizers,
just
so
so
I'm
you
hoping
so
it's
you
good.
can't
Let's
catch
give it
him
a shot.
playing. Yeah, he might make a burner account.
You know, I think I've got some
He
mixed feelings on
he
this
gonna name himself
one. This one looks good. In
UJB.
fact, it's almost everything.
He but who's
He's actually got
UJB?
pretty
Yo, I don't
solid
know.
rice
It's the
here.
first time, but
Not
his
too sticky or
boxer's
nothing,
nice though.
although especially for something like this, I think
UJB.
a
That's
hint of
gonna be the
vinegar
gamer
could be really
tag, huh?
welcome here. The avocado layer is good. I do like the creamy richness it provides. It's a very nice addition to the dish. And the tuna here is actually quite good.
And he
too.
gonna choose a
firm
different
texture,
color
mild
Balrog. So you're
flavor.
not gonna choose his main color. You're gonna choose
I
all.
actually do like the tuna.
I gotta make sure
Unfortunately,
nobody
I'm a
knows
big
it's me.
fan of the truffle oil that they've applied on top. It's the first thing you taste, and unfortunately, it doesn't necessarily meld into anything else. It's quite forward-facing and prominent up front all the way to the end. And so in general, it feels like the dish is a bit out of balance. I want to taste a lot more of that tuna in the bite, although I will say that the crispy onion straws on top do provide some additional texture, which is nice. While I think the ingredients here are actually pretty good, I think the flavor profile just needs to be a little bit more balanced when it comes to that truffle oil.
K-pot?
Now, it is served alongside a spicy
Oh,
mayo,
I've been to
and that
K-pop
sauce
before.
addition certainly
Yeah,
helps
the
the overall
K-pot's a
balance.
chain
While
though,
the spice from the mayo
Senrin.
helps to neutralize it
Yeah,
a
I've been to
little bit.
K-pop
The
before.
truffle oil flavor definitely comes back in the aftertaste, and so I really wish that it found a good layer with these flavors to not be so overpowering with that truffle. All right, my friends, so that's everything that I'm trying from the appetizer round. I'm joined by a buddy, so we're going to continue working through this, and we'll do our first round of entrees. Don't go out, be right
I like
back.
K-pop. Yo, no, I got some good. We got some good restaurants in Vancouver. That shit's godlike.
And welcome back, everyone. Now my first round of entrees just got here. With my first round, I decided to try a lot of handhelds. Let me give you a view. I got their prime rib dip as well as their Impossible Burger, as well as the carne asada tacos. Some really tasty looking dishes here. Let's give them a try. First off, the prime rib dip. This, I'm told, is one of the specialties
Prime
here
rib
at Tom's
dip,
Watch Bar.
huh?
And it comes
You know,
along
I
with
never
ribs
had a
like this.
prime
We'll give
rib
it a dip.
dip.
And let's see how it
Never had a
is.
prime rib dip. Because I want to eat prime rib. Like, you know, not a prime rib dip.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Oh, this is a very tasty sandwich. I'm definitely enjoying this one a lot. All the elements here are actually really good and working together very well. This bun is super soft, incredibly buttery, ever so slightly sweet, and while it's lightly toasted in the center,
Yeah,
it
this is
just
near the
overall has
Park
a nice spongy
MGM,
texture
Rez.
to it. The bread alone here is actually already quite good. A nice flavorful prime rib dip as well. I do like the prime rib in the sandwich quite a bit. It is fairly tender, although ever so slightly on the chewy side, but it is very moist, not dry at all, and it does have a very nice flavor to it. Good beefy taste, it's been seasoned well. In general, I actually really like the prime rib here. They're using a Havarti cheese, which does have a slight tang and a nice mild richness to it. The sandwich itself is simple, but it's very, very good. I think what takes it over the top is actually the inclusion of this jus. The jus is actually much more of a gravy than jus that I'm used to. Certainly much more viscous than a liquid. And it not only coats the sandwich very well, but it actually has a very savory, salty flavor. It's actually a very nicely developed jus. I definitely like how it tastes. It's also served alongside some horseradish cream, providing a little bit of bite if you require. But I think on its own, along with that jus, is actually really, really good.
Quite a flavorful bite here at Tom's. Next up, carne asada tacos. You have your choice between corn or flour tortillas. I went with flour tortillas here, and I certainly love a good carne asada taco. Let's see how they are
Bro,
here at
what?
Tom's
That
Watch
the
Bar.
avocado is huge, though. I mean, I'm all about avocado, but that shit is a huge avocado, a piece of avocado on a taco.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Decent carne asada taco here. A nice soft flour tortilla, grilled well. It has a good elasticity to it, but quite neutral in flavor. A pretty standard flour tortilla here, but it's doing its job fine.
It looks
I think the carne
looks
asada is pretty
dry.
decent. It actually does have very good flavor, a little bit peppery, but you also can make out a little bit of tang, as well as some of the smoky flavors you're expecting. Overall, a decent savory flavor coming from that carne asada. Unfortunately, I will say that the carne asada meat is actually quite dry.
Yeah.
While it's not chewy and decently tender, I certainly wish this carne asada steak was a lot more juicy. The produce here is fresh, providing some nice healthy crunch, and a creamy richness coming from the avocado. While there is some Oaxaca cheese in here, I can't necessarily say I can make out its flavors all that well, but that's not too much of a detractor.
Yeah, the
just
tacos
because
look
the
kinda
carne
sus,
asada
right?
does taste pretty good. Overall, not bad. I just wish that the carne asada was a lot juicier for me to enjoy this thoroughly. Next up, the All-American Burger. A very simple looking burger here. I think pickles is the only vegetable in sight, and I guess this is a telltale symbol of America. No vegetables, right? Let's see how it tastes.
No vegetables, right? I love ghetto
that's pretty
truck.
A solid
street
burger here at
tacos.
Tom's Watch Bar.
Ghetto
This is about as
truck
classic as it
street
comes.
tacos
A soft
is
burger
so
bun, toasted
good.
nicely in the center with a good spread of butter, a perfectly acceptable burger bun. I actually do like the burger patty here. This burger was prepared medium well, but it's still relatively juicy, and it did get a nice crust developed, providing some good Maillard reaction, as well as a smokiness to the seasoning blend. American cheese is the perfect cheese for a burger like this, melty, rich, and a nice salty flavor, and the pickles here work fine, delivering a sour tang. Ketchup and mustard are the sauces in this burger. Just a very classic American flavor combination, and all the elements come together perfectly fine. That's a solid burger right there. Next up, Impossible Burger. If you watch the channel enough, you know that I like to show a good variety. especially for
Impossible
those with
Burger.
dietary
Impossible
restrictions.
Burger is nice.
For my vegetarians out there, this is the Impossible Burger for you. Let's see how it is at Tom's Watch Bar. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, a solid vegetarian burger here. This all works well. Same burger bun that we saw earlier with the All-American Burger. Nicely toasted, super soft, working well here. The Impossible patty is actually quite good. It's been very well seasoned, a nice peppery kick to this, and it's been cooked nicely. It's quite juicy and moist in the center, and while it does have a nice crust on the outside, the inside is meaty in texture and very enjoyable. There's a fair amount of umami in this particular Impossible patty. A very straightforward umami soy sauce flavor toward the end of the bite.
I like
That's
Impossible
actually
Burgers.
pretty good.
Impossible Burgers
I
are
like
pretty
that just
yum.
fine. The produce here at Tom's Watch Bar has been perfectly good so far. Fresh lettuce, good bite from that onion, and the tomato provides some nice natural sweetness. The produce itself has also been lightly seasoned, providing some good flavors. This is coming together just fine. Solid Impossible Burger here at Tom's. All right, my friends, so the last sandwich to try is gonna be their California Club. Now you can get this both grilled and fried chicken breast. I decided to go fried to be all American here. Let's see how it is. Oh yeah, that's good. Tasty chicken sandwich at
Yeah,
Tom's.
looks
I'm
good.
actually really enjoying this one. Again, it's the same burger bun that we saw with the previous two sandwiches. Slightly sweet, very soft, toasted in the center with a nice amount of butter. Perfectly fine bun here. Again, the produce here has been perfectly fine. Nice, fresh, healthy lettuce. Good sweetness coming from the tomato. And I actually really like the creamy richness coming from this avocado. The fried chicken breast here is actually quite good. A very nice breading to this fried chicken. It's crispy, it's light, it's also been very well seasoned, both texturally as well as flavor. I like the breading on the chicken a lot. The chicken itself is also quite good, very juicy and very tender. You can also taste this pickle juice brining that this chicken went through, and I'm actually liking that a lot. It's a technique that I've used for my own fried chicken, and so it's something that I can recognize relatively easily when I try
A good
it
chicken
outside.
sandwich is really
A layer of
yummy.
Mayonnaise provides richness here, and an extra layer of moisture to make the sandwich enjoyable. That's a solid chicken sandwich right there.
So he orders a lot
Next
of
up, we're gonna go
food,
in
but
on some
like
sides,
he
starting
doesn't.
with the
He
French
just takes
fries.
usually 1-2
You have an
bites and then
option
moves
between
on.
Fries, tots, mac and cheese,
He'll
loaded
just
fries,
save it
loaded
for like
tots, and I tried to get as many as I could
he'll just
here.
save
We're
it for
gonna start with the
leftovers
French
for like
fries.
the week.
Let's see how they are.
And he usually has friends to eat the rest of the food that comes with him.
Oh yeah, not bad. Yeah, these are decent French fries, but nothing to write home about. Like some of their food, I'm fairly certain that this was prepackaged and frozen. It doesn't have the greatest texture. Personally, I wish these were much more crispy, but really it comes to the interior. There's not a lot of that pillowy center that I'm looking for. It's actually quite dense and chewy.
A very simple seasoning of salt is applied, and that's all fine. I wouldn't say these taste bland by any means, but the texture leaves a lot to be desired, and the flavor, while it isn't exactly super robust, it's a relatively muted French fry flavor. I think these are just okay. Next up, tater tots. Good looking tater tot here, and I'm certainly a fan of tots. Let's give them a shot. Oh yeah, it's good. Very enjoyable tater tot. I'm finding myself liking these way more than the French fries. Excellent crisp to the outside. Texture alone, these are just so much better than the French fries. Much more of a pillowy center here when it comes to the potato as well, and a decent potato flavor. Seasoned simply with salt. It doesn't actually require all that much more. Perfect fry job, good flavors. I've liked these tots just
Tater
fine.
tots look good.
Personally, for me, I'd definitely be going for the tots over the fries here. Next up, mac and cheese.
I'm certainly a fan of corkscrew pasta, and so I'm liking the look of this.
But let's see how it tastes. Can't say I'm the biggest fan of this one.
Not the best mac and cheese I've had, unfortunately. Although I will start with the positive. I do like the cook on the corkscrew pasta. It's actually a lot closer to al dente than I was expecting. Given that it's been baked, I was expecting much more mushy pasta here, but there's actually a firm chew to this. I do like that. Now, unfortunately, the cheese sauce leaves a lot to be desired. While the cheese is quite mild, and there's a decent richness here, unfortunately, it's far too bland. It very much just tastes like milk and noodles. I think a bit more of a sharper flavor here would go a long way. Maybe a different cheese blend would work, but as it currently stands, I think the flavors just aren't all that potent enough to compete with anything else that you might include with this as a side.
I think I'd probably end up steering clear of the mac and cheese, to be honest with you. All right, my friends, now the last side to try from this first round of entrees is gonna be their loaded fries. I'm not gonna lie, having known what I know now, I kinda wish I got the loaded tots instead, but at least we'll get to see what the toppings are like here. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, not bad. Well, the toppings certainly add to the French fries.
Bro, that
but
topping
you
look
already kinda know my thoughts
ass.
on the fries here.
Oh man, that
Unfortunately, not
look
anywhere
garbage,
near
that
good.
topping.
The texture is still quite lacking, and I do wish that potato flavor was a little bit more robust, but ultimately it's just kind of a vessel here when it comes to the other flavors, so it's a little bit more forgivable. They're using the same cheese sauce that we had earlier with the nachos, and it's actually quite good. I can taste a little bit more of their flavor here in this particular form factor, and I do like the mild hint of heat that's actually in this cheese sauce. A nice salty flavor.
That should
along with
look
some heat.
ass.
I like the cheese sauce here just fine. The smoky salinity of the bacon certainly provides a nice accent as well.
It's like they
But I do
just
think
pour
this
that shit and
overall is
then-
a little bit too savory.
Alright, ship it.
Personally, I wouldn't mind if you had a dollop of sour cream to help smooth things out and even out the flavors a bit. Otherwise, not bad though.
But I would definitely be getting the tots over the fries every day of the week here. All right, everyone, so that's all of the food from this first round of entrees. My buddy and I continue working on this and box a lot of it to go, and we'll do our second round. I'll be right back. And welcome back, my friends. Now it's time for my second round of entrees. With my second round, I decided to try a lot of their favorites.
I got a half rack of their ribs.
Damn!
Chicken and cornbread pancakes.
He's still
their
going?
chicken pasta, as well as their fish and chips.
Another round of entrees. You know what time it is? Let's do this.
Holy
We'll kick
shit.
things off with the ribs.
I got a half rack of their barbecue ribs here, and a nice looking bone off the top.
Let's see how it is.
That rib looked good though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that should
Solid
look.
ribs at Tom's Watch
that
Party.
should look
A very
good.
straightforward recipe, but it's done well. The pork meat is tender here. Nice soft ribs, relatively juicy as well. No real issues when it comes to the cook. You can even notice a smoke ring here, and you do get that smoky flavor. In general, I like the preparation on these ribs. It's decently seasoned, and I do like the barbecue sauce as well. It's sweet, tangy, and bold, and it's been caramelized nicely.
Yeah, he'd definitely be taking one bite share of rest,
Out of the
JWong.
ordinary, but these are very enjoyable ribs.
I happen to really enjoy barbecue ribs, and that's a solid entry. I like those just fine. Next up, the buffalo chicken pasta.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, looking at this looks exactly like the mac and cheese side I had earlier, so I'm not all that thrilled about this one. But maybe the buffalo chicken will add a lot.
Let's do this one for science. Oh yeah, okay, not bad.
Well, you already know my thoughts on the mac and cheese. And
You know what those fried chicken, those buffalo chicken bite looks like? They look like they're from
There's a
KFC.
decently firm chew to the cavatappi, but my critique of the cheese sauce stands. I do think it's a bit on the mild and bland side. Thankfully, there's actually a lot of flavor when it comes to the buffalo chicken. It's spicy, slightly tangy, and there's actually a fair amount of salt here. I think on their own, they actually might be a little bit overpowering. But in addition to this mild mac and cheese, it actually does melt together quite well. I don't know if I can really say that I would recommend the mac and cheese dishes here.
This
but
dude has
if you
10
were to
bites,
get
watch
it,
him
make
eat
sure
all
you
this
get a
shit in
protein
front
on
of him,
top.
waiting
It
for his
does make a
scraps.
world of difference. I'm certainly glad that hit
Yeah.
better than where I was thinking. Next up, the fish and chips. This is going out to my pescatarians out there. I've got a nice little dip into the tartar sauce. Let's see how it is. Oh yeah, not bad. It's a pretty decent piece of fried fish, but I am pretty sure, again, like some of their other foods here, this was prepackaged and frozen. That said, it has been reheated well, a healthy crisp to that exterior, in fact, a very satisfying crunch, and that breading has been well seasoned. In fact, there's a very deep beer flavor here. You get a lot of the hops and a bit of that bitterness. I think the beer flavor in the batter is actually the most forward-facing flavor here. I actually wouldn't mind if that was dialed back just a tad. While the fish inside isn't complete mush, I wouldn't exactly call it super flaky either. It's a little bit somewhere in between, and texture-wise, it does leave a little bit to be desired.
It looks too
It does
fried,
have
no?
a mild flavor though, nothing fishy here, and decently seasoned as well. Overall, I would say this is a relatively mid piece of fried fish. I do like the tartar sauce. It's creamy, thick, and rich, and it does have a nice tang to it. A very classic but straightforward tartar sauce working just fine for that fish. While I wouldn't say this is anything spectacular, it certainly isn't anything terrible either. Just very middle of the road fish right there. Now we've already tried the chips part of the fish and chips equation, so next up we're going to go in on the coleslaw. The other included side when it comes to this particular entree, we've got a nice little forkful here. Now let's see how the coleslaw is today.
Ew, I don't like coleslaw. Do you guys like coleslaw? Because I'm not a fan of coleslaw at all.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. That's actually a decent coleslaw. Maybe just one element keeping it from being great. But overall, I do like the recipe. The cabbage is fresh. Nice healthy crisp there. Although I will say the vegetable medley here is actually very limited. You basically got normal cabbage and red cabbage. That said, I actually do like the dressing here. It's light, ever so slightly creamy, but it's very sweet and well seasoned. I think the only thing that it's missing is a healthy dose of black pepper. Personally, while it does have some nice sweetness and tang, I
Bros
want
are
just a
not
little bit
dog.
of balance coming
You
from
love a
bit of
good
kick.
slaw,
Overall, though,
but
pretty
like,
enjoyable
but
coleslaw
naturally,
here. Certainly better than some of the
coleslaw
others
kind of
on the
ass
show.
though, right?
All right, my friends, now the last bite that I'm trying for my entrees today is going to be their chicken and waffle.
I think I said chicken and waffles, but I think this is actually more like a chicken and cornbread pancake. I've got both on the fork.
Let's give it a bite.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's actually a pretty tasty entree here. Both
Oh, yeah,
elements
that's
are actually
good.
pretty good. Relatively straightforward chicken strip, a nice airy, crispy breading, a little bit more of a smoky seasoning blend here than I've had with the
Can't
other
be all
chicken.
that mayo.
And I do
Yeah,
like
that was
just
it was a
fine.
lot of
The
mayo.
chicken inside is moist and tender, and this chicken as well has also had that pickle juice brining. Overall, pretty good flavors when it comes to the fried chicken at Tom's. I like that just fine. This cornbread pancake is actually pretty good. Slightly crispy on the outside, but very dense and cakey in the center. Personally, I wouldn't mind if there's a little bit more moisture here. It is a tad on the dry side. Even for cornbread, I wouldn't mind just a little bit of additional richness. The corn flavor is certainly pronounced here though, and there is a nice mild sweetness when it comes to this cornbread pancake. I think both of these together go pretty well. And you can add some maple syrup on top if you want an additional flavor. I actually like this just fine.
A tasty chicken and pancake dish right there. All right, my friends, so that's all of the food I'm trying today. In just a few more bites, I'm going to box this all up to go, and then we'll do some dessert next. Don't go anywhere, because sweets are coming up. And welcome back, everyone. Now my food is all boxed up and good to go, so it's time for some sweets. Let me remind you what they have here for dessert.
It's only one option, and it's their colossal cheesecake.
I love cheesecake.
Served along with your choice of chocolate, caramel, or raspberry sauce.
And if you watch the channel enough, you know I love a good cheesecake, so I've got my order in, and for all of you at home, I'm gonna make it appear right now. And here it is, everyone, it's their cheesecake.
Now, maybe I'll be the first to challenge the colossal claim. I think I've seen bigger
Bro,
slices
that
of
is-
cheesecake than
that's
this,
not
But
colossal.
certainly not a small slice either. But I do have a little bit of raspberry sauce.
What
poured
makes
on
it
top.
colossal? I
And
thought it
must
was gonna be
admit, I
tall
am
as hell.
super full, but there's always just a little bit of room for some dessert, right? Let's activate the dessert stomach. Give this a try.
He
Oh
likes
yeah, it's
it.
good.
Oh, this is certainly a solid, enjoyable cheesecake. I'm definitely enjoying this one. Love the graham cracker crust. Perfect mixture of graham cracker, butter, and sugar. Very tight ratios. I love the texture as well as the flavor. A nice rich sweetness there. We're already off to a great start with a good crust on this cheesecake. The cheesecake
Yeah, me
layer
too.
is
I'm a
actually
big
also quite good. Very
basic
creamy,
cheesecake
although
lover.
would say
I
a
don't
little bit
need
lighter
flavored
than other
cheesecake.
cheesecakes
The
I've
only
had.
one that would
I
take
don't
over
feel
like
super
flavored
heavy
cheesecake is
after eating this
strawberry.
one, which is actually quite
Well,
refreshing
strawberry
and
cheesecake and
enjoyable.
regular cheesecake
A bit
is
of a
like
sour
my two
tang here,
favorites.
as you would expect
And
from
then
a
obviously
cream
seasonal
cheesecake,
pumpkin
but a
cheesecake is
beautiful sweetness as
ridiculous.
well. One thing to note is that this isn't overly sweet, which really allows you to appreciate sauces that you include. I do like the raspberry sauce here, a bit of a tart fruity sweetness from that, and you do get a nice nutty sweetness coming from the caramel here too. The cream cheese layer is smooth and rich, and all of the flavors here come together nicely. I wouldn't say it's
Never had
anything
pumpkin?
ultra
No, you
special,
need to
but
get
it's
pumpkin
certainly a
cheesecake.
solid
Next time-
cheesecake. I like that just fine.
Next time you see pumpkin cheesecake, get that shit. Yo, Biscoff.
All the food you saw in the video today came
Yo,
out to
McDonald's
$337
Canada had a
before tips,
Biscoff
and my buddy and I
McFlurry.
certainly had a good time.
It was
I'd say the
crack.
chicken nachos were probably my favorite
It was
appetizer
so
of the day.
crack.
The prime
And
rib
then
dip was
they just
easily the
they
best
just
bite
sold
that I
out.
took during dinner
They
tonight.
never had
Although
Biscoff
for my second round of entrees, I'd say
Biscoff
the chicken
McFlurry
and
ever
cornbread
again. Made me
pancake took the
sad.
show. I really had no issues when it came to
Uncle
the cheesecake
Tetsu,
tonight.
it's okay.
And in general, I think you've got some
I think
pretty
Japanese
decent
cheesecake
sports
is not
bar
better
eats here
than
at Tom's
American
Watch Bar.
cheesecake.
If you've been interested in Tom's
American
Watch Bar,
cheesecake is way
I
better
hope
than
this
Japanese
video was
cheesecake.
informative for you. All right, my friends, now that's going to do it for this week's video. Right
Cheesecake Factory should have it. Yeah, I think Cheesecake Factory should have it. Yeah, I think so.
You know, every restaurant
Yeah, no, he orders a bunch of stuff in general. Yeah, he usually orders a shit ton of food and then tries to review it just so like, because you know how other food vloggers, they'll just do like 3 dishes and then that's it. Dude, he'll do like 10 dishes so you see the variety.
I'm 235 in, and this week for number 236, coming to you from the Excalibur, Las Vegas, where I'm taking you inside Buca de
Ooh,
Beppo.
I love
Really happy
Buca.
to have you along. I'll see you inside.
Buca de Beppo is like, I know it's not high quality Italian food, but like
All right, my friends. So here
I
you can
like
see
Buca
Buca de
personally.
Beppo at
I'm
Excalibur,
a
Las
fan of
Vegas.
Buca
Now,
personally.
This is a chain Italian restaurant. However, it's the first time I've been to the one here at the Excalibur. It's actually been a handful of years since I've been to Buca de Beppo.
Yeah,
but I do
Buca
recall
dishes
the
are
first time being
huge.
my junior year prom in high school. Back then, I thought this was the fanciest restaurant in the entire world. And looking in my adult life, I still think this place has a lot
Yeah, I
of
definitely
charm.
want to check out
Old school
Combo
Italian
Devils.
stylings with a bright, inviting atmosphere. I do like the tall ceilings. And they've got some pretty fun, festive music playing. A nice and chill vibe in here. Now, regardless of the vibes, you know it's all about the food for me, so let's take a look what they have to eat on the menu. Alrighty, so let's start off with the beverage menu here. Looks like some cocktails up top.
I get the spicy chicken
A
rigatoni.
spritz, a
I
margarita, as well
always
as a
get the
martini
spicy
there.
chicken rigatoni.
Some crafted cocktails here
Spicy
as well. Feel free
chicken
to take a pause in the
rigatoni
video if you'd like
is
to take a closer look at these
so
drinks.
good.
Sangrias and punch bowls, these serve 2 to 4. And that's one of the big things about Buca de Beppo is that they serve enormous portions. Draft and bottled beer here as well. Let's take a flip on over to the other side. Here's their wines. Got
I feel like I
something
never
super
order
fruity up
alcoholic
top,
drinks
full
anymore.
and smooth down there for the whites.
It's definitely not like a thing for
Here's
me
your
anymore.
list of reds. Your sparkling and your rosés down here. And that's the beverage list. Now, it does happen to be the day after New Year's. I'm just a little bit hungover, so I don't think I'm going to be doing any drinking today.
Hey, you been
Let's see
drinking?
what they have to eat next. So here is your menu at Buca de Beppo. Let's take a look inside. Here is the appetizer menu. And again, they have both regular and Buca big size. Even their regular is made to share for 3 to 4 people, but their big size is for 5 to 6. But all of your starters there. Ooh, okay, the platter has 3 of their most famous. That's nice. Some shareable sides as well as pizzas and soups and salads here. So all different types of pizzas, about 5 different salads, as well as some soup, and some shareable sides there as well. And then we'll take a look at
Yeah,
the
I mean this is
entrees that they have
Vegas
available.
prices, baby.
A lot of pasta classics, chicken marsala, chicken parm, eggplant parm, and then their specialty pastas here, lasagna, rigatoni, carbonara, all looking pretty good. We have some stuffed pastas here, stuffed shells, manicotti, ravioli, and the like. Some more of those traditional dishes here, spaghetti marinara, baked ziti, fettuccine alfredo. And then they also have some fresh breads here as well, mozzarella garlic bread as well as a garlic bread. Now it is a Friday, so it does They do have lunch specials available Monday through Friday. On the weekdays served till 3 p.m. So this is what's gonna allow me to actually try a lot without having just mountains and mountains of food. But here are your pastas. Looks like 7 different pastas here for lunch. Your soups and salads here. You've got one sandwich
Spicy
as well as
chicken
those fresh
rigatoni.
breads.
You bumped into me at the Twice
Entrees
concert.
as well.
Oh, bro, that Twice concert was OD, right?
And then looks like we have your desserts as well as your drinks down here. They're serving Pepsi products. And,
Mad OD.
looks like 4
Yeah,
desserts
that
here
shit
as
was
well.
godlike. I went both
But
days.
a nice little Italian
I
menu
went
here
Saturday and Sunday.
at Buca di Beppo. Now looking through that menu actually brought back a lot of old school memories, but so many years since I've been back to a Buca di Beppo, and so I'm glad to try the one here at the Excalibur. And you know how it goes in my videos. Every restaurant is a buffet if you want to pay. We get a nice variety, and together we're going to see what Buca's all about. Appetizer coming up first.
No, we trying to watch Twice, bro. Nobody trying to do that. There, trying to watch Twice. Let's go, Bat Blood. How you doing?
And welcome back, my friends. Now my appetizer just got here. This is looking pretty good. Let me give you a view. I got a bowl of their soup of the day, which happens to be their minestrone, their Buca Trio platter with fried calamari, mozzarella, and spicy shrimp, and a side Caesar salad. A nice way to start off my Italian lunch here. Let's
Yeah,
go
he should
in.
get the
We'll
sausage.
kick things off with the soup of the day.
The sausage,
Pretty
the
classic
side
Italian
sausage
soup,
is really
minestrone.
good.
It's effectively a tomato-based vegetarian soup. And the first bite of Buca, let's give it a try.
Bro, this is like 2 weeks of leftover. Buca de Beppo? No, this is a Buca de Beppo
Oh, yeah,
in
not bad.
Vegas.
Yeah, decent minestrone soup here.
Yeah,
Starting
this is
with the
my
soup
friend's
basics.
food
It is a
vlog
tad
channel.
on the watery side.
I just
Personally,
like
wouldn't
watching
mind
his
if
food
this was
vlog
just a little
channel.
bit more viscous.
Bro, I love
Perhaps
Buca
it's because
Suspect.
early
It's kind
in
of
the
like
day
one of
and
my
over
like
time, this should reduce on its own
guilty
after staying on the
pleasures.
stove. But I do think the issue with the consistency also manifests a bit in the flavor. I wouldn't necessarily say it's bland, but I do think it's a tad watered down. Over time, as this cooks, it should actually concentrate these flavors a lot better. But the earliest version does seem to be a little bit
I
lacking.
agree, Bat
Even
Blood.
that said,
I'm
it's
more
certainly not
cream than
bland.
tomato.
There's some decent flavor here, a nice savory sweetness coming from the tomato base, and a solid basis of herbs and spices. I can certainly make out a little bit of garlic and thyme here. The vegetables are perfectly fine. They have been perfectly stewed, nice and soft, although I will say their flavors aren't exactly forward-facing. I think the bitterness from the green beans is really the only thing that comes through. The other vegetables have more or less taken on the flavors of the soup base. Again, I don't think this
Bro,
is bad at all.
run the
Just a
sets at
handful more hours on the
KBBQ?
stove to cook down a little bit and reduce, and I think this would actually taste pretty good. But I suppose this is the price you pay for being one of the first ones here for lunch. Next up, we're going to go in on the Buca Trio platter. This is 3 of their most popular appetizers: the spicy shrimp.
I never
the fried
had the
mozzarella, as well as
spicy
the
shrimp.
calamari. And we'll start things off with the
Not
mozzarella.
gonna lie, that triple
Nice
appetizer
little
look
mozzarella triangle
ass.
served in sauce, and I do love a good fried mozzarella. Let's see how it is here at Buca.
What's good, Rock Man? How you doing, man?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, totally decent fried mozzarella here. Nothing out of the ordinary, but it's been executed well and it tastes fine. A nice crisp to this breading. Certainly a good fried job. I like the texture, and there's some pretty decent flavor here too. It has been seasoned well, although relatively simply.
I'm not a fan
The
of
cheese inside
fried
is nice.
mozzarella. I feel like
Has
it's
a
just
mild
too.
flavor, a decent salinity to
too
it,
much.
Although I do think it could use a little bit more in that stretch factor. Although maybe I just waited a little bit too long to go in on it.
Yeah, too
And
heavy,
that said, I
right?
do think the parm cheese on top actually provides a nice salty flavor, and the marinara sauce underneath does provide some good accents. It is a bit of a sweeter marinara sauce. Personally, I prefer more of a savory one, but there's actually a fair amount of Parmesan cheese that's been mixed into the sauce as well, so that does provide a little bit more of that salinity I'm looking for. Overall, not bad at all, but again, very, very straightforward when it comes to the flavors. But I don't know if I necessarily need my mozzarella sticks to be super exotic. Next up, we'll go in on the spicy shrimp. Not sure if I've had this one before at an Italian restaurant, but I certainly love shrimp and I like spice too. So let's see how this recipe is here at Buca.
You love mozzarella sticks? Nah, yeah, not me. You know what needs to
yeah,
go
not bad.
back?
Oh, this is a
What do you
pretty
mean,
decent
come back?
recipe.
Like Fighting X
Although I will
Lair?
say there's something
Yeah,
keeping
I
it from
agree.
being
Fighting
good.
X Lair is godlike.
Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of the breading. Now, this shrimp hasn't actually been sitting here all that long. However, given that it's
Nah,
drenched
I'm
in the
not-
spicy
I don't like-
sauce,
I don't
the
really care
texture is
about
actually severely lacking.
fried
Very
cheese.
little crunch here, and that's ultimately not leading to a very satisfying bite. That said, I do like the cook on the shrimp. It's actually quite plump and succulent inside.
Yeah, I
You
made a
actually do
video
get
about
bit of
that,
sweet
a
briny
few weeks
flavor.
ago.
That I do enjoy.
That people should
I
pick it
wouldn't
up.
necessarily
And
say
you
it's
get access to the
super
beta.
spicy either. While spices in the name,
They're like
it's certainly not
their
all
beta
that
that they
much
have
heat.
if you
Just
own
a
the
little bit of
game.
kick on the back end, In fact, I
Pretty
would
good
say it's a
deal.
little bit more
It's just
rich and creamy
nobody's
up
just
front
online
than
though.
it
So
is
it's
spicy.
more of a Discord
I
fighter,
personally
right?
wish the spicy sauce had a little bit more of a savory nature to it, maybe a little bit more
This shit
garlic.
does look
I
like
do
from
think it's
Panda
a little bit
Express, I
one note
agree.
when it comes to the end of the bite, but I do like the fact that the flavor of the shrimp isn't completely lost here. And ultimately, really, it's the texture when it comes to that breading. I wish I got this one. It was a lot crunchier. Now, the last bite to try from the trio is going to be their calamari. You'll kind of see calamari at every Italian restaurant nowadays.
Yeah,
I'll
calamari.
give this a nice little dip into the marinara sauce. See how the calamari is here, Ibuka.
Yeah, the Vegas Buka set is as Lex.
Yeah, you know, I'd say that's just okay. Yeah, it's decent calamari, but I wouldn't say anything special here. I do like the texture on the exterior, a nice light healthy crunch to that. However, I do think it's a tad on the bland side. I personally wouldn't mind if there was a lot more seasoning in this breading. The calamari inside is okay. It's a tad on the chewy side. Personally, I wish that was a little bit more bouncy, but the flavor of the squid certainly is coming through. and so that is a
Bouncy!
plus. This is the same marinara sauce that we saw earlier with the fried mozzarella. And as mentioned there, it's a little bit on the sweeter side, although I do think that works a little bit better with the calamari than it did with the fried mozzarella. And they've also added some additional pepper flakes into this particular marinara sauce to give that extra spice, because I do think it needs that extra dimension when it comes to this calamari. Because the calamari on its own is actually quite bland, the sauce is a bit of a requirement here. So personally, I wish it was just a
You
little
heard
bit better
ST
seasoned
making
so
a
that I could
comeback?
enjoy
Wait,
without
what?
that sauce. All right, everyone.
Where'd you come from?
Appetizer round is gonna be their Caesar salad. I got a nice little side Caesar here because I figured it's gonna be a lot of rich food, so maybe some greens would help. Let's give this a shot.
Asian salt and pepper squid is so godlike. Yeah, Asian is ridiculous. ST?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, about
You
as
been
standard
here?
of Caesar salads you're gonna get. All the elements are perfectly normal and perfectly acceptable.
You was talking
Nice,
about
healthy,
Jim
crisp,
about
just
that
normal
was
lettuce.
like 30
However,
minutes
maybe
ago.
a
Where
few
was
of those
you?
leaves feel a little bit wilted.
That was mad long
Overall, still a
ago.
healthy crisp. No real issues when it comes to the produce. I do like the croutons. just
Pierogi,
fine. They do
what's
have a
good?
Nice crisp to them, as well as a bit of a nutty flavor. They have been seasoned.
Oh, man,
A
that
little bit
was
of garlic in those
way
croutons
long
also.
ago.
They certainly don't taste bad. A very standard Caesar dressing has been applied here. It's creamy, it's rich, it has a nice tanginess as well. The salad has been nice.
can't play games and listen?
For me, I would say I would like a
Bro,
little
you
bit
just
more
so you
black pepper
you
in the
remember
recipe, but
that
that's more
shit
of a
for 30
personal
minutes.
taste.
That shit was in your head.
Overall,
Like,
this is
oh
about
man, I
as
can't wait for
standard
this
Caesar salad as
for
you're
this level to be
gonna get.
over,
Standard means
so I can
it's
ask
really
Justin about
acceptable,
this
but perfectly
ST.
fine by me. All right, my friends, now that's all the appetizers I'm trying today. I'm joined by a buddy, so we're going to continue working through this, and when we return, will be our first round of entrees. Don't go, I'll be right back.
I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. When every time he introduced the buddies,
Of entrees, as I'm trying today, I'm
right,
joined by
and they do the oh hey what's up, it looked like it's not AI, but I mean yeah, it could be AI, but you know like those stock videos where you have like those like random people to just add flavor. The way he's waving, it just feels like he's not his friend, bro. It just feels like he just took. It's like, oh, this was an available video on the internet at the same booth that he's at. You know what I
buddy
mean?
with the bowl, so that's perfectly fine by me. All right, my friends, now that's all the appetizers
Right, you know
I'm
what I
trying
mean?
today. I'm joined by a buddy, so we're
Like-
going to continue working through this, and when we return, will be our first round of entrees. Don't go, I'll be right back.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I'm dying. That's good. Burger joint, McDonald's.
Welcome back, my friends. Now, my first round of
That-
entrees
that's
just got here. This
the
one's
good-
pretty
the good burger
Pretty
joint in my
Their
area.
meatball sub with French fries. Their lemon chicken with fettuccine alfredo. Their salmon with broccoli.
Bro, he did
their
the
chicken
wave and he
parm with
did the
spaghetti,
smile and
as well as
everything,
their
lo.
eggplant
He
parmesan
sold that
with
shit.
beans. Some pretty good looking dishes here. Let's give them a try. First bite we're going to try is going to be the eggplant parm. We've got a triple stacked eggplant here. Nice little layers. Hopefully it tastes good. Let's see how it is.
Oh, classics. Gone Legends Dark Legacy.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. This is
I
pretty decent
love
eggplant parm. I think I'm enjoying most of this.
Gone Legends Dark
Love
Legacy.
The crisp on the batter when it comes to the eggplant. Despite the fact that it's absolutely drowning in this tomato sauce, it's still relatively crispy, and it's actually been well seasoned also. Much more seasoned than the mozzarella I had earlier. There's a nice salty flavor to that. The
Yeah,
eggplant
exactly.
itself is also quite nice.
Infomercial
It's been
actor
cooked
positive.
thoroughly. It does have a good spongy texture to it, and it's not dried out at all. It's still a moist eggplant, and you can still make
Dude,
out
I
some
was
of those
so
bitter
upset
flavors.
when
A
Chinatown
much
Fair
more rustic sauce on top of
got
this
rid
with
of Gone
big chunky
Legends
tomatoes.
Dark
I
Legacy.
actually
I
like this
felt
quite
like
a
they
bit.
betrayed
You
me for
absolutely
doing
get
that.
sweetness of the
Because
tomato,
you
but
know,
there's a
like
fair amount
it's
of
one
garlic
it's
and
one of the
basil and
only
thyme here
games
as
that
well.
save your
It's a very
data.
herbaceous sauce
So
with a
you can
very
always
aromatic
log back
flavor.
into your
Overall,
account and
this is
everything,
actually coming
right?
together very
And they
nicely.
just
A nice eggplant parm right
got
there.
rid of it
Now
one
I'm gonna
day.
try the
I was
side
so
next to my
upset
eggplant parm. These are
because
green
I put
beans.
so much
You have a
money
choice
into that
between
machine.
spaghetti, fettuccine alfredo, green beans, broccoli, and French fries for your entrees here. I went with the green beans on the eggplant parm. Let's see how they are. Oh yeah, that's good. Perfectly fine green beans here. While it's a simple and straightforward recipe,
Green
it's been executed
beans.
well. These have been blanched perfectly, a nice crispy exterior, but still fork tender all the way through. And their flavors haven't been completely obliterated in the boil. You can actually
NFL
get the
Blitz? I don't
natural
remember the
bitters of
memory
that green
card
bean.
actually,
I like that just fine.
but we didn't have
Been
NFL
doused in
Blitz,
some kind of a
so I don't think
garlic
I've
oil,
ever
providing
seen
a
a
little
NFL
richness as
Blitz
well as some
machine.
pungent flavors. And a light seasoning of salt.
That's
to make
actually
sure
pretty
that your
cool.
taste
You could
buds
bring
are
your memory
aligned to
card.
taste all these flavors. Again, it's simple, it's straightforward, but it has been done well. A perfectly good green bean side right there. Next up, the lemon chicken. The chicken lemon on the menu.
Chicken
Served alongside
lemon.
some capers and a buttered sauce. I've got a nice little bit of the chicken on the fork here. Let's give it a shot.
I don't know if I like lemon chicken.
Oh yeah, it's good. This is actually a pretty solid recipe.
Wait, hold on.
Chicken
This
has
is
been cooked
Buka?
nicely. While I wouldn't
Why do
mind
I
a
feel
little
like
bit more of a
Buka
crust
is
developed on
meant
the
to be
outside, it certainly isn't
extreme
dry on the
portions?
inside, still
Why do
relatively
I feel like
moist
these
and not
portions are so
stringy or too
small?
chewy.
If
A
right,
pretty
it doesn't
decent
feel
cook on
like
this
Buka
chicken. It's
portions.
also been seasoned well, not a bland chicken at all. So overall, I like the preparation.
Have I used?
The lemon
I went to
sauce is
Broadway
quite
Arcade
nice.
one
It's
time,
very
but that
rich,
arcade
being
sucks.
butter-based, but there is a good acidity. A nice splash of lemon has made its way into
You
the
got the
sauce,
Friday lunch
and you definitely
specials?
get
Is
the
that
lemon
is that what
flavors
it
of those
is? The
capers in
Friday
the
lunch
sauce as
special?
well.
That shit
Now,
looks
personally, I
mad
do think
small.
The sauce itself could maybe use just a
NBA
hint more
Jam or
salt.
Hang
It
Time? I
does
only
lean
played
pretty
Jam. I
heavily
never
into
played
that
Hang
acid,
Time.
but overall, I do think it works well with the chicken. Perfectly fine lemon chicken dish right there. Next up, the side that I chose for this chicken. This is the fettuccine alfredo. Quite glad that I'm able to get a side of fettuccine alfredo.
That looks
I didn't
good.
Get the entire entree to try this dish.
Yeah, that looks
and
good.
I do love a good fettuccine alfredo. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. A decent fettuccine alfredo here. A very, very basic and straightforward fettuccine alfredo. But again, nothing wrong with simple and straightforward for me. This is boxed pasta, certainly not
Yeah,
fresh, but it has
solid.
been cooked well. It's still al dente, which is quite surprising. A good firm chew to this. I do appreciate the cook on the noodles here. A very straightforward Alfredo cream sauce. I'm pretty sure this is just heavy cream and cheese, but it has been seasoned well, and it's quite thick, it's rich, and it's coating the noodles nicely. A good garlicky flavor here also. Perfectly fine Alfredo. A standard straightforward dish,
Yeah,
and that's working
it's
fine
solid.
with chicken. Next up, we'll do the salmon. This is the salmon Sorrento, and it looks very similar to the chicken we had earlier. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, that's good. Nice salmon dish here. It's actually very similar to the chicken from before. I believe this
The
is
broccoli
exact
looks
same
good.
lemon caper sauce that we had earlier with that chicken. It is rich and creamy, good amounts of garlic. I do like this sauce, but more than the sauce, I actually really like to cook on the salmon today. They've been able to achieve a nice sear on the outside, delivering just a little bit of crisp, but the inside is actually still quite moist and flaky. You do get a nice mild flavor coming from the salmon. It's been seasoned well. And I think more
Very
so
nice.
than the chicken, the sauce here actually acts as a much better accent flavor. Especially the briny notes coming from those capers work really well with the salmon.
My
I think
man
between
got-
the two, I'd probably be leaning more
My
toward
man
this
got
one.
the
Really good salmon dish right
explanation
there.
details
Now, the side
down.
I got along with the salmon is going to be the broccoli. Pretty good looking broccoli here. Certainly topped with a lot. Hopefully this tastes good. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, it's good. Oh, I actually really like this broccoli recipe. This has actually been done quite well. Perfectly blanched. Again, fork tender.
My
all the
man,
way
yeah,
through,
he
but
got
still
the
healthy
notes,
crisp.
bro.
Not completely obliterated in the boil. I like to cook on this broccoli just fine. Very well seasoned. There's a lot of flavor here. Dusted with a fair amount of Parmesan, delivering salinity. And there are big chunks of garlic, delivering a very nice pungent flavor. Lots of chili flakes also provide some kick. It's a good mix of flavors coming together on this broccoli. And it's actually working very well with the salmon also. This is actually the perfect side when it comes to this dish. I'm definitely liking that whole package. Next up, chicken parm. A super classic Italian dish and one of my favorites. Got a nice little piece of the chicken here. Let's give it a shot.
Chicken Parmesan, that's the classic. Everyone, I feel like
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I feel like
Perfectly
I know
fine
so
chicken
many
parm
people
here.
that always
While nothing
get
out of the
chicken
ordinary,
Parmesan.
It certainly delivers fine. I wouldn't mind a little bit more of a crispy breading here. Personally, I do think it's a little bit on the mushier side. I don't necessarily think it's even because I've waited a little bit longer to try this one. Even the sections covered with no sauce still have a bit of a softer chew to it.
Yeah, I mean,
That
he-
said, the chicken
that's
inside
why
is nice,
this is his
not too
channel. He's been
chewy,
doing it for
relatively moist and well seasoned.
2 years
As
now.
long as it's not dried out chicken, that's definitely the biggest criteria for me. And so we're at least passing that test. The breading does have a decent seasoning to it. Certainly not bland in general, but given that I just want a little bit more when it comes to the texture of the chicken cutlet, I would say it's not exactly perfect. Now the sauce here is the same marinara sauce that we had earlier. A little bit more on the sweeter side. Again, personally, I wish this was a little bit more of a savory sauce, but it is well seasoned. Some good garlicky notes here, and I can actually make out the oregano a little bit more clearly in this particular.
It's very
version of the
informative.
sauce. I do think this was cooked down maybe just a bit more than that marinara we had earlier with the mozzarella. The nice layer of cheese on top. It's been caramelized and does have a little bit of.
You
crisp to
default
it,
the chicken
a little bit of
parm.
that melty richness,
I can see.
and I'm finding
Yeah,
that to be pretty enjoyable.
that is
Overall,
safe
pretty
choice.
chicken parm right there. And the side that came along
Safe
with
choice.
the chicken parm, this is the spaghetti marinara. A classic pairing, spaghetti marinara and chicken parm. Got a nice little fork full here. Let's see how it is.
That spaghetti came from an ice cream scoop.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
What's good, Deli
Yeah,
Rafe? How
pretty
you doing,
standard
bro?
Spaghetti marinara here. Again, I don't think they're making fresh pasta at Buka, but that's fine by me. Still a pretty firm chew to the spaghetti, and while not perfectly al dente, it's definitely firmer than I've had at other spots, so I'm enjoying that just fine. A thinner layer of the marinara sauce has been applied here, and tasting these both distinctly, it is a little bit sweeter than what I've had on top of the chicken. That is a little bit curious. I thought they would be the exact same. A nice amount of Parmesan cheese has been applied on top, providing some salinity, and still good garlic and oregano notes here. At the very least, I will say Buka does have a pretty aromatic sauce. It's still a classic pairing when it comes to chicken parm, and again, nothing super spectacular here, but it is straightforward and tasty. Can't really go wrong with a spaghetti like that. All right, my friends, now the last entree to try is going to be their meatball sub. If you watch the channel long enough, you know I love a good meatball sub.
Meatball sub is fantastic.
Let's give it a try.
I love meatball subs. Ooh, you had a crunch on that bad boy?
Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, I'm definitely a fan of this meatball sub. A simple sandwich, but it's definitely working for me. A nice crusty Italian loaf here. A little bit of crisp.
What is
exterior,
pupusas?
A bit of a spongy soft center. I love the dichotomy between the crisp and that softness. And the bread itself has a slightly earthier flavor. The meatball here is actually quite nice. A nice ratio of meat to bread. It's got a really healthy chew to it, but still relatively juicy. Not a dried out meatball. I definitely like that preparation. A flavorful meatball
Yeah,
here as
meatball
well.
sub
I'm pretty
is
sure this is beef, veal,
so
and
good.
maybe a little bit of pork. A nice richness in conjunction with a fair amount of seasoning is actually making this taste quite good. A really solid meatball here at Buca de
Like,
Beppo.
I used to love
Mozzarella
getting
cheese provides
Subway's
a nice mild richness,
meatball subs.
and the sauce here
Like
is
Subway
cooked down a little bit
Tuesdays,
more.
where the
You can
meatball
tell that the
sub was like
sandwich likely put
$2.50.
under
Y'all
the
remember that?
salamander after it was
It's been a
assembled.
while,
And the
but
additional quick cook on that sauce actually got it to that consistency and savory flavor I was looking for. I'm definitely finding myself liking this one. A good meatball sub right there. All right, everyone, now the last bite to try from my first round of entrees is going to be the side that came along with this meatball sub, and that's going to be their french fries.
Yeah, they're
While
really
certainly
good.
Can't say that these aren't seasoned. You can see it with your eyes, but hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. Let's see how they are.
Mexican dish. Yeah, I just feel like it's just. I don't know if I had it
that's good.
before.
These taste perfectly fine. A nice crispy exterior, and while not the most pillowy center, you still do have a nice chew there. The starchy flavor of the potato certainly is still coming through, and that's due to the healthy amount of seasoning applied. Good amounts
Like
of
a
salt,
stuffed
lightening up your
corn,
taste
flour
buds, as well as
tortilla
a
with
little
cheese
bit
or
of kick from
meat?
that pepper, but there is a nice dusting of Parmesan cheese here, providing a bit more of a pungent salinity. It's the exact kind of fry that you would want along with the meatball sub, and this is working together nicely. Perfectly happy with those fries. All right, everyone, so that's all of the food I'm trying for my first round of entrees. A few more bites, we're going to box this all up to go, and then we'll do the remainder of the lunch menu here at Buca de Beppo. Don't worry, I'll be right
Man,
back.
doing the whole lunch menu?
And welcome back, everyone.
Get the
Now,
spicy
my
chicken
second round of entrees
rigatoni.
just got
Spicy
here. My
chicken
second round, I
rigatoni.
just tried to try the rest of their lunch availability.
What's
Let me
good, Corsair? How you
Because I
doing?
already tried the spaghetti as well as the
There we
fettuccine
go.
Alfredo
That's a
sides
spicy
with the
chicken
entrees.
rigatoni
To
right
finish
here.
out the rest of their pasta options, we got their spicy chicken rigatoni, their lasagna, their shrimp fa diavolo, their baked ziti, and I also got an order of their garlic bread.
some more tasty looking pasta options here.
Now,
Let's give it a
those
try.
are big.
First off, the shrimp diavolo.
This is very much looking like a version of their spicy shrimp, but with pasta form, coming from that appetizer round. But I've got a nice amount on the fork here.
Let's give it a shot.
Spicy chicken rigatoni is the goat.
Oh yeah, not bad. I'd say this is a decent dish, but I think it does suffer from a bit of a similar issue when it comes to the shrimp appetizer we had before. The penne pasta here is fine. It's been cooked al dente, a nice firm chew to this. Neutral in flavor as well, the pasta is fine. Just like the appetizer version, the shrimp here is actually nicely cooked. A nice succulent texture and a sweet briny flavor, not completely masked by the sauce. The shrimp here is good too. I think my biggest critique when it came to the shrimp appetizer was that all of the flavor and the heat lies in the aftertaste. And I think I have a very similar critique here. The middle of the bite is actually a little bit toward the bland side. I definitely want a little bit more of a robust flavor in the middle of the bite here coming from that sauce. The garlic flavors here are quite mild, and the creamy richness that you're expecting falls a little bit flat. All the flavors really concentrate in the end of the bite, and personally I just wish it was a better ride all the way through, but at least the cook on the ingredients is pretty decent here. Next up, the spicy chicken rigatoni. A lot of really high-end Italian restaurants have made the spicy rigatoni one of their signature dishes. Restaurants like Carbone come to mind, and it's been a while since I've had a good spicy rigatoni dish. Let's see how it is here at Buca.
Yep.
I'd say this one's just okay. I'm pretty sure.
No, he don't like it. I
this
love
is the
this
exact same
dish.
sauce that they use for the fra di volo, because my complaint here is quite similar. That said, I will say the cook on all the pasta here has been perfectly fine. A nice firm chew here as well. It has a neutral flavor. I don't really have any complaints when it comes to the rigatoni. The chicken here is decent. I can't necessarily say I can make out its flavors in the middle of the bite, but having a meaty chew in conjunction with the textures of the pasta is actually quite nice. And it's not dried out and stringy, and so that I appreciate. The spicy rigatoni sauce here unfortunately falls flat in a similar way that it did with the fra di volo. It just seems very bland in the middle of the bite, and all of the flavors come toward the end. It really does leave a bit to be desired here. What is actually helping along with the flavors is actually the peas.
It does look
That's the
good.
flavor I actually experience the most in the middle. A little bit of that earthy pea flavor does come through, which is ultimately then carried out into the spicy aftertaste. I definitely want a lot more flavor profile here, especially in the middle of the bite. Not the best spicy rigatoni I've had, unfortunately. Next up, the lasagna. A lasagna along with spaghetti is when I kind of base most of my restaurant critiques of when it comes to an Italian spot. Hopefully lasagna here is good. Give it a shot.
Lasagna is. I like lasagna too. Yeah, I know, Erica. It makes me sad.
And one of the main reasons being that the sauce is actually really cooked down here. We'll get to that just in a little bit.
That's a tall ass lasagna, though.
Lasagna noodles here are perfectly cooked. You're never really going to get firm pasta noodles when it comes to a lasagna, but it's certainly not mushy. It still has some structure and body to it. And so for that, I commend the cooks. A very meaty lasagna here. I actually like the amount of sausage that's been included. The sausage is also very well seasoned. It's got a nice aromatic flavor to it. A nice amount of fennel as well as oregano actually brings a lot of good taste coming from that sausage. The ricotta cheese here is nice and rich. A little bit more of a grainy texture along with that creaminess. Works well with the lasagna like this. In conjunction with that nice cheese layer on top, slightly caramelized, delivering a beautiful flavor. Again, as mentioned, I think my favorite aspect about this is that the sauce has been cooked down a lot more than previous iterations, really delivering that nice savory flavor I enjoy with the tomato sauce. It's also a meat-based sauce, so it's a lot more savory in that note as well. This is enjoyable. Now, while it is a nice meaty lasagna, I do kind of wish that the ricotta cheese layer was a little bit thicker just to provide a little bit more balance overall. But this is still a nice,
yeah, that looks
enjoyable bite of
fantastic,
lasagna,
Corse.
and I can definitely be happy with a lasagna like that. Next up, we're going to try the baked ziti. Served alongside a nice dollop of ricotta cheese on the top, and I do love me a good baked ziti. Let's see how it is here, Buca.
You made taco.
This is a decent
You made some
baked
taco meat
Just like
mixed
all
with
of the other
queso.
pasta,
Okay.
This has been cooked well. Still a relatively firm chew here. However, because it has been baked, it's softer than the other noodles I've had. I really like the pungent richness coming from the ricotta cheese. It certainly adds a lot of additional accent flavor. In fact, I would say that's where the majority of the flavor is coming from. Unfortunately, I think the tomato sauce here is a bit on the bland side. Maybe it's the same sauce base that I had earlier.
Let's go,
with the
Tom
fra di
Cave. We
volo,
just watching.
as well as the spicy
You know, we were
rigatoni
watching fighting
without
game
the
stuff,
spice,
and now
because
we're.
again, the majority of
I'm
the
watching
flavor here is
my
coming in the
friend
aftertaste.
friend
Most of the flavor here
who
is
has
actually
his
coming from that ricotta
who's a
cheese,
food vlogger.
which is good as mentioned.
Which
but
I'm
that's
just
not
catching up
exactly
to
the
on
main
his
flavor that I
videos.
wanna be tasting here. Overall, the dish does have a nice richness though, given from how much cheese has been melted on top, but the sauce definitely is leaving a bit to be desired for me. But I do like the cook on the pasta, and I do like that ricotta cheese just fine. All right, everyone, now the last bite to try from my last round of entrees is gonna be their garlic bread. Nice piece of garlic bread here, and I actually do like the smell coming off of this. Hopefully it tastes as good as it smells. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, this is a decent garlic bread. The bread itself has a nice toast to it. Crispy on the outside, it's actually quite crispy in the center as well. Though as you bite into it, there's a very soft, chewy layer in the very, very center. The garlic flavor here is actually quite pronounced. A bit of a toasted garlic flavor too, so you get a bit of nuttiness to it, and a very slight richness coming from the butter that's been applied. I actually really do like how pungent the garlic flavor is here though. Oftentimes when I have garlic bread, it really just feels like garlic is more of an afterthought, whereas it's much more front and center here. It's actually making each bite of the pastas more enjoyable if you have it along with it. A solid garlic bread right there. All right, my friends, now that's all of the food that I'm trying today. A few more bites I'm gonna box us all up to go, and then we'll do some dessert next. Don't go anywhere because sweets are coming up.
What is this? Socials? It's just.
And welcome back, everyone. Now my food is all boxed up and good to go, so it's time for some sweets. Let me remind you what they have for
Yeah,
dessert.
you can
here.
check out
So
his
here is the
his channel.
desserts available.
Vegas with
So here are
Shin.
the desserts available at Buca de Beppo.
He
We've
has
got a
his-
tiramisu,
I think he has
a
Instagram. Yeah, he
chocolate
uses
chip cannoli,
Instagram.
an Italian creme cake, as well as a colossal brownie sundae. Pretty standard looking dessert here at Buca de Beppo. I'm gonna get my order in, and for all of you at home, I'm gonna make that dessert appear right now. And here it is, everyone. I got their tiramisu. Probably the biggest slice of tiramisu I've ever seen. It's effectively longer than the blade of an entire steak knife. And I've got a nice big chunk here on my fork. And I must admit, I am super full, but there's always just a little bit of room for some dessert, right? Let's activate the dessert stomach. Give this a try. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a nice tasty tiramisu here. It's basically everything you're expecting from a tiramisu, and it delivers on all fronts. I definitely like the espresso soaked ladyfingers here. They're very soft, moist, and cakey in texture, and you can absolutely get that bitter coffee flavor. The espresso dip ladyfingers here are working great. The layer of frosting is creamy, it's rich, it has a nice light sweetness to it, and it actually balances out very well with the bitter flavor of that espresso. Chocolate crumbles on the top provide a nice
How
cocoa
much is the
sweetness,
check? We'll see.
and especially
He'll
after
usually
all
shows
of
it.
those
He
savory
usually
and salty
shows it, so we'll
flavors, I'm
see.
finding this one to be pretty enjoyable. A classic tiramisu flavor delivered in an enormous loaf. I'm liking that just fine. All right, everyone, now that's going to do it for my lunch here at Buca de Beppo at the Excalibur, Las Vegas. All of the food you saw in the video today came out to $245 before tip.
I mean, he ordered
and my
mad
buddy and I
food.
had a good time here. I think the fried mozzarella from the Buca Trio platter was my favorite appetizer of the day. And for my first round of entrees, I think the best flavor that I had was actually the broccoli side. But I enjoyed the eggplant parmesan as well as that meatball sub. The lunch lasagna was definitely my favorite from the second round of entrees. And that tiramisu was a really nice way to end out the meal. If you're staying at the Excalibur or you've been interested in the Buca de Beppo here, I hope this video has been informative for you. All right, my friends, now that's going to do it for this week's video where I continue my quest to vlog every...
Damn, that was pretty good. Yeah, the broccoli and broccoli, but damn, I like spicy chicken rigatoni. All right, speaking of food, I have dinner time now, so I'm gonna go eat dinner, end the stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. All right, Twitch, YouTube. Hope you guys have a great day, man. Love you guys. Appreciate all the love as always. And yeah, we'll resume more streaming mañana.